gluten came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like people being worried about it.
Gluten free.
Gluten came out of nowhere, and it immediately affected everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like anything else, it's like eventually we're gonna figure it out. It's like lactose. Yeah.
But why have we known about lactose 100 times longer than we've known about gluten? Gluten took over so quickly, I don't even believe it. I don't believe it's really affecting people.
I guess some percentage of the population has been feeling like shit.
It was white people.
Right.
Black people always knew milk f***ed us up. We always knew that. We just don't give a f***.
Yeah, we just fight through it.
It's some shit.
We just fight through it. Niggas be like, yeah, I know my stomach gonna be f***ed up, but I'm finished. I'm definitely gonna get some ice cream. When was the last time you've seen whole milk?
I get whole milk for
Your
like.
stomach don't be messed up?
Hell yeah.
You said you
What I
don't
tell
care,
you,
right?
like,
we don't
we
care.
just fight through it. What I tell you.
For real.
It's man on the floor. Hey, he low key killed that shit.
What was
He was killing that whole part of his career.
Yeah, he was.
You won't believe that he's
he was
60.
undefeated.
all them records, bro. Them videos
His first
crazy
album was
too.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did y'all,
crazy.
like his first album slapped, bro.
Yeah.
Give me that
Front to
was my
back.
shit.
Give me that was
Every
crazy,
track
yo.
was hit.
Give me,
Yeah.
the video for Give Me That was crazy too.
Yeah, with the remix with Lil Wayne, like that shit. Yeah. That was my favorite from him.
Oh, where they did the old,
They're in the
old school
30s or
video.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yep,
like the
yep.
30s
The
train
30s
station.
Yep.
Gimme.
That shit was hard.
Yep. And he followed that girl all through the park and all through the basketball
He was
court.
chasing
That was
some,
yo.
He was
That
chasing
was
some
yo.
hoes.
He
in
did.
all his
Yeah, he
videos.
was. All his videos he was
Dancing after.
Yo, he done let you know from the jump. He came out the gate swinging like, I'm out here for a hoe.
Yeah, he damn sure did. Who was that? Melissa Ford in this first one? I think it was Melissa. Was that Melissa
Who
Ford in
was
this
in
first
his first video? Let me see if I can find
Is your man
it.
run it?
And Yo.
Yo.
Oh,
Well,
Yo.
yeah, Yo was the second.
Yo was
Yeah,
the
Yo
one-
was
Yo was the
that
one
went
he was
crazy.
really chasing her.
That's what he was
Yeah.
chasing. Yeah.
It was really
Yeah, he
chasing
was really
Every
chasing
R&B
Yo.
singer had to have that video where they're going after some girl down the street. Girl, what's your name?
Right. And he's
Ever since
dancing
Michael.
to
That's a fact.
The way
yo.
you make me feel.
That era.
Get your ass over there and lay down.
Not really that era of. I guess it was kind of that era, but like.
Go lay
this was
down.
Like the B2K.
Yeah.
That nigga Sammy went crazy. His song,
Oh,
I
yeah.
Like. That I Like song went stupid.
That like,
Oh,
that,
I
like, that shit went. That's fire.
That
That's
shit
fire.
went stupid. That shit went stupid. And
Every-
that was
you
really
know-
his only one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that was his
from
only.
what I know.
That's only smash. That's his only smash.
I
like it, girl.
He had another one that was.
He had a
that
little
was close
comeback.
to, there was another one that was close to being
in the
smash.
2010s.
Yeah, I forgot
Oh,
what the joint
really?
was.
Oh, I ain't
He had
I
another
missed
joint
the
that kind of
comeback
made
completely.
waves.
Yeah, he did have a couple.
He should be on reality TV because
Yeah,
it's like
I
we
can
don't
see
know
that.
that much about him. At least I don't.
But-
There might
but we all
I'm
know
sure
him,
there's
though.
Yeah, I don't
I'm sure
really
there's
know
a Sammy stan. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I just know,
Especially if they were kids.
I like it. Yeah, you know.
He
what
got
I'm
the
saying?
right blend of like know you, like to be a reality show.
That's
Like
right. He
How many
was.
albums did he have, though?
Was.
What do you have?
I
Like
don't
2
even know,
albums?
bro. Like
2?
Probably
you know.
three. He probably
I
had
have
more
no
albums.
idea,
than we
man.
He probably had 5 albums. We don't
For all we know.
No, that he really did though.
like
He has 1, 2.
that's true. He
3,
might have a whole
4,
lot. Sure, you found it.
5, yeah.
he got 5.
Yeah.
Good.
Five.
Yep.
Damn, you
There
nail it
you
on
go.
the head.
Yeah, bro.
There you
I'm
go.
not
6.
surprised.
6.
Bro, that's the thing, bro.
Is one of them a
All
Christmas
That
album?
was back.
Right.
Okay, back then, bro. Everybody was signed to a record label.
Yeah.
It wasn't what it was now, where
That's a
everybody's
fact.
independent. So all them niggas, we might not like them, but they were putting work in.
That's
They
true.
were
Oh, Come
they
With
were
Me?
fulfilling those
I remember that one.
they were fulfilling those contracts.
They had a contract, right?
Yeah, bro.
you go run
They
this.
was on that contract, bro. That's why I also wonder how much was he really getting, bro? Because that song, like Sammy was big, bro. He was Bow Wow big.
Yeah, nah, he was.
Bow Wow
He
just
was.
held it
It's-
longer
it's
than
because of
everybody
that
else.
song, yo. That one song really
Yeah,
blew his.
but Bow Wow
like, blew
held
him up.
his kid fame way longer than everybody
Oh,
else.
forever. He held it all the way out through being a kid. Like,
Yeah, I mean he's still famous.
Yeah.
But
Y'all
Bow Wow,
remember- y'all
Bow Wow
remember
now is
LaCory?
funny.
Oh, Corey.
He was brief.
He
What
had
was
a
his?
song. He turned
hold
into a
on.
rapper and he changed his name. I can't remember his name. Hold on.
To Lil Corey?
Was he on the Hardball song?
No, that was Sammy.
That's right. Sammy snapped on that shit too. Sammy, Lil Zay, Lil Wayne, Lil Bow Wow.
What?
don't
I
know
totally
that
missed
song.
that.
I don't think I know that song.
Yeah.
Strike one, I caught you. by
Oh yeah,
surprise. Strike
yeah. I think
two,
that shit was hard.
Right before your eyes met three. Ooh, I got you out.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
I
Bro.
remember that.
That,
I'm thinking of the
that
music
was
video.
that was for the movie Hardball.
Yeah.
Ah.
Is hold on.
Hit us on some flag shit. Wait, don't play no song because that'll pick it
Oh,
up.
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. It'll pick it up on the.
And a microphone.
Yeah.
You
might
turned
mute.
it off.
I turned her mic off.
Okay.
What are you trying to play?
He changed his name to Bando Jones.
Oh, I don't remember this nigga anyway.
Bando Jones.
I remember Pretty Ricky was huge though.
Yeah,
Pretty Ricky, yeah.
I was
They
just
were
talking
huge.
to Drew about that. Like, can y'all still believe Pretty Ricky had like not obviously I was not one of these niggas, but they had like groups of teenage boys like dancing in rooms
Humping
together,
living room
humping fucking
furniture.
living room furniture,
Yeah.
bro.
Really?
Yeah,
It was
bro.
crazy.
What the
It was
Yeah,
like
that was a crazy era.
That was
that-
wild.
was that early YouTube or was that?
That was early.
That was early YouTube.
MySpace.
Yeah,
MySpace.
MySpace.
But it
That
was
MySpace.
early because
At the same
MySpace
time.
and YouTube
Hush,
damn near
Little
were the
Lady.
same.
Y'all
Yeah.
remember that song?
Yeah.
Hush, little lady, don't you cry.
Was it like that?
Mama's gonna
Oh,
buy.
no,
It
damn.
was featuring Lil Romeo.
Lil Romeo really
No.
never had the hits like that.
Nah,
But I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you when Lil
he did.
Romeo snapped, when that nigga dropped that "You Can't Shine Like Me," when he
Yeah.
was dissing Bow
Yeah,
Wow,
sure,
I said it's
sure.
on
Oh,
and
really?
cracking,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on and popping.
But it wasn't because Bow
It
Wow
was.
still.
Fresh as I'm
Wait,
is was
Cherry,
not
check your-
nearly as hard.
Say something.
Oh, did I turn it back off?
Yeah, you did. You
Oh,
turned it
okay,
back off.
okay.
Yeah.
Fresh as
Are
I'm
we on?
is was harder than.
I agree,
Can't
but
Shine
Bow Wow
Like
also
Me.
had a bear.
Oh wait, not Fresh as I'm is. You Can't Shine Like Me was harder than Fresh as I'm is. Those were their diss tracks back and forth.
I
to
remember
each other.
those. Fresh as I'm
remember
is, Fresh as I'm is did better
I'm about to
commercially.
say, I
Because he
remember
was-
that.
that's what I was
I
about to
remember
say.
that was
Yeah,
way
yeah,
more.
yeah.
I don't
So he
remember
definitely
Fresh
went
as I'm
viral.
Is
just
shit.
did better commercially. It was just
Without
everywhere, so
question.
you'll know that more.
Yeah, but like Lil Romeo was on some hood shit. These niggas was in New Orleans.
Hmm.
You can't shine like me, cry like me.
That's where his family's
do
at,
I'm a
remember
man.
that.
hood
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Then he had his hood ass cousins on the track too, going crazy. And these were kids with full grills, dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like,
I love both of them.
and
but
then he
Bow
was
Wow
talking about how
really
I'm a
good.
son of a hustler.
Yeah.
I
mean, he is though.
He
He
is
is though.
Real
He's
shit. He
Master
is.
P,
Yeah.
man.
His diss record, his
He's
diss
the son
record-
of a legend. Like
That is a
Yeah,
hustler
his
for
diss
you,
record
man.
was like
crazy.
gutter, bruh. It
Yeah.
was like exactly what you would expect from Master P's son.
Son,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
True,
Like,
true.
but
I think he went D1.
I was telling somebody, bro, you know how they're always together now?
Who?
Romeo and Master,
Master
P.
P. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, as crazy as this sounds, mind you, I love both of y'all. So don't take when this clip resurfaces that one day.
Yeah.
Don't take this no type of way. I hate that they're always together.
No,
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
that. I
saying?
feel that.
I hate that Lil Romeo and Master P are always together, bro. I have no idea who Lil Romeo is. Like, I still have no idea who Romeo is.
Right.
And it's like he does all this business with his dad. Like they run their
I think
business together.
He's just a regular dude now. Like he just had a baby.
I know, but it's
think-
like okay, but look, this is what I'm saying. As out of all the interviews that I've seen of him recently, he's always with his dad. He's never by himself, rarely by himself. And then when he is with his dad, he's just like giving his dad flowers the entire interview.
Right. He's
Like-
not speaking to who he is, his ideas, where he wants to
No
go.
idea
It's
who-
all
he's
about
not-
my father.
He's not
and
showing him.
not- yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he might
He's not
be,
his
but
own
we don't
entity.
know because he's not showing himself to be a young Master P.
Yeah, like we know he's running business on the
Right.
level that his dad is doing right now. We know
Right.
that for a fact.
But he's not like.
But like even he has a baby on the way. I saw an interview, like just a clip of it, and he was like, in the interview, he's like, they were like, the interviewer says, "How does it feel to be a new dad?" And he was like, "Hey, Dad, that's crazy. Like we're both dads up here." Now. I'm like, so,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
do you feel?
Dad, how do I feel about this?
Yeah,
Right, right,
So I'm
right.
just like, so how do you feel about being a dude? I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like he's openly living in his dad's shadow?
Yeah.
No, I don't know, bro. And
He
then
might just be like, I
and I
don't
really
know.
wish I knew what business he was doing, even though it's not really my business. You know what I'm saying? But I know he's always working, and I know he's not working on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I just be interested. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Because I only see them pop up. I know they do a lot of business on the outside, but most of the business that I see Master P and Romeo doing, it's like hood chips. They're selling like diapers, which all these businesses make a lot of money. Like Cameron sells toilet paper, and nobody's known he sold toilet paper for like the last like 10 or 20 years. Something
Yeah,
crazy.
niggas
like
need to
that.
wipe their ass.
And he
man.
was like, bro, it's always for sale, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. You're
you
not
always
gonna-
don't have to wipe your ass.
Yeah.
up.
It's
I think they
essential.
got a lot of those type
Yeah.
of businesses. They're just moving. They're getting money, but I just want to know, what are y'all doing though? Because it
Right.
ain't like y'all dropping records. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
What is this empire turned into? Like where y'all at? What's
Yeah, I
going
really
on?
want to know what the
Yeah,
empire,
yeah.
what the No Limit Empire is now.
Right.
It's not solely run off of music.
I don't
Right.
think it's entertainment based.
It had.
this point.
I don't think it
not,
is
not,
either.
Not wholly, no.
I'm dying
No
to know.
Limit toilet
and I want to
papers.
know outside of Rap Snacks. Even though I know y'all started Rap Snacks,
Right.
and that shit is legendary now.
Right.
Literally, everybody gets a Rap Snack. They're like, I know that's. What else do y'all?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to know what more than chips. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what more
Or
than that's
noodles
going on.
that you're buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know more than that.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like when Master P was doing his thing, we knew what he was doing.
Yes.
But like Romeo, it seems like like you said, I think
Never
he just
knew.
openly
The most
living
I know
under his
about-
dad's shadow type.
Honestly, the most that I know about Romeo, he was cold at basketball.
Yeah,
That's
that's it.
he
That's
went
it. He
D1,
was, he was a
yeah,
hooper.
yeah.
I was about to say that earlier when
Yeah,
you brought him
yeah.
up. Out of the blue, that's one of the first things
That's the
that
main
popped
thing
in my
that I
mind.
know
was
about
like,
Romeo.
yo,
He
he's
was
a
cold
hooper.
at basketball.
Yeah,
UCLA
that's
and everything.
Yeah, yeah, he's a hooper,
So
like-
he was definitely a baller. But that's really all I know.
Which is kind of odd. Has he ever been on the Celebrity All-Star game? He has to have been,
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure.
Has
Maybe
to
at
be.
some point, yeah.
Okay.
Because he's nice.
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
nice,
no
yeah.
slack player at
Yeah,
all.
he not.
I kind of feel like maybe that's what maybe his heart was in that. That's what he really wanted to do. You know, he really wanted to play ball.
I wonder.
but,
Yeah, I guess I wonder if he really wasn't good enough to go to the league, or it just life took him another way.
yeah.
Because I think if he wanted to, he could easily have been to the. I mean, Master P played in the NBA for like a season or something, or like 1 year or one.
Oh yeah, he did.
It was something like that.
Yeah, he was nice.
Like
He was nice too.
really short. Like
He had like a 10-day contract type shit.
Yeah, that's
something
what
like
it
that.
was.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it was. He had like a 10-day contract. Yeah.
Which I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah,
If you're
that
that
is.
good, that's crazy.
Ain't that what I was? Not Isaiah Rashad. What's the dude? Isaiah Smith. Isn't that what he's been getting recently?
Isaiah Smith.
He's a basketball player.
Isaiah Thomas?
These niggas gotta stop
Ten-
moving around.
A 10-day joint.
Talking about Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
He's been bouncing back
with,
and forth between teams.
He just got a contract with Hornets not too long ago.
Right. Yeah, but he was playing on another team.
Yeah.
And he was dropping like 40 just on like a 10-game. They just hired him for like 3 to 10 games or something. He dropping 40 and then just going back home. And then it's like people
Trial
are like,
period.
they just bringing him in. I wonder how much he's charging them for these though.
Yeah, it's not cheap. But
Honestly, what if that becomes his career? What if he's like the first free agent, independent
Nah.
NBA? You think anybody will do that?
Nah, it don't work that way. It can't happen.
well,
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Not everybody can do it.
They're not going.
Not everybody can do it, but think about all-star level performance. We have our all-stars, but there's like 10 of them that if Klay Thompson goes out, let's get Isaiah Thomas in here until Klay is back. And then that's it. That's his only purpose, to fill injury spots. LeBron's
Okay,
down.
so what you're introducing then is not so much more like a guy who's so good he can like manipulate the NBA more than you're introducing the idea of an injury filler. Or like somebody who's just on the
just
sidelines
a
for
floater?
like a
some sort
floater,
of- yeah,
like an NBA
different-
team floater, bro. I can play for any of your teams.
Right.
I'm not signed to any of your teams. But when you call me in, number one, you need me, and I'm not cheap.
yeah.
And
ain't
I
gonna
knock
work.
out
Yeah.
10 games. And we might like.
If you can finesse that as an NBA player,
That's what
you
I'm
doing
saying.
something special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
If you
saying.
can finesse that, you
I
doing
think the
something
only
special,
rules
but
that would have to be
nah,
put on
that
it
ain't gonna
is
rock.
if. Nah, I kind of like that shit too in the series, in the final series too. Like when it's
Nah.
only 8 teams left.
Nah.
Maybe he does 2 or 3 games with
That
one.
can't rock. That
Then he
never
goes
rock.
to
You
the
can't do that.
outs.
Never
Then
rock.
he
You can't
goes
do
to
that.
the
Yeah, you can't do
play.
that. I thought about it. You can't do
That's
that.
Alright, that'd be
You can't-
That's NBA reality TV, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Nah, that-
Crazy dog.
Yeah,
That'd be
nah,
crazy
that'd be
though.
wild.
Okay, so like think about it
never
this
rock.
way. So if you bounce around like that, you see a
All
half
the
a
different
dozen
schemes,
Yeah, you see
everything.
everybody's playbook.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But it's
And
not
so
gonna
you-
happen that way.
What else I'm saying, like as an owner, as a manager, as a coach, whatever, having some like you got to op. You got to op amongst you.
Infiltrated with
Amongst
you.
you.
But
Yeah,
this is
that's
the thing, but
not a
this
good
is-
look.
but
You know,
what-
like
this is
nobody
the
would
thing,
want to
though.
take you.
What if every time he does this, he's averaging 20 to 30 points?
But is
not,
it worth
we not
it?
gonna, it's not worth it.
Is it worth
No,
it?
You
You don't
gonna
think
break?
so?
No.
What
no.
about 40 points? That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points, bro.
Nah, I know you do it for 60 points. Like,
Bruh, we
Nah.
need him. We need somebody to drop 30.
It
We know
doesn't-
LeBron gonna do 30. We know
No,
LeBron
bro.
gonna do 30 or 40.
Ain't no-
we need
ain't
him
no-
to come in and
yeah.
do 30 and 40.
It ain't gonna work that way.
Well, so these days, in order to win a championship, be a good team, whatever,
You
you,
gotta have
need
that.
somebody that can be a 30, 40 point dropper.
Yeah, you need somebody who can do it.
need
on
about
your
2 of
team.
them.
You
Yeah,
need somebody
2 of
under
them.
contract that's like, yeah, right, you're right. You need a few that are
If you
that
want to
are
get the
dependable.
championship, yeah, because there's
Yeah.
our teams with a few of them already. So,
but you need one. You need one superstar, and you need like 2 all-stars.
right,
Yeah.
right.
And so that's the combination. Like otherwise, then you need support cast.
Fact.
But
Yeah.
you can't be letting that superstar go, man. That's super. Like if you don't have a superstar, man, you ain't shit for like
The
2. What you
number-
good for 2 weeks?
This is what I'm saying. The number's so big, right? That's why I'll sign you for $50 million. But I'm turning these $50 million contracts down. But if you give me 10, or if you give me 10, I'll go play 10 games for you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I do that 5 times in one season. I,
I could
got
never
that
see-
shit.
nah,
I
I-
ain't get injured.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? I dropped 30 or 40.
But here's
everybody in the world loves me. I gave all y'all. I put points on all y'all boards.
Wild West.
Yeah, nigga, just like
Dang.
literally a contract basketball player. That'd be
It's like
kind
a
of
hitman.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, but I don't see it really. I mean, they do have people who go on 10-day contracts to try out for different teams and figure things out and see if it works. And I mean, that's what's out there. But it's
That's
like
your tryout period or shopping around period.
yeah,
I
like
guess?
it's like yeah, you get a like we give you a 10-day contract to see if you're a fit here. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we'll do that and stuff like that. But for that to be your sole role,
Yes, every year.
that just means that you ain't good enough because don't nobody wants you. Cause
No, but you're good. That's the whole point.
but that's the
You're
whole point.
good.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're
good.
saying.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
way too great, so you have the power over the NBA.
And you're
I
not
just don't
so,
think
and you're not so great to the point that you're on Kobe or LeBron level. I'm
you'd
not
have
thinking.
to be to even try to consider them
I don't
letting you
think
get
so.
away with anything.
I don't think so. I think Isaiah Thomas is laying the foundation for that right now because he was playing for one team and was dropping like literally like 20 to 30, and he only played with them for like 5 games. Then he went to another team and did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like he's just pulling up, and dropping 30 for us. Like you know what I'm
It's
saying?
like a guarantee.
Yeah, he's not LeBron, but he damn sure is valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's man. I can't see it personally. I don't know. I just can't see that.
You gotta lock that up though.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what I
I
mean. Like, it's,
Somebody
it's, for normally what
They
that
might
means.
have something
Okay,
in the
normally
NBA
what that
clause
means.
that's like that could never happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
normally
But-
what that means is that you just like you weren't a fit for that team if you're not past the 10 days. I don't think he's personally wanting to move around that much because you got to think. I assume I don't know. I think he has a family. If
Right.
you got a family, like you can't pick up and just move your family every fucking.
We ain't got to move. That's the thing. We ain't got. Baby, I'm gonna go for a month and a half.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'll be
But
gone for a month.
that's
I'll
that's
check
true.
in on the weekends.
Absolutely true.
Have the
Absolutely.
kids come out. We gonna be in Seattle. I'll fly y'all out. We'll spend the night in the hotel with each other. You know what I'm saying?
If not, I'll catch you on TNT.
You already know what time it is.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
out here
yeah.
getting his money for us. You know what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying?
That would be a crazy league change. I just don't see happening. But maybe that might
That'd be
happen.
crazy. That'd be crazy.
That would.
And then I could just, I'm chilling. Yeah, I want to be with my kids for the next three months. My wife and kids. And then I could do that halfway through the season. They'd be like, all right, anybody need me? The series are
wives
coming
and
up.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody need me? I'll work hard for the next month or two.
I mean, that'd be
So
fire.
so we be
Rack
talking
up
That'd be-
about
you get a couple racks and keep moving.
Get a couple
that'd be
mils.
it.
so we
Yeah,
be,
yeah, well, you're right.
Yeah.
When I
we be
say
talking about
racks,
people with
no,
short
my
careers.
fault. You're right.
We're talking about short careers. Short careers.
Yeah, short
We're
career.
talking about,
Careers in
short
spurts, just like being
Yeah.
able to go
I think
out
there
and
should
just.
be a certain amount of teams that you're not allowed to jump to. There should be a limit on how many teams you could do it for.
Yeah.
Like no more than 3 teams a season.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It'd be like they make a contract with the whole league as
Right.
opposed to a team.
Exactly.
Yes,
But
yes,
this-
exactly. That's exactly
But
what
like,
it'd be. That's
I
what it
feel
would
like
have
I
to
feel like
be.
the only way that could even be remotely reasonable, like I said, is if your contract is super short. It's like
That's
2
what I'm saying,
years,
yeah.
but you're getting paid.
But you know what? Stephen A.
buku
kind of
money.
floated that a little bit. He was like, well, not with that, but he was like, Kyrie Irving should only have a 1-year contract for any team he ever plays with. So, like, it's pretty much what you're discussing are like just short term contracts.
Yeah. Right.
Like, even shorter term contracts.
Yep.
Right.
You know? That'd be
Yeah.
kind of fire, low key.
Yeah.
You just take off a year. You could take off a whole season just because I feel like it. I never got worse. I just hung out with my family. I worked out at home. And you're like, the NBA dudes, bro, they kick it with each other. Like,
Yeah.
in off seasons, they're running scrimmages with each other.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Pulling up at LA Fitness and shit.
Yeah.
So you can stay up to par.
Sure.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact. That's a
saying?
fact. That- no, you
You
can,
have to,
You
yeah.
can.
Or you can even pop in on some practices.
Their scrimmages be looking so like organized. I'd be like,
They
God,
do, bro.
dang.
They
yeah,
do,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, NBA players are so good.
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah, they're
good, bro.
Yeah, they're
They're really good.
another
All
bro.
of them
It's-
are
it's
so
a difference.
good.
It's a real difference, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can't. It's like the lowest of the low NBA player is like elite.
Wash you niggas.
I will wash you.
Well, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He will wash you.
Yeah,
LeBron James high school videos are insane.
insane.
Yeah.
He was. It was unfair.
It was crazy.
He really was a man amongst boys.
Yeah, you were like,
Some
what?
real
Yeah,
shit.
you were like, why is this grown man playing with these children? What's
No,
going on
that's
right
a
now?
fact.
Yeah,
That's a big time fact.
yeah, I'm beating them.
Dunking on him.
That's a big time fact. It was wild.
Not even fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a big difference. I will say, like you can tell when there's a professional player amongst
Yes.
the mortals.
Yeah, yeah. The gods amongst the mortals. You can always tell a god amongst the mortals. What was that? Oh,
You gonna have to
there's a
chill
dog in here.
You gonna have to chill with that.
Was that her making a noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the noise
What
she
kind of
made.
noise was that?
The only time I've
Frustration?
heard her make that noise was with what you call him?
Ghost be making some crazy noises.
When
he be sounding like a
when he
dolphin
be on top of her, she
sometimes.
make
Yeah, whale songs. Yeah.
Like, I be like,
the
what is
worst.
that?
Like, stop, bro.
Oh, the whales. Zeus used to be a
Bro, he used to be the
Zeus had like an extensive range.
It be chill,
Yeah.
like changing key and shit.
He did.
Musical as fuck, yo.
Doing the Mariah Carey.
Zeus would be singing, bro. He was singing.
Yeah.
Go be in trouble. I put him in a cage and I be watching TV. My TV be a little loud sometimes. And then like all of a sudden I hear like this gentle whistle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And I mute my TV and this nigga the most high pitch, but it's so soft.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga.
Why do they do that?
You have to check your ear.
Jeff-
It's gonna get worse.
Jeff had the best way to stop Zeus, because all I'd hear Jeff say, man, Zeus, stop with that weak shit. And then that nigga would stop. I'd be like, I fuck with their relationship. Like, I fuck with their relationship so much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Extra layover.
Oh, chill with that, bro.
And he would shut the fuck up.
he would shut the fuck up.
He'd shut up for like 10 minutes and then try to crank it again, maybe.
Bro,
He'd be like, yo.
he's like a child, yo.
Yeah, he'd be like, hey, yo, cut all that shit. Like, what are you doing? He'd be like, all right, my bad.
Yeah, like it's a person. It's like-
No, but Zeus will he'll have you going outside 20 times a day. If you don't know, he don't have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Because he'll go up to the door, be tap the knob like, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, shit.
Right.
You just want to go out.
Nah.
Just trying to go outside.
Because once he figures out the system, like once he would learn the system, like, oh, okay, I touch this door now, be like, oh, that makes
he
you
would
think.
abuse,
Wow,
he would
okay.
abuse the system.
Yeah, he just he liked
Wow.
options. That's what I learned after a while. Is that he likes like the open door policy.
Where
He
you
really
come and
prefers
go.
that. Yeah, the concept of like, well, I like outside, because if he preferably, he would really actually like to be outside, but
Majority of
he
the
wants
time.
the option to come inside.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
when he
right,
wants to.
Right.
And without that option, the outside is like a horrible place.
Yeah.
It's like,
and
he
that's
just-
the thing. I was really gonna get a dog door, but then like when I finally like bought the house, I was like getting new doors.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to cut a hole in this door.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Well, I just think like,
I feel you, bro.
Bro,
So this is
it's-
gonna be just an open hole in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it,
Well,
bro.
like,
and the
they're
only thing
cold
that's
and
supposed to
shit.
stop it is just a little plastic plate.
Like,
Right,
nah,
yeah.
nah.
And then I don't need a small hole. I need like
Need a big hole.
a
That's
what I'm
I need a
saying.
decent
Yeah,
sized
that's
hole
what
for
I'm
both
saying.
of these dogs to go
A
through.
human can slide through this shit.
Yeah, you'll see a guy just
I
come
was
in.
worried about
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
people or like other animals coming in.
okay, now they
Now-
get elaborate. I've seen ones where it's like you put a collar on your dog that has a little chip in it, and so when they come to the door, it only opens for
Oh,
your
they
dog.
got they
I've
got
seen
the
that
push
before.
to
Those are
start
probably
collars, yo.
Yeah,
Those are probably
It's
expensive
actually-
because the
yeah.
regular dog door was pretty expensive.
Right. So yeah, you gonna run so it's
Yeah,
gonna run
because
you.
like the regular dog door, like the standard like mid quality one, that was like $120.
Yeah.
And then you still got to pay
Plus
to
you
get
gotta
the
cut a hole
hole
in
cut
the
in the
door.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then get it done right where it's properly sealed.
Yeah.
And
It's
you
not
got a
leaking
bunch
and
of
shit.
water. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And you ain't
So
gotta worry- yeah,
that
you
might
ain't gotta worry
cost you
about
another
rain or-
150,
Yep.
depending on what your
Yep.
door made out of to get that cut.
Yeah. I mean, but what's the peace of mind of not knowing a raccoon walks in your kitchen?
That's what
That's
I'm saying.
another thing.
That's the
Raccoons,
thing, like-
What's that worth?
squirrels,
Because
Other
they
animals.
smell shit, and
Yeah.
animals will
Rabbits.
investigate when they
Yeah.
smell shit. You know
And
what I
they're
mean?
very smart.
possums.
Highly
Yeah,
intelligent.
especially
Just
possum. I ain't trying to have a possum in the
I
crib,
don't
bro.
want to come in my kitchen a possum in my trash can.
Yeah,
bro.
hell no.
That'd be crazy.
Oh man.
What do you do?
Like
Right, exactly.
Well,
It wouldn't-
possum,
possums
okay,
are-
you're lucky if it's a possum.
Possums
You're
are
lucky
big
if it's
enough to they're just big enough. They get just big enough to where it's like, nah, I'll shoot him.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely
Well.
busting around in the crib.
Well, no,
That's the
possum.
whole
Yo,
fact.
if it's a possum, yo, just scoot him out. Scoot him out. Like
Yeah.
possum,
He'll go,
because
he'll
he'll
go.
freeze up. He's gonna freeze
He'll freeze
up.
up. He'll go.
if
Yeah,
he
he'll
freezes
go.
up
He'll
at
go.
least.
Yeah.
But
I'm
if he
just
shows
fucking
the
raccoon?
teeth, it's on and cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Make a noise.
raccoons. Now, raccoons.
They'll fight your ass.
They'll fight
Raccoons
you.
about that action. Yeah, they
Yeah.
choose violence every time.
throwing nuts at
And
you.
it's like it's just not what you want, bro.
And you might get rabies.
Yeah.
And you might
They
get
come
rabies.
with that heat.
But at least I got two dogs. Dave,
On
they're
all
fuck-
levels.
Yo,
Bro, it's like you're not ready.
De Niro's fucking something up. If a possum,
Yeah.
any of that
Oh.
shit, it's on and cracking in
Yeah,
his world,
yeah,
bro. It's
yeah.
I'm gonna go into like blood on the ground,
Yeah.
without question. He's killing whatever comes up in there.
Yeah.
But then he old. He ain't got time to be chasing after motherfuckers.
You'll corner that bitch.
Yeah.
He's just barking.
It's gonna be injured at least.
Yeah. But then he might be cut up too, because if he get a couple licks off the raccoon, get a couple.
I feel like both of them could take a raccoon.
Well, you're good. He's
I don't know
vaccinated.
what Dutch is gonna
Yeah,
do.
he's
though.
good. He's good.
He's got a rabies shot. You're good. Yeah.
Just going there. I'm just thinking about going in there to like the aftermath though.
Yeah,
And cleaning
It's
up
gonna
the
be crazy.
It's
aftermath.
gonna
you
be
mean?
real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if they really get him. If they get him,
He a
it's
whole
gonna be-
hound, bro. He knows how to run some shit down. I done seen him run some shit.
De Niro?
Yeah, bro. He knows how
Yeah,
to
he's
run.
hound and pit bull or hound
No,
and
no.
lab.
He's just all I know is that he's a hound mix.
He's definitely a hound. He's definitely a
Yeah.
hound of some kind.
So
That's what-
like
yeah.
he'll run down medium sized animals.
And then Dutch is what?
Lab and pit.
Okay.
He's not. He's like, is he shepherd? He looks
Yeah,
like
he's
a
some sort of
to me.
shepherd.
He looks like a
Yeah,
shepherd.
yeah.
Okay. The ears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Australian or it could be.
Yeah, people.
It
have
could
told
almost
me
be German
Australian.
almost,
Yeah.
but
He's like if he was German Shepherd, he'd be a mini German Shepherd.
which I've seen. Those are crazy.
Yeah.
That's a thing now.
I've never seen that.
That was crazy. No, the mini huskies are crazy. That's the one I was like, I kind
Yes.
of want one of those.
Yeah, mini
Yeah, those are
huskies.
kinda-
I seen a
I heard
husky-
huskies are kind of
a
vicious
husky-
though.
I seen a husky pit bull.
They're no,
heard
it's
husky
not. Even, well, yeah.
Really?
Well, any
What
dog.
does that look like?
They have an extreme amount of energy. That's the thing with
Pit
the
bull
huskies.
face.
Is that what it
Like
is?
small-
Yeah, it's,
I heard
they,
they're
there's,
husky.
if you don't exercise them,
Yeah.
then they can turn aggressive.
They make too much fucking noise.
So
I can't,
that's their
I
main
cannot
thing.
do
Singing
And
and
they're
howling.
super vocal.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
I
that's
cannot
annoying.
deal with
Yeah, I
that.
agree. That's the
They
part
be
I
My
like.
singing.
boyfriend wants one,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
You already be like, yo, shut your ass
Ghost
up.
is enough. Like he be getting all sassy and shit, and I'm like, nigga, no.
Yeah, they kind of like imitate. If you kind of play into it, the
Yeah.
little singing thing, they'll make
Oh,
they'll
they
kind of
imitate
talk.
you.
You can
Yeah,
you can
they
teach them to make
will.
noises that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt had one, and he used to say, bitch.
What?
Yeah, I've seen videos where they be talking.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
They'll
it
talk
say,
to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it say,
Yeah.
I love you, bitch, and I love you. I'm sorry, black bitch, and I love you.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Wait, you said I'm sorry before. I'm sorry, black bitch.
You're right.
Correction.
It was so funny.
Correction.
My aunt Pam's dog. It was so funny. I was little.
I instantly just thought of paying for Martin. It sounded like some shit she would do.
That's literally like, that's the only reason that I would get a parrot. Like, and I'd have to like.
I do want a bird.
because I want something that would like imitate me. I think or I'd get something weird like a crow. I would get a crow.
Yes, I was just,
I'd
I
get a
was just
raven.
telling you can train crows
Yeah.
mimic
Yeah.
sounds, but no one like
Highly
spends
intelligent.
the time to like try to train a crow.
Isn't a crow
Like-
the
It's like in a raven.
All
family.
black.
The raven.
Yeah,
all
the
black raven
So
family.
yeah.
wasn't
Which
it Edgar
ravens are
Allan
true.
Poe used to have one that you know that nigga won't tripping. He was really talking to that fucking bird. Like
They're-
I want a bird so bad. Like when Ghost gets a little bit older, like I definitely want to get a bird. They live like 70 years. I
They
think
do.
that's cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
but then that's also I think it's
I
also
didn't know that,
hard-
though.
Yes, they live for a
In
long
captivity, yeah, they live
ass
for a long
time.
time.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I
A
had no
long
Yeah, you
idea.
can have one
time.
for a lifetime.
Like,
say, like,
Damn,
there's
yo, that
one-
like if
might
I
be
get
the
one
move.
now, like we'll
Do you know what the
probably
name of the
die
bird
together.
is? One
That
of
might be the
birds,
move then.
They won't even sell it to you unless you're there when the bird hatches.
Oh, because
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know.
Because their bond. This bird.
They'll bond with you
specifically-
forever.
I think that's.
Yeah, it has like a life bond.
It's
So
just
It might be
a
blue
phoenix.
macaws or one of those.
something
or one
like
of those,
that.
Yeah. One
So
of
it's
those
like you
endangered
got to scout
birds.
this out. You got to find a breeder. Then you have to like live there for like a couple weeks.
Basically, be its parent.
Yeah,
and then
like,
it'll just
and
be
be
attached
there
to you.
when it first comes out the shell.
Right.
So it'll be bonded to you, and they only have like one or two bonds
Yeah.
in their entire life, so you can only sell them once.
Yeah.
And if something bad happens, if they get given away again or some shit like that,
Yeah.
something crazy like these, but they're like super intelligent as well. Like
I'm definitely gonna get me a little bird.
I would get a bird. I'd want to have a bird somewhere where I could live, where it lives, like where it naturally would live, so that it can have an outdoor enclosure. Because I don't want it in the house. I really don't. That's my
No?
because they're just
Now-
they're noisy. They just like they make noise
Yeah.
all the time, and like
And,
in the house, it's just kind of annoying.
so. What was that? You remember that movie? Was it? I keep thinking C. What was the movie with Sandra Bullock, Machine Gun Kelly, Bird Box?
Oh,
You remember
Netflix.
like they had like the courtyard that was like netted in, and then there was birds in there.
That'd
That'd be fire.
That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
crazy.
That'd be
crazy.
fire.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Like at
That's
the
like
end.
that's like a mansion though, where you have
Yeah.
a courtyard in your house.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mansion life. Like you know. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know the Discovery Museum. I think it's in Charlotte. It has a rainforest room.
Hell no.
Okay. Yeah. They have. So they
I
have.
didn't know they had a Discovery Museum in Charlotte.
So yeah, there's this crazy museum in Charlotte. It has an entire room that's the size of probably a high school gymnasium.
Okay.
And it is just it's a
rainforest?
rainforest. They built a rainforest inside of this room. It has parrots flying around. It has
What?
all the plants.
That's
it
like some
has
shit you say at a
wild
zoo.
orchids. It has butterflies. It has everything that it's human like a rainforest. Everything about it. Yeah, mansion status. If I had money like that, I would build that shit in my house.
Yo,
I'm
that'd
telling
be
you right
crazy.
now. I would have a
I'd be
rainforest
high
in
as
a
hell on that
heartbeat.
bitch.
Is it ecosystem in there? It's not.
No, it's
fully-
full blown. It's
Hit a
ecosystem.
blunt,
What?
just put my arm out.
Because they, like I
run
said, they
around
have
my shit.
pollinators. They have everything. Yeah, it's okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's
Except,
Ventura.
like I mean, the only difference is that they
Yeah, you gotta
everything's
do that on
well-fed.
shrooms, right? You go out there on shrooms.
Hell
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh,
Man, you
yeah.
get like, and all of a sudden you're like, you were in the
And I've
jungle.
been sitting there literally just like you said.
yeah.
You think they have a rain simulator in there?
They do.
What?
Yeah, but what?
Because you have to.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
have
gotta go to
to
that.
because they're used to a certain level of thunderstorms and stuff like that. Imagine you just like
humidity, all of that.
you telling the kids like you telling your whole family. All right, y'all know Thursday night for the next 2 nights it's gonna be a thunderstorm. So just you just feel your house vibrating slightly when the
Yep.
that'd be crazy.
When you go up to the entrance, you pop the umbrella open. You're like, all right, you gonna need this.
Yeah.
A word?
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm walking in that bitch.
Where's that at?
In Charlotte.
Bro, that room has to cost millions of
I
dollars.
definitely want to go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Millions, bro.
You know, stuff like that. They be like, people donate. Like, people love science and shit like that.
That's
important.
Is it free?
That's when real.
Because most museums are free.
I don't think it's free.
I think
Okay.
I think it's
the
maybe
people that
$10 or
donate-
something.
Okay,
15
even
bucks
still,
or
like that's
something, yeah.
fairly low.
Yeah.
Like that's really low. Because all the museums
It's worth
here are
it.
free.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
no.
know?
Well, the Life and Science, the one in Durham, that one not free.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I always go to the one downtown.
Really cool though. Another
Go to
really
the
cool.
Natural
Durham?
Science Museum.
Really cool.
I ain't been to that one.
They got like
That's
the
not-
outside.
they have a
shade
rainforest
and
room.
stuff like that.
They have a rainforest room.
In Durham?
Well, okay, so they have a greenhouse, they have a giant room, and it's a butterfly house.
Okay.
It is just
I've
like
heard of that.
They
chock
have that at the
full of
Natural Science
butterflies.
Museum,
Yeah,
too.
like it is full, and
Do
it's and
butterflies
natural
Butterfly
plants,
garden.
and yeah,
Do they shit?
Yeah.
it's really cool. I
I'm
mean,
not
like
sure.
they do, but it's like little pebbles.
Yeah, I feel like
They
every
don't shoot it
animal
like that.
has to kind of
Everything is
excrete
shit.
something, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. Who goes in there to clean all the parrot and exotic bird crap?
they don't have birds though. They don't think they, or maybe a few. I don't know, but it's butterflies. It's butterflies.
Okay.
You talking about in the rainforest thing, though, huh?
But yeah, the rainforest thing is birds.
So
There are
yeah,
birds
who's
in there.
cleaning out? That's
Who-
Yeah, there are
who's
birds.
cleaning all the
Do
birds?
the birds like fly on the people sometimes?
Yes, like they do. They do. Yeah, they do what they do. Yeah.
But you can't touch them.
You're not supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to. You know.
Be done
But they can
bonded with
just
one
fly.
of
If
them.
they touch you,
Be imprinted on this bird.
Deal with
Just
it.
do this and they'll just
Let it
fly
happen.
down. Some of them just fly down and you grab one,
I don't think they're that comfortable with people.
or they'll
yeah.
just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes they might just be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, I think if you get landed on,
Just
I
like
don't
with
think it's
butterfly, when
on
I go to the
purpose.
butterfly garden at the Natural Science Museum downtown, like them shits will. No, in Raleigh.
Yeah, there's
Or
one in Raleigh too.
downtown.
Yeah.
They'll-
Damn, where
they
you
be-
been, man?
They'll be the one with that big
so
ass
uncultured.
globe. I know you've seen that
There's a
giant
science show in
globe
Raleigh, yeah.
downtown.
there's one
Yeah,
around
I've been
too.
in there.
That's the science museum.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
the
I've
one.
been there. I've
There's
been to
butterfly
that
house now.
Yeah,
There's
they
butterfly
got a
house.
haven't
dino.
been-
with
So you're talking about
cabbage.
Discovery Place
I don't know if
Science?
they've opened it yet.
I went to the dino exhibit.
Okay, yeah, I think
The
it's
recent
Discovery
one?
Place Science. Yeah,
No,
sure. It's
the-
downtown.
The one time
Yeah.
I went, and this was years ago.
They had a new one.
On
They had a
Tryon?
new one. I want to say
so.
open.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be opening.
What
this
somebody
year.
goes in there. He goes in there and just starts swatting at the butterflies.
They brought a swatter.
We escorted out immediately.
Definitely, you probably gonna go to
You
jail.
got a lot of
Yo,
you got a lot of butterflies in here.
That'd be
Man.
crazy if you go
Okay.
to, or you might owe them some money.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but like you killed this. Yeah,
That's
you
true.
owe me like $1,700
Yeah.
sure could be.
because each of these cost a couple $100, you know, and they were pollinating.
I ain't got
so-
that money.
I have seen people go in there and act like you said, and act like they're bothered by butterflies flying around them.
Yeah.
Like, what you come in here for?
First of all, you walked in here.
Yeah, like yes, there's butterflies in here. Like what?
You walked in here and you paid to come, but you
Yeah.
walked in specifically into this room.
Facts.
I ain't gonna hold you. I really don't like butterflies, but I always go to the butterfly exhibit.
You just don't
you
like
don't
bugs
like
in general,
I don't
flying
like
bugs?
bugs, but like if you
I
ever
don't like-
seen a butterfly up
Butterflies.
close, they look
Butterflies.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, like butterfly.
They look crazy, bro.
I have a
They
short list.
You
of
got to get really
bugs.
close to a butterfly to see that in real life.
So let me
though.
tell
Yeah.
you how I seen it. When I was in 4th grade, in my middle school, in my elementary school, I used to sit beside the window, and they used to have like one of them. I mean, it was an old. This was back in the early 90s, I guess.
in the late 1900s.
1900s.
in like the probably like 98.
Good for you.
Yes.
98,
Yes.
99 or something like that.
That's what you
And
have
it
to
was
say
like
now.
flowers like
One
directly
time for the
outside
99.
the window. And I used to sit right beside the window. Like I could like open the window from like where I was sitting. Like type
Damn.
shit. So when I looked over one day, I seen this big ass
On the
fucking
sill.
butterfly. And I like looked like that and I could like see his face. And I did not like that.
Yeah, it fucks
I
you
didn't
up.
like that.
'Cause all
And
you
then-
used to
and
see
then the
was
little
just the
things
thing.
moving and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah.
And of course I had to like look up what a butterfly look up close, like, you know. I'm,
Yeah.
Has anybody ever caught
caterpillar
dragon,
with
has
wings,
anybody
man.
ever caught a dragonfly lacking?
Lacking.
No, not lacking. No.
A dragon, like an actual dragonfly?
Yeah,
Okay, so let me tell like in Louisiana,
yeah.
they're so big and so common that like okay, so we were down there and we were hanging out like so my parents are from there, of course, like I said,
Yeah.
but, like my dad was like, "Yo," when I was a little kid, he was like, "Let me show you this trick we used to do when we were kids." We walked up, and he was like, "All right, so
Grab his
let him
wings.
rest." Yeah, he was like, "Let him rest." So once he gets calm, it's like he has stages. Like first his wings will be like all the way down, like and then we're just like, kind of resting, like he'll ease up. And then once they're all the way up, so you watch up, he just pinch his wings real close, like real light, because they're real delicate.
Yeah.
And just like grab this dragonfly, and he will struggle, but he cannot do shit. But like,
Damn.
I'm telling you, like there's a short list of bugs that I will actively like that I will
you can do
handle,
that
that I
with
will touch,
bumblebees
that I will
too.
put in my hand. Yeah.
Weirdly, I used to
I
do
like
that when I was
caterpillars.
little. When
Praying
I was
mantis,
like 4 or 5,
caterpillars.
I used to pick
With
up
bees?
bumblebees.
Well, bumblebees
I
don't
don't
really
mess
do
with
It
bees.
was the same shit. Like we used to grab their wings, but I don't know how.
Of what?
A bumblebee.
A bumblebee.
I don't know how I went from like playing with bugs to like hating bugs. Like I don't know where like how that transition happened. Like 'cause I used to like actively play with bugs when I was like little, and then when I got,
never
like,
played with. I played
when
with
I got like
lizards.
8 or 9, I was like
played with
terrified
lizards.
of
I
bugs.
used to play with lizards.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
never
I
played
didn't
with
do
that. I was I did like I played with stuff that was in creeks. So that was I was never really into bugs.
Fish, frogs.
Yeah, fish, frogs, crawfish. Not crawfish, but like these like little crawfish looking things.
No,
I
they're
guess.
crawfish. Yeah.
So we used to like creek stomp and put like big ass boots.
I was with that.
I'd be flipping rocks over.
hell yeah.
All type of shit pop out from underneath
Yeah.
them rocks,
yeah.
man. You'd be like, or you'll see something just, you'd be like, oh, nigga. Big ass turtles, little ass turtles, bro.
We just catch snapping turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the thing with the turtle, you pick them up by their shell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
you
can't do
catch the
anything.
size, yo, he's useless.
They can't
Yeah.
do nothing, bro.
All
do
his
anything,
defenses
bro.
are defeated all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
All you
Yeah.
do is go
Right.
back
Yeah.
inside.
Yep.
Yeah,
Snapping
them
turtles,
niggas.
you just
Well, and the
don't-
snap turtles can't go inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the
Damn.
way their thing is shaped.
Oh, he's all offense.
Yeah. That's why he'll snap your shit off, man.
Oh, but if you get on that business end,
Yeah.
he will take a finger hand.
Yeah, he'll snatch your shit off.
Yeah, whatever fits inside your
yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
Hey, yo, shout out to this dude that I grew up with. His name is Grady Brown. I'm going to pull this out and send it to him. Since we were children, bro. I've known Grady since we were in elementary school. Grady's had a fascination with turtles, and he had the biggest turtles I've ever seen in my life. Better than...
Old granddaddy turtles. Like,
Oh, yeah. Better than...
Like a
better-
tortoise.
Yeah.
Tortoises.
Yeah.
Like...
Like
You,
as
you,
pets?
you go to his... As pets. You go to his crib, he had big ass Tupperware things. You look inside, that's 2 big ass turtles.
Oh,
What's
shit.
Huge
big?
one. Like this.
Tortoises.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I got turtles like this.
Them shits are probably, and they gonna get even bigger.
I'm gonna hit him up. And I'm gonna have him send me some. I know he has turtles.
He has,
right
like,
now.
giant
I know
tortoises.
he does. I
Them
like.
shits live for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
he's
Lobsters,
tapped
too.
into the turtle community to where he might be getting like exotic turtles and trading them out and stuff like that. But he be having
Like he
turtles,
was
bro.
Turtles.
Yeah.
Reptiles, but mainly turtles. That was his thing.
It's a safe
And then
animal.
he started breeding pits. And then I remember when he named one of them Menace, he sent me the picture of it. He started breeding pits. But I think he's a hustler. He's always been a hustler too. Like he's like one of them dudes that based off what I seen, the last that I seen, okay, if it snows, he's like, I'm hiring people to shovel snow. So he'll hit several people, he'll pay them $10 an hour. He'll get people to do that. He's doing landscaping, he's selling pits. He always got turtles on deck. Like
I got
he
turtles
just-
on deck.
He just got like 5-6 different hustles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But none of them are bullshit hustles. He's doing all of them correctly.
Right.
Yeah. So
But you got it. In order to breed any animal, especially turtles, reptiles, things like that, you have to create perfect conditions,
Schedules,
and maintain
all
those,
sorts of shit,
and
maintain,
yeah,
yeah.
reptiles, they need a lot to
you
breed.
gotta be on a rigid schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to
Dogs
be
are
able to do that.
basic, man. You put a roof. Honestly, you don't even have to put a roof over some dog's head. They gonna make you some puppies if not
That's
if
a
they're gonna
fact.
do it. Yeah, like
That's a fact.
But
Yeah,
dogs
that's
are
a fact.
basic.
I remember in middle school I had a pet frog. Me and Sharon, we had a pet frog.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah, but we didn't feed it, so it died. I don't know.
That's an
Like
awful
we were like,
That's short-lived. Yeah,
we have to
short-lived.
feed it. We forgot. It's like, oh shit! Like we just had it in the tank.
Just so caught up on the fact that y'all had a frog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So we forgot to feed it. So it just like one day it was just hard. It was like, oh shit!
Them shit stink. Hey, them shit stink too, bro. Cause
We were crying and shit.
They do start to stink.
I know we all cut. Y'all cut through frogs in high school, right?
Yeah.
No.
I think yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
10th
yeah.
grade.
Yeah.
Boy,
It
that
smelled like
whole
ink.
hallway is fucked
Yeah,
up.
it did.
Yeah,
It
do you remember
did.
that?
Yeah,
It
did
smelled like
smell
ink when you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they dip them in something. That's why it smells.
That's
like
why it
Probably
smells so
preserved.
crazy.
Yeah,
the dip smells
yeah.
strange.
Never
Yeah.
did that shit.
Dip them in embalming fluid.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't get that
Yeah,
far
probably.
science. I fucking sucked at science.
I think
Oh,
that's
man.
like
that was
the
interesting. That was the interesting part to me.
Yeah, it was for me too.
That was like chemistry, right?
No,
that was
biology.
This is before
Biology.
you
That's
step
biology,
in.
yeah.
This is before you step into like.
We didn't do that in biology.
science,
I had
maybe.
honors
Yeah.
biology, and we didn't do that.
Earth science, maybe.
Earth science was lit.
We didn't do
Okay,
earth
yeah,
science.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
Earth
saying.
science
Earth
is
I've
science
never
and
cut it.
But it wasn't in
physical
earth
science.
science.
I
Yeah,
hated
yeah.
physical
Both of them.
science. I
Tangible
hated physical
sciences.
science.
That's my
Yes.
thing. Like if I can,
Hated it.
I need to be able
if
to
something
do it.
physical, that I can
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
that I
yeah.
can imagine, like an animal, actual physical thing. Yeah, that's
And I used to think I loved biology.
I think you had to
Because
do
we were
AP biology.
in high school, you do all the touching part of biology.
Yeah.
And then I took biology at Wake Tech. It was whooping my ass. That was the first class I withdrew from. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not built for this.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
This is
Damn.
The
great. Like,
paperwork
Yeah.
part is just
yeah,
like
yeah.
I can't remember.
But
that.
it's like you have to know all that stuff.
Latin
Like,
names.
Yeah.
the Latin names, the chromosomes. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that was the first time I got thrown that stuff at 100 miles per hour, and you might have done one lab every 2 weeks.
the table,
Like,
timetable, table,
yeah,
whatever it's
so
called.
oh yeah, the stages in their life and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not looking
that's
forward
true.
to that in school. Fuck.
Did y'all do like the fruit flies experiment with like the chromosomes?
No.
stuff?
I never did a fruit fly.
That one's
thing.
pretty crazy.
But you know what we did do that was different from anything else is our teacher did. We dissected a cow's heart.
Ooh.
So I know that
What
was
schools
like.
did y'all go to? We did not do this.
I went to.
I didn't-
It's not like we went to Hogwarts and shit, right?
I went to a Jewish school in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, like
A cow
so,
heart? That's
yeah.
kind of fire.
it was.
That is kinda lit.
bro, it was crazy. We got the frogs and the cow heart. Insane.
Yeah, it's kinda fire.
I just
The
got the
cow
frog.
heart is crazy because it's huge, But the reason cows be dying is because like the fat that they take on, it starts forming like a hard shell over the heart. And then it just cuts it to the point to where the heart can't. Yeah, pretty much. So like that's how like I think that's how a cow will like naturally die, because the cow's heart that we had, it was like little bits of it, like corners of it that had fat over it. The same way we see the fat on our food, it was just hard.
Yeah.
Compared to like soft and jelly.
Yeah. Because of eating what?
Just because of the things that it's eating. I don't know if that's the GMOs that it's eating or if it's the actual fat from the grass. Because they ain't doing nothing but grazing all day type of shit. You know what I mean? So it could be the stuff they're just eating in nature too.
Okay. Because that's why I was questioning, because I was just like, damn, I wonder if that is what happens to us. You know, like when we eat certain shit.
Well, they definitely breed cows to be, like you said, to have like good fat content.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it could be on some, it could be that's the GMO'd up cow too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was a hypochondria.
Like we give them congestive heart failure.
Yeah.
To make them delicious.
To give us heart failure.
That's just crazy.
When we're 70.
Pass it on.
Yeah.
Right, bro.
You are what you eat.
Oh shit.
That is really crazy. I'm still thinking about when we were talking about eating people. I'm still thinking about.
What were we talking about?
Yeah,
I wasn't here. It's still on
I'm still thinking about.
The latest podcast.
And I still want. I want the picture of my cow, my chicken. I want the picture next to my entree that I'm ordering.
I'm actually.
Oh, you still want that shit?
Yeah, I'm
I
not
want
against
that shit, bro.
That shit would be fire.
Because some
It
of
would
these
be.
animals, bro, I seen in these documentaries, some of these animals really be disgusting.
With like patches of feathers missing. On
Yeah,
the
bro.
chicken.
Like they really be looking bad.
Yeah.
They be having it be green snot coming from their nose, and you be like, and that's the same one they cut up and
extra.
eat. That's the same one they cut up and feed to us. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one they think gonna have the most flavor.
Yeah. That's the one that I'm not
Yeah, that's why
trying
you
to
gotta
do.
shop
extra
locally.
greens.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
They be treating the cows nicely. I follow this
Around
one
here.
girl
Wait, who
on
does?
TikTok. I follow this one lady on TikTok. And she breed beef cows. Like,
Oh, damn.
and she was like, "This is their." She's like, "They got hella space. They're happy." She was just like, "It's gonna be delicious steaks in a few months."
I don't know why. I don't know why, but they love to show us. Anytime it's a documentary about cows, they love to show us putting that big ass. They love to show them putting that big ass glove on and reaching their hand all the way in the cow's butt.
Yeah.
Don't they love doing that?
What's up with
bro?
that?
That's the favorite part of farmer life.
Bruh, every
Nasty.
single one that I've
Yeah.
seen, they always at some point in the documentary,
Oh man, that's true.
but they are.
Because when the cameras aren't on, like they probably address her by her first name, like, "All right, Betsy."
Yeah.
Ready, girl.
And then every time they pull it out, I can still see it. It just be like
Shitty.
And then they be like, yeah, but we have to do that so we can test the feces, make sure everything is going all right. Like, I don't know if I want to get violated before I die. Like,
Nah, bro, it's unnecessary.
It's gotta be
you said
necessary though.
before
I
you
guess
die.
gotta be though. You know, you're
mean-
going to parasites and whatnot. I guess.
No, it's
you
like
know?
it's necessary, but it's like come on.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I want some of that A5
show that
Wagyu
shit every time.
beef.
what?
That what?
It's like A5 Wagyu.
I saw a little
Like
documentary about
perfect
that one.
Marbling.
What the hell is
Crazy.
that? What is it?
Japanese people.
It's a type of beef, like, but it has like the perfect meat to fat ratio. Like, it literally
insane.
looks like marble. Like
It
the
does-
slice of steak
Oh.
looks like marble.
It looks like marble. Yes.
and it's like A5 is like
Wagyu
the highest
beef?
grade.
So-
you know what I'm saying?
They only feed. There's one that's like olive. There's an olive one where they only feed them olive leaves or something like that.
Olive
And
leaves
so
are
therefore
probably expensive as
it
hell.
imparts an olive flavor into the meat.
Oh.
And then there's another one, like you said, the A5. They only let them eat. There's something. It's something really specific and very strange. But that's the thing.
A is an
Japanese-
apple. A5.
A5, yeah.
Okay, I thought y'all said
I tell
8.
you, Japanese people make everything into an art. Like they can't just do anything regular. Like everything they do has to.
That's
be
just
like,
how their mindset is.
Because
over
it's
there.
connected to culture as well.
Yeah,
Like, they
they-
put their culture in it. It's about
I admire
peace
that.
and
That
it's
shit is
dope, man.
top
Yeah.
8-1.
So apparently they have Wagyu steak at Sullivan's Steakhouse.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
buy
I
it
need
around
to
here.
go over there
Yeah.
and get that shit. Try
Is it
out.
A5
Expensive as
though?
hell.
But is it A5 though?
Well, I don't know, but it's Wagyu steak though.
Yeah, A5 is
It's
next
a
level.
restaurant in Vegas I wanted to go to that has that shit, but that shit is expensive as
Oh, I'm sure. That's one of those like $2,000, $5,000 dinners that you like save up for like, when you're a foodie.
It's a couple hundred.
5,000. It's
still.
a couple hundred. Yeah,
It's a couple
it's
hundred. Still.
Well, the thing is, like, if you can
They be
find
having
it,
those. They be having those $1,000 dinners too, though.
Yeah, they do. Them shits don't be good. They would give you like a 64-ounce tomahawk.
Yeah, that shit don't be.
I don't want that.
Golden.
Yeah,
Well, actually,
crusted.
I kind of
Do
do,
you
but
eat
like it's
steak?
wasteful.
Like Salt
Yeah,
Bay?
it's wasteful.
You do?
Like
Yeah.
Salt Bay, my
Like them
homeboy
big
went
ass
to the
steaks
one
that he had?
in Miami, and he said that
Crazy.
fucking food was trash.
I believe
He
it.
said the
for
steak
real?
was not good.
believe it.
You're basically
Really?
paying for.
Hey,
the
there's a steak
entertainment.
place called Perry's y'all need to go to, right across from
I've
Crabtree.
seen
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, I haven't been
Shit
there.
is lit. I've been to Capitol Grill before. It wasn't as good as fucking Perry's
Where'd you
steak.
get at Capitol Grill?
Steak. That was the years ago though. That's the biggest meal
love
I ever
Capitol
spent.
Grill.
That was fucking 5 years ago. I'll never spend that much money on a meal again.
How much you spend?
Before the tip, like $275 for me and one other
Yeah.
person, or like
That's
$280
about right.
type shit. Yeah. And
Especially if you drink alcohol. If you drink, oh yeah.
yeah, I mean, we didn't even drink like that.
I
We
ain't
bought one
spent-
bottle of
yo,
wine.
yeah.
That's what
We
I'm saying,
bought
yeah.
we bought one
Yeah.
bottle of wine. I bought
much
a
was-
bottle of wine, and they gave us a champagne toast as well. So they gave us a champagne toast. I bought a bottle of wine.
What's
like
a
we just
champagne
we,
toast?
Just give you a little glass.
just give you a little glass of champagne.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
put it with a little towel so it's sweat to
Put a little strawberry in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the bucket of ice.
Yeah, and all we
Yeah,
did was
that's
we
it.
did like an appetizer. You know what I'm saying? We did appetizer, entree, and then like dessert and champagne. And then it was like $280 before tax. And then because of me, how I am, I tipped it. I ended up paying like $350 at the end of the day, like
I'm about to
$340
say,
at the
yeah,
end of the
because
day.
your tip
Like,
gotta be what,
yeah,
$40, $50?
yeah, you know what I'm
at
saying?
least,
So I
yeah.
ended up paying like $340 for all of it type shit.
I mean, when I had my birthday at Capitol Grill, my birthday dinner there, we had to. I got like a private room. We had to spend $1,000. So
That's different though. You had
was
like
like-
a room for everybody, right?
it was like 8 of us. It
Yeah,
was supposed to
yeah,
be
yeah.
10, but it was like 8 showed up.
That's a lot.
But I mean, once we started ordering drinks and shit,
Yeah.
that shit came.
Oh, that should go.
$1,000. No
I mean,
problem,
like
yeah. 8 people.
8 shots of Patron.
Oh my
I'll
God.
say 6 shots of Patron was like $96.
Yeah, I've dropped hundreds on a night out before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was
they
back
were
when I was
fucking
wilding,
double
though.
shots,
I
though,
have too,
like-
bro. And this is the thing, yo. I'll never forget when I like hit the age when I was like going out and I was like going out and spending. I had money to spend at the
Right.
bar,
Right.
and I did it like 2-3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, crazy.
I was like,
What am I doing?
Yeah.
My God.
So much money.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Oh
why
my
I stopped
God.
going to the bison so much.
And I was
Yeah.
like, how are these people doing? How are
If
these
I-
people
Yeah.
that go out every
I do not want to
weekend?
spend
Yo,
more than
facts.
$20
How are you
at the
affording
bar.
this, bro?
Facts.
Yeah.
I had
Facts.
burnt my goddamn money up, and I didn't even mean to do it. Sure, I had a great time every time.
Yeah,
but I
but
really
no.
burned through a couple $100
Quickly.
in these
Next
last couple
morning.
of weeks.
The third weekend, you just have to ignore calls on your phone. It's that crazy. Like you said,
Yeah.
you're out of money. Like it is.
Yes,
like,
bro.
Yeah, it'll drain you, man. It is ridiculous, dude.
Remember when
You're
I
like,
spent
damn, the
I
first
spent
month coming
$60
up,
at the
I gotta pay
bison one
rent.
night. I was pissed. I was like, how the fuck?
How much you spend?
$60. You know their
$60
drinks
at
are like
Bison, you
that's
bought-
a lot.
You bought rounds.
That's
how
a
you
lot.
did it at the
Yeah.
Bison.
That was a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, that's a lot at the Bison. Because I get fucked up off $20,
Bro,
$25
I'm about to say
at the
$20
Bison.
bucks. Like I should
20
never
to
spend no
25
more
with
than
the tip at the
$20.
Bison, I'm hammered. Hammered,
Literally.
bro.
Somebody was just like, bro, they gotta put crack in those
I'm
drinks.
brand new. It's like I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
And,
That shit
I
started-
bought at least 2 other people drinks.
I think that's what it was. I think I was buying
What's
other
what's that
people's
like with
drinks.
shelf liquor or is it?
Yeah, like
Anything-
the Bison just got cheap shit, bro.
No,
Like,
Yeah, they
they don't.
do.
They got top shelf liquor.
no,
I mean, they have
it,
more,
I'm saying,
but
like,
primarily,
the
it's
fact
like
that
the
you
GOAT.
can get drunk off $25.
Oh, you go into Saturday, you get like $4 will drinks.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people's well liquor is actually not bad.
Their shit
Yeah.
is okay. It's
Yeah.
like it's not like super. It's
And
not.
they're
It's
being
not
cheap with you.
aristocrat.
You know, you
Right.
get
I'm
an
saying?
LIT, you're gonna get drunk off of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
That
one
shit-
of them.
yeah,
We
probably
should go
strong
to
as
the
hell.
Bison and get drunk. Last
Yeah, we
time-
should go to Bison or the GOAT.
We
I ain't
haven't
been
done
to
that in
the
a
GOAT.
minute.
Go.
We should go to-
It's
I
not the
haven't
GOAT
been to
anymore. It's
go
not
in
called the GOAT
years.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't think. Did y'all ever
No, I
go
think
to
it
the
is.
GOAT next door? Because you know they did brunch next
The
door.
house or something?
Did they?
That's
Yeah.
I remember.
No,
I'm
but the
pretty sure
owners of that
something
place,
else
the
now.
lady that
A
owns
gas
that, she
station.
used to be one of my clients.
For real.
I can't remember her name. I haven't seen her in years, but yeah, she used to be one of my clients.
Damn.
And I went out there one day and got drunk as hell. She's
But
like,
the-
"Come to the GOAT. I own it." And I was like, "For real?" Angie's,
No,
Is it called
Angie's is
Angie's?
over here, but
Annie's or something.
it was Annie's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
know
there
it
used
starts
to-
with an A.
But yeah, we always went at night. We always
Yeah,
partied
it
at
was
night.
always at
night. Yeah.
But during the daytime, right next door, it was like a breakfast spot. One of them spots that open at 5 and close at 2.
Oh, so if you were all night at the GOAT, you
Yeah,
just
pull up in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember their dollar beer nights?
The goat was
Oh,
crazy.
crazy.
They-
Sundays?
They was giving niggas 4 Locos for $1, bro.
That was that's the one where no, it was
Wow.
$1, but you dip your hand in the ice bucket,
mystery
whatever
joint.
you
It was a
pull out,
mystery.
Mystery.
Yeah, it was a
Mystery
mystery.
game.
or
Yeah,
the
it
bartender dips, and whatever
Yeah,
he
yeah,
pulls
yeah,
out,
yeah.
Bartender that did
it was
Yeah.
$1.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not
They
safe.
used to have that at the. They used to have that at the Ugly Monkey for beer.
They did.
And you
They
know
did.
what?
The Ugly Monkey, you will buy a cup, and it was
That's PBs.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm thinking.
No, the
PB.
monkey, they had like just a regular like little soda cooler and whatever, and you used to just dip it in there, and it was like any beer was like $2-3.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And I had this, and I think
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, some type of ale. I don't know. I just know it had a bear on the label.
Okay.
But that was like one of the best fucking beers I ever had.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Do you have this?" And they were out. It was the last one, and I can't remember their name.
Yeah, because
It was
when
real.
it's full, you can be like, "Hey, let me get that." Hey, let me get that Heineken. Like,
Yeah.
they'll get the one that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you ask for the Four Loko, they're gonna give you the Four Loko.
If you see only ice on the top, yeah.
it's gonna be a mystery because they're not about to be dipping their hand
You're
back
adventurous.
and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it could be anything. Oh, God.
Yo, these were the drinking days. Like, this is,
Oh
I
yeah.
can't drink.
I can't
cannot
drink
do
like
that.
I
that.
cannot drink like that no more, bro.
Not
Four
the same.
Loko-
That shit hurts me now.
Yeah, it does.
Heart
You
You
pull a
really-
Four Loko up, like, you could put that back, man.
My
That's
chest
what you
be
got on
hurting.
tap.
Yeah, bro.
Did y'all
think
ever
that
have a
even-
La Marita stage?
No, but I remember. I remember when La Maritas took over though.
Nigga.
Motherfuckers had a
Yeah.
La Marita
I
on deck
was
at all.
smacking them shits.
I just
They
dodged Lime
used to
Marita.
get.
used to get fucked.
Yeah, you could
up.
get
I
drunk
couldn't
off the
like, bro.
Lime Marita.
I drink down one and smoke a blunt. I'm like,
Oh shit.
like dizzy. My mom,
yeah,
like
they
one
were
time, my mom, she was
strong.
like, "Why would you get that fucked up?" She was like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "Bro, I drink half this fucking La Marita, and I faced the blunt. I'm fucked up.
Yeah, yes.
I was fucked
What,
up."
what were Lime Maritas like? 7, 6?
They were like they
Was it
were
four-
they were 6 or
It
7.
was 6 or 7, right?
Yeah.
That's high.
I never
Yeah.
had
High,
those.
yo.
Man.
They were
That's
that. I don't remember them being that much.
Four Locos were up there. Now, okay, now.
Yeah,
I know
Four-
Four Locos were way up there.
But-
I'm trying to remember. Lime Maritas were.
Can you look up the alcohol
Not
content
as
of
high.
La
On which
Marita?
one?
Oh, you talking
Which
about
ones?
percentage? I thought you
On
were
which
about
one? Lime
dollars.
Maritas?
Four Locos were
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
You talking about Lime Maritas?
Yeah, La
Yeah.
Maritas and
Four Locos were like
Lime
8 or
Marita was
9% or
like-
something. It was something high.
What was it before they changed the formula? Like 11%?
It was up there, yeah.
It was like
What,
11
Four Locos?
Four
Loko.
Loko.
I remember they
Before
were
it started killing
really
people.
Yeah,
high,
Lime
man.
Maritas
Doing it.
pretty much were like 8%.
Okay, I was
8%.
about to
That's what I
say
thought. I thought they were like
Okay.
8%. That's high. That's really high.
But,
Well, Four
but-
Locos changed the formula.
Well, Wild
took the
Irish
caffeine
Rose
out.
was like 17.
Bro, my ex used to like steal that
Yeah.
shit from Food Lion.
Bruh.
The
Which
Wild
one? Wait,
Irish
which one is?
And he would
Wild
smack
Irish
two
Rose?
of those a night.
17?
Wild Irish Rose.
Oh,
That's
it's like
what my uncles
17%.
with my old head.
It's like,
headache.
yo,
that Richards get you
dudes used to
fucked
tell
up.
you if you had a girl coming over and she wanted a drink, give her that Wild Irish.
One cup of that, I'm lit.
It was
Bruh,
crazy, bro.
I've never been comfortable. Like,
It's so strong, bro.
That shit is
bruh,
crazy.
you and the girl be in the crib, fucked up, bruh. And it's
Yeah.
like, sure,
You
probably,
wanted to fuck, but you just
like, sure, you're probably gonna get some pussy, but like, y'all are drunk together. Like,
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
are drunk. Like,
you can't even be
Sloppy
above her.
drunk. That shit had me
Sloppy
sloppy
drunk.
drunk. My ex used to smack two liters a night. Like,
Them shits is fucked up.
I'm
can't
not
do
gonna
the
lie to
sugary
you. I'm
shit.
not gonna lie to you. Me and Brendan J, we was on the Black Kids of 211 for a little bit.
nigga, me
I
too.
was too.
Yeah,
Shit.
we
I
was
was
on them
too.
Black
Me too.
Kids
I was
on
on
211.
Because they do
hard.
the
Steel
job.
Reserve,
They damn sure
baby.
do. They
Steel
damn
Reserve.
sure do.
That
Steel
shit'll get you
Reserve.
there.
Yep, yep.
Real
Oh
quick.
my God.
They damn
I'll
sure
never
do.
forget the first time I drank 2 of them. I
Yo.
thought my world was about to end.
But yo,
bruh.
oh, really?
I thought I was about to die, dog.
Oh,
I thought I was
shit.
about to die, nigga.
That
You
shit
can't
like-
casually drink that.
I've never been that drunk
Yo.
in my entire life, nigga. My world was
Yo.
upside
Oh,
down,
shit.
bro.
I used to have to drink it like I was mad at it. Like I was drinking for
Yes,
effect.
bro.
Yeah, like I
yes,
just
bruh. Yes.
I used to try to, bro.
Because they were way too strong. You could not casually sip it. You
That's
every
I always try to do that.
you try to
Yeah.
casually sip, and
That's
that's
what I'm
why you
saying.
get fucked
I
up
was so
because
fucked
it
up.
don't taste good enough to just sip at it like I'm doing right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You got to do like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you,
You,
you
get
got to
to
do sections at a time.
You gotta
Yeah.
hold your breath and just
Right.
go.
And what you just thought you were
I thought I was dying, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever
drank.
drank. Like I
Everything
got
was-
high and thought I was dying, but I've
Everything,
never drank
everything
it.
was pounding. My head's
Oh.
pounding,
Oh.
spinning.
Yeah.
I'm over here like everything is off, bro. Everything is off.
Because the other thing
Damn.
too is if you let it get room temperature, it's done. It's
Yeah,
done. No
it's
one can drink that.
disgusting.
Nobody can drink that
Yeah,
shit.
it has to be cold.
It's done. Like it tastes like heavy metals. That was
It
not
does.
good. Like
It
nobody
does.
should drink it. It tasted
Yeah,
like heavy
low
metal.
key,
Like,
yeah, it did.
like iron or like steel or some shit. It did. That's why they called it Steel Reserve.
I had a 40 moment too.
Oh, we
Oh,
had
I
we
was
had
on
we
them-
had
we
those.
was on them
Big
heavy.
Big
We was
King
on
Cobras.
OEs
Yeah.
and Cobras. I was on
Yeah,
Cobras.
yeah,
Big
we was
Queen
on
Cobras.
Because it'll
OEs
get you there
and
for cheap.
Cobras.
We was on them Cobras. Hey, I'll
Yeah.
never forget. When we
I made a song
in the
called
Miller,
I
the
made a
Miller
song on them
High
shit.
King Cobra, I remember that. And then you remember that? I'll never forget that time we were at the basketball court. It was me, Leon, and this nigga Joey. And this is when we would drink King Cobras and go skateboarding.
And go skateboarding. Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, man.
we hammered in the middle of the day at the basketball court. Somebody says something to Joey. He holding the Cobra. He said, "Look, man, when I'm on this, the demons come out." Bro walked away so quick. He gave him like the craziest look, and he was just like, Hey, look, man. The demons are out when I'm on these. You might want to back the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you want to take it there, I'm willing
Bro,
and
we
ready.
used to drink Cobras, bro, crazy, and it's wild. We had a moment where we drank 2 of them things.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I can never get
night.
through a whole.
Yeah.
Bro, thank God we were.
You gotta space 'em out.
Thank God we were skateboarding after that because
Yeah, we were doing something.
if we were just like putting that in your body and then just sitting around.
Yeah, bro.
Thank God we would Thank God we would get. I don't know why we were drunk skateboarding. We were doing that shit all the time.
Yeah.
But when you're younger, your tolerance is,
Yeah, you could do
you
stuff
can
like that.
handle it.
You have a young liver.
Yeah, you know.
It's ready to
Try that
filter
shit
all
now.
the
Yeah, you
toxins
can
out.
metabolize.
Yeah. And then your liver one day is just like, fam.
Yeah, he's like, yo, bro.
I'm out.
Fam,
Yeah,
what
you gotta
doing,
like
bro?
those are
Like, do
thi-
you want me to last?
You have
Yeah.
a conference in the morning. He's like, what we did last night? We can't do that.
like
Yeah.
those should be phases of your life.
Yeah.
They shouldn't
Yeah.
be like your life. You know?
yeah, like, hey, man, you gotta chill. You gotta calm down with that.
That's why it's always crazy when you see people who just continue it like up until like their 40s and 50s.
Oh,
and shit.
they're just alcoholics.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's why. It's
Yeah, how much does it
hereditary.
take to get to
That's
that
not-
point?
They have literally changed their genetics because alcoholism is genetic.
Genetic.
Yeah. Hereditary.
Hereditary.
It is
Hereditary is
hereditary.
what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So like your family has changed their DNAs to where your livers are stronger than mine. Because I feel both my parents, they barely drink, if ever.
Mine
Like,
too.
My dad hasn't drank in probably over 20 years. And my mom literally special occasions, holidays. We're talking a
Only.
drink every 2 to 3 years, maybe 5 years. Like we'll have wine. We had the same wine in my house from like elementary to high school. You know what I'm saying? It might have went
really good wine now.
it might have went through
yeah.
2 bottles
Yeah.
based off celebrations on Thanksgivings or something.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my drinking phase was never meant to last long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't hang it well. I'm
Just
like,
don't do it.
I'm like, I cannot get blackout drunk. I just get sick. I get sick. Like,
I've always fallen asleep before blackout.
yeah. I'll pass out.
Yeah.
I'll pass out. And like, I'll pass out because I'm sick. That's what
Yeah.
I
You
got.
gotta be on something else.
Well,
Yeah,
I
blackout
thought I
drunk.
was over it, but I got blackout drunk like 2 weeks ago. So
For real.
yeah, bro. When we went out, I went out with me, Laura, her homegirl, and then Zach and Nance pulled up at the end of the night.
Yeah.
I don't remember that night.
Damn.
And you were walking
fucked up.
around and all that?
Yeah, like I remember
I
up
can't do
to like I remember up to when we went to O'Malley's and then we would chill. Like as soon as I don't remember anything past Zach and Nance pulling up. I remember
Oh,
I
shit,
remember them I
damn.
remember them pulling up and then it was like yo shit got like live and we ordered the shots and then I forgot.
And then and it's like a movie.
Yeah.
It's like a movie where it just cuts to
Yeah.
and he's just waking up.
See,
Like,
some of my best drunk nights, and this might be another reason why I haven't done it in a while. It was like us, like me, your brother was still here for sure, because he would go out and he'd go out by himself.
yeah, something. Yeah.
But like I know if I was going out, Sharon was
Sharon
always
was,
good
yeah.
for a first Friday.
was.
Yeah,
He was good
Yeah.
for a first Friday.
First Fridays were crazy.
So yeah, they used to be crazy back in the day, but he was guaranteed like.
Yeah.
I would always forget first Friday was a thing, but if I hit him on the week, I'd be like, "What you doing on Friday?" Oh, it's first Friday. I'm going.
Exactly.
out."
He'll let you know. Yeah.
So it'd be like, all right, like I used to get like those were some of my most fun times tagging along with him and Tehran and DJ.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so-
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
Tehran and
going
DJ.
Tehran and DJ, bro, going out,
yeah.
be drunk 4 or 5 hours straight, bro. Bar hopping, dancing at every location.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking to chicks in between every location on the
Meeting
street.
up with other groups, making the
Meeting
group
up with other
larger,
group,
everything.
yeah, making
Be like,
Yeah.
oh, you're over here? Okay, we're going over there.
Getting some food, going back to somebody's crib.
Was that the whole like Glenwood time
and
as well?
Armadillo
Yeah,
Grill.
like
that was,
later on.
That was when
yeah.
Glenwood was like loaded for like black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like we had like 5 or 7 bars to go to.
Yeah.
That
Just
we all were
everyone,
welcome
yeah.
at
Yep.
and have a good ass time.
Now, yeah, right.
What happened with that?
Glenwood
I
is
haven't been
Like
there.
they're just
Glenwood is for the whites.
yeah.
Oh,
it's for
really?
the- They basically turned Glenwood into Hillsborough. Street.
But there's nothing to
Yeah.
do on Glenwood
Yeah,
for us
essentially.
like that. Like
That's what I
That's
or like
funny as
matter of
shit.
fact, Fayetteville Street. That's how I feel.
yes.
That's what it's
Yeah,
turned
yeah.
into.
I'll never forget when I went to Fayetteville Street. You remember when we went to the Oxford?
Yo.
You
Y'all was the only
remember
black
for-
people there.
Yes.
That shit is wild.
That happened to me up in
Yeah, I've
Hudson.
been-
Jeff,
We
I've
went
been
to
there.
Hudson.
I've been there like 2 times, bro. It's
Bro, we
crazy.
went to the
in there.
Oxford one time. I
Yeah.
have never felt so out of place.
It's not for us.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
not.
for
in a
us.
club in my entire life. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is and like I really felt like I was in like a TV show. Like we walked through a time portal.
a
to some
polo
shit.
club
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy. It was like a mini country club. It was crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's not a very it's not- it's not
Gentrification
a-
everywhere, man.
I-
The only people that were black in there besides us
We're the bouncers.
We're the bouncers. We're
Staff.
Yeah.
We're staff.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
they
That's
work
a fact.
there.
And it still wasn't that much.
There was
One,
only, it's
the
only
one,
a
the
few.
one
And
black
yeah.
staff that they had
And he
at the
was
Hudson,
security.
he was fucking mixed.
Yeah.
You could tell, like your mom's
Terrence
white.
Howard?
Your
Yeah,
mom's
yeah.
white, definitely for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, the
That's how that.
Nah, the Oxford was like that for sure. I've been there. Actually, I've been there probably 3 times. I would say.
I've been there one time, and that was when
That was my one and
That was
only
my,
time.
went
that
there
was my
one and only
first and
time.
last time going
Yeah.
anywhere.
Nah,
I heard what was it used to call the Busy Bee? I heard that used to
Oh
be
no,
good.
that place used to be
Oh,
popping.
I remember
No, the
that.
Hive, the Hive,
The Hive.
above
The
Busy Bee.
Hive
That was the
crazy.
shit.
That's
We
crazy.
went in there
The
and
Hive
pulled.
was crazy.
Yeah.
We went in there and had fun.
It was tight,
Yeah.
All the
but
time.
you know,
Shit, the
yeah.
Hive
About to, you don't
changed-
put Wi-Fi
changed your life.
But
That's
that's
where he got his
My man-
wife.
my
That's
man
where he
was
met his
a-
wife, bro.
That's
you already know.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
where he met us,
Bro,
bro.
we
Yes.
were all together.
Yes, bro.
We go downtown. We partying.
Yep.
Oh.
He meet Zayna. Boom.
Boom.
History's been made.
Oh,
Since then,
shit.
they
Yeah.
since
didn't
that
know
moment,
that.
they always been. I was like, damn, man, he really met his wife here, yo.
That shit is crazy,
And it was
bro.
crazy.
On
But
the
it was a
night when
good-
we go
but
out.
it was
Yeah,
that-
You just
Yeah.
approached her.
And we had
Oh, shit.
joined and
We had like an eye contact situation.
But that-
and we had joined groups because she was with her sister. I think. So we had like joined groups.
Yeah.
Somebody out of the group was
Yeah.
trying to holler. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then pulled in another group because it was more of us than them. I remember.
Yep.
So it was like 2 groups that we had pulled in.
Yeah.
But that shows you the quality of people that were at the Hive.
Bruh.
It was quality
And the
people at the
DJ
Hive, bro.
And the DJ was fire
And
too.
yeah,
bruh.
special guest. Shout out to
Special
DJ Special
guest.
Guest.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Special
DJ.
guest.
Oh, yeah.
He used to
the-
fucking
shout out
go
to DJ Special
hard.
Guest.
Yeah,
yo.
he was playing like a good, like, he would play like,
It would go from current
Current
to
from-
like
of
a
the
Jackson
day.
5.
Yep.
You be, and
Back
then
to
all over.
Missy, back to whoever,
back to
like
Mi-
real quick.
and
Yeah,
wouldn't lose us. Wouldn't
He
lose
was- yeah,
a
that shit was
step from
always
the
hitting.
crowd.
yeah.
It was always.
I remember that one time, like, we were all singing, what is it? Stop, drop.
Yeah.
But I was doing like the ad libs.
DMX.
My dog's gonna stop. Your dog's gonna.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody was like listening to me.
Yeah, bro.
Drew was
Dog.
laughing his ass off.
We used to go hard in there, bro.
Yeah,
we were
the Hive
partying.
was-
that was
See,
that was
partying. We ain't partying like that no more. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Niggas
we
is just
not,
getting
we
fresh and standing up in VIP.
That's
and I really just can't do it. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
it's
like
wild.
Wait, you mean like people like in
That's
their
what people do
20s
now.
now?
our age,
Well, just people
like,
in general.
Oh,
like,
our
that's what they
age.
do.
30s to
Oh,
40s.
okay.
Like people don't go out to have fun anymore.
Oh yeah.
You're
like,
not going out to
they
switch
go
up
out-
fashion
A lot of them
show.
don't go out.
They go out to show that they're out, that they have like
Yeah, yeah.
stature, and that they've done something with themselves. Like people don't
Pretty
go out
much.
to just fucking have fun
it's,
anymore.
Yeah, it's like a
It's a flex, like a flashy flex. Like
yeah.
back then, we was going out to just fucking get it,
To-
like
to have fun.
fun.
Because
Just
work
work
the room. Yeah.
Yeah, that
VIP was
it.
pointless. There was no VIP. We were all
Right,
together
right.
in this place. You know what I'm saying? Like the VIP was if you went outside to the smokers area because you had somewhere to sit and then get a break. That was it, bro. Inside it was on the cracking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying, like it makes
I expected
sense.
to sweat back then, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Oh,
like
yeah.
at our
Oh, yeah, for
age,
sure.
like we're not doing that. Because I mean, I'm sure the 20-year-olds
But
are
I'm
doing
fully
what we
with
used
that,
to
though.
do.
What I'm saying,
Yeah,
is
but I'm
that
saying we should still be doing that.
That's why Gris. Yeah,
We
that's
still,
why I'm
we
on
still
that.
should
Yeah,
be doing
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, and
yeah.
that's why I like grits and biscuits so much because
Yeah.
that's what grits and biscuits is. So when the next one comes around, I don't know if you're trying to go.
Hell yeah.
I'm for
Grits.
I
sure.
still haven't
lit.
been to one.
Grits and biscuits.
It was
Yeah,
never heard
it's
of
a-
it?
They just
it's
play like all southern
It's
hip
like
hop.
it's been like 3 years so far,
Like-
right?
The purpose of this is exactly what we're talking about. It's to go to get it popping, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
to dance all night.
Everybody's
It's live
dancing.
music?
Women,
It's concerts,
no, it's a
like
DJ.
It's
up
a
there.
DJ.
Oh, okay.
But,
But
it's
the
like
women-
the
the women
crowd
ain't
is
wearing
usually
heels.
older. Yeah.
The women ain't wearing heels. Everybody is there to dance.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
there to dance to hit after hit after
Yeah.
hit after hit.
She needs to be able to hold her ground. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He wasn't
bro,
gonna do it.
literally, that's exactly what it is,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, it's just like back in high school when you would dance all night and you only went outside. We weren't smoking back then, but just to get a break.
Cool off.
Yeah, to
Get a
cool
break or
off.
get a number.
I definitely
or
broke a
something.
sweat in that bitch. For
That's
sure.
exact. That's what grits and biscuit is.
Okay.
Lit, dog.
They just had trap karaoke last night.
Oh, they did.
Yep. I've been
Yeah.
to that once. That was lit.
yeah.
Trap Curious. That's
Petey
probably
Pablo
fun.
was
That's
there.
probably
I
fun.
still have my hat from there. That
I
was
don't know
lit.
if I'm trying to think. I never had a girlfriend when grits and biscuit came around. Would you go with your boyfriend to grits and biscuit?
He don't dance and he's not social. So no.
Is he a serial
He
killer?
would just like literally that's how he'll be standing around just like looking at niggas like that's the type of nigga he is.
I wouldn't want to go with my girlfriend.
No, I would definitely
Really?
go with
How
my
come?
friends.
If she wants to go though, as long as it comes twice, I go to one, you go to one.
Right.
Because I really don't care.
Or like y'all could go.
I really
but,
don't
like,
care.
let's
She can
go
dance
separately.
on 20 niggas that night. I don't want to see it though.
Right,
But I
right,
understand
right.
if you appreciate this level of party.
Right,
I ain't gonna stop you
As long
because
as-
I can
Because I know when I go, I'm
Because
gonna.
I know when I go, I'm
Yeah,
on 20
yeah.
things off
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rip.
yeah,
I am
yeah.
dancing all
Yeah.
night. I'm only getting water breaks and cigarette breaks.
Yeah.
And I'm going back in there. I'm not it, bruh. That was like when when I went, I wasn't even pressed on nobody's number. We're not pressed on nobody.
No, yeah, right.
Number.
Yeah, we just
You're
here to have a
literally
good time.
Just having a good time.
Yeah.
Niggas get their dance and then walk away.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
probably lit like that.
It's
in,
so
like,
respectful, bro.
It's probably
so
lit like that. In
Oh, that's
Latin
lit.
countries,
I
like
missed that.
Colombia or
Yeah,
something. That's true.
bro.
You go to a club and it's like live music and they're just dancing like you.
That's
Yeah,
how Ambies
yeah.
was.
And,
It's
like,
like
No,
tradition
I tried to
or
go there
something.
last night actually, but sorry, yes.
Well, Ambies?
Yeah, I did.
I
the
miss.
line was
Oh
crazy.
shit, I remember
packed.
that.
The line was too crazy, bro.
Bro, they don't. Bro, last
where?
time I went to Ambies,
Ambies, yeah.
they
Ambies,
played
too crazy.
music for 4 hours straight, and no one took a break. No one took a break. No one took a break.
No, they don't, bro. They don't. They
No
don't.
one took a break.
I've
And
been
there-
there.
and then there
I
was-
went there
I
at.
was thinking
I went
about
there
going
at
to
2
Ambies
a.m.
soon.
I remember.
Gotta
Ambies.
get your
One
two-step
time I went
right.
there at 2 a.m. Started dancing by like, cause it took me a minute to work the crowd to figure it out. Started dancing by
Yeah,
like
you gotta
2:30.
figure out how to dance
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Started
'Cause you ain't
dancing by
just
like
pulling up and
2:30.
grinding on those shit.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't.
two-step.
No, you're not. You're not. I didn't stop dancing until 5.
Literally,
It
they
was
don't
2:30. I
stop.
started. I ain't stopped till 5.
I wore the
It
wrong
was like,
shoes
oh,
that
we
night.
done?
I was pissed. There was
sure.
nowhere to sit down. All the seats were taken, and I'm like, how do y'all do this?
Is it like bachata? Or is it
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Every
Hispanic
so
spot.
often they gonna put some
Reggaeton.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gonna-
Because
and
it
then-
depends on what it
often
is.
you
Some
gonna
are
have
harder
some
than
current
others.
shit in there.
Yeah, they
You
gonna
know
have
what
some
I'm saying?
current- some are harder than
But
others, yeah.
they gonna give you like 70-30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70% their
Yeah.
culture,
Yeah.
30% you can get it popping to this.
Right.
Like,
Right,
but I mean,
right.
they're getting it popping to the 70%.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
No
for
matter
like,
what, it's
for-
gonna be lit.
Yeah, yeah. It's as
There
long
was
as
another little
But the
Spanish
line be
joint
crazy.
over there by the old, by off of Atlantic, by the old
That's the
Carmike
one.
Theater.
That's Ambies on
Yeah.
Atlantic.
No, not that one. The one by the movie theater
Oh, I don't even know that one.
off of Atlantic. The Carmike 15.
I know what you're talking
by
about.
Brown's Billiards. You know where Brown's
that
is?
sounds
You
so
wait.
familiar.
It sounds
Yeah, it
like. Is there a
does.
strip club over there?
No.
Okay, no.
It's like a Caribbean cafe over there.
yo, this is really random, but you know what parking lot, what strip club I've never been to? I haven't been to that many strip clubs, but you know what strip club I just can't go to just because I feel like the parking lot is too dangerous. Like I
You
feel
know
like
amnesia? It is. It is dangerous.
parking lot seems
People be
way
getting
too.
shot there. Well, they have
Nigga.
guns shot there.
Oh.
Just
The
have
parking
them.
lot just feels dangerous, bro. I'm like, I can't get away quickly. If somebody starts shooting, which I know they've been shootings here before,
Yeah.
even just
It
trying to
would be
get
at a
out of
strip
here in a
club.
rush, it's gonna be real hard.
You better hope.
Damn.
So it's
roll over a bush.
I feel like it's better. I'm better off ducking for cover and waiting it out than trying to than being able to flee.
Damn.
Yeah,
'Cause, I mean-
that's how the layout of the parking lot is.
Dang. That's why most of them right on the highway. You can make quick escape.
Yeah, I
yeah.
appreciate that. Give me a
Yeah.
nice spaced out parking lot
Yeah.
and give me an interstate to hit.
Hit
So
it.
I could just immediately bust 70 if it
Go
goes
down.
down. But yeah, that's literally I pulled up there twice because like I was somebody said that they were meeting there, we go in there, and I go through the drive-through, I go through the parking lot, I go right back home. Or like I'll be coming from downtown, heading there, get in the parking lot. Nah,
Yeah. Let me swerve.
I'm finna get out around these. This shit is crazy, nigga.
They don't even good street lights here.
Yeah, bro.
Come
It's
on,
just
man.
crazy. I feel like it could go down way
No
too
lights.
easily.
Is that what you say?
It's bro, it's dark over, bro. Everything about it feels unsafe, bro.
Shady.
Yes, bro. Yes, I don't want to get caught lacking over there.
Yeah.
But I heard they got some baddies in there, and I heard they got some baddies in there really shaking some ass, but it's not worth my
It's not worth it.
not
When
worth
you're
it.
losing your life.
So like at some point, did North Carolina go like all nude or something at some point?
Yeah, I think if they don't
After a
sell
certain
liquor,
time?
if
Yeah.
they don't sell liquor,
You can do it.
then you can go fully nude
Yeah,
after
if they
like 2
sell-
a.m. or
yeah.
some shit like
Yeah,
that.
after 2 a.m. That's what it is. Yeah,
But some of the spots too, they still don't sell liquor, but you can like go to the store next door and bring liquor in.
Yeah, you
Right,
can-
it's
at
BYOB.
Yeah,
yeah.
they charge you at the door for your
Yeah.
They
for
charge
your
you
own
for the
liquor
bottle you
for your
bring.
own
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you got a bottle or something, they're gonna be like, all right, your entry today is $70.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a strip club guy, man. I realize I'm not. I'll go though if it's a
I'm
group
not
of
really
people.
into
I
it,
have
man.
fun,
I'm not
but
into it.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I only have fun with a group of people. Like I can't go with less than 3 people.
Yeah, you want to hook yours into a charger. It's not dead or nothing, but you want to hook it
it's
into
like
a
that
charger
right now?
because it
It's
popped
close?
up.
Okay, 10-4. I will.
Yeah, only been to one. Just 2005 Foxy Lady. It,
Oh God.
yeah.
Bless your heart, man.
Foxy Lady just sounds like hairy pussy.
I
one
I
on
believe that's what it was
Capitol
called.
there.
Foxy
I know
Lady.
exactly what you're talking about. The one on Capitol about all the
Yep.
dealerships
Yeah.
that aren't dealerships.
Is it even there
anymore.
anymore?
No, they
You know,
busy.
it's
They're
in the
gone.
middle.
It's
It's in
like
the
in the
middle.
Yeah.
It's in
I
the
didn't even
medium,
know
bro.
that one.
And there's a Dunkin'
dropped-
Donuts like right.
Yeah.
I dropped
Yep.
a chick off there. When I was doing community service, somebody asked for a ride home, and I dropped her off there. She was going to work, not home. She was going to work, and I was like,
Crackhead vibes.
"Wow, there's a
Total
there's a
crackhead
whole
vibes.
strip club." I had no
Crackhead.
idea.
There used to be a motel adjacent to it.
Yep.
That's how nasty you know it is.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I bet you they
I
had
thought
hourly
somebody
rates.
said,
I
yeah.
don't know that, but I'm just
Yeah, I thought somebody said they used to go over there and sometimes they'd be fucking and shit.
Honestly, I think the reason I'm not a strip club guy is because I don't have real strip club money.
Yeah.
You know, if I was
always
like,
feel
I feel like
someone
even if I
else's
did, I
money.
feel like it just
Yeah.
wouldn't really. I don't
No,
know.
no,
that's what I'm trying to
yeah, I'm
it's
trying to
kinda
figure it
weird
out
to me,
though,
man. I don't
because
know.
How much do you think you really need to have a great time at a strip club?
it's got to be a lot, bro. Because I
I'm
don't
thinking
ever
at
because
least 400.
I was
gotta
about
have
to
some-
$400.
4 to 5.
I can
Yeah,
understand
but like
Like, could I go crazy with 200?
you can go.
And feel like I
I feel
had
like
a
you got to.
blast?
I feel like 1,000 make you go really crazy. Like
Here's the
they'll
thing.
be all over
Yeah.
you for that.
Here, I feel like you waste your money. You go to Magic
I do
City
feel like I
or
waste my
something,
money here.
Yeah.
or like King of Diamonds or something crazy, where they
probably
they
get
put
a
on
better
show.
experience. They
That's
put on
like
a show.
yeah,
Is
that's
there like a
naked,
gentleman's
That's
club
like
or
naked
something?
Cirque du Soleil. Like
Yeah.
that's
Gotcha.
that's
Yeah.
that like they put on a show. So at
Yeah.
that point, it's like you almost can't deny that they're like this. They're doing a whole. They put on a show. Like it's like a whole
Yeah.
ballet they're doing on this pole.
Yeah.
right
So
now.
that's what it
true.
is. It's the experience because
Yeah.
here it's like I don't even be enthused to drop like bread
Right.
like that. Like you know what I'm
But
saying?
see,
Like,
the
I
bitches
put
Like
out,
she
like-
looks sad.
They
It
don't
makes
be
you
in
feel
the
sad.
dance because people
Yeah.
tip poorly. Like all my stripper friends, that's what they say. Like if they were to go to like Charlotte or like Miami or Atlanta,
I went to Charlotte
they're
before for a
turning
strip
up.
club.
Like,
I
my
went to
homegirl-
Onyx one.
I went to
Charlotte.
Onyx.
That
I
was
went to
fun.
Onyx.
She was
but
just like,
I was
bruh.
disappointed at Onyx and
She
Charlotte.
said
It was
she's not pulling out the tricks.
really ratchet.
She was like, for
But they
what?
won't,
You know,
nobody
those
was naked, bro.
$20,
When I
I'm
walk
not
in a strip
pulling out
club, I
tricks.
want to see ass and titties.
I'm not about to do a flip and
I have
all
not
type
been to a
shit.
strip club
No,
since
I'm
the
not doing that.
since the total nude thing. That's why I asked that. I've
Yeah,
not been
I'm like,
since.
I'd like,
Yeah,
yo,
I'm-
like, I don't. But when I went to Onyx the first time, I was like, why is nobody naked? I'm in a strip club. That was my first strip club experience, and I was like, I was with a girl, and we went out there together. She was like, you never been? I was like, no. She was like, well, we going tonight. We went. And I was like, nobody's naked? I was like, what the fuck is this a strip
Where's the
club
pussy?
for?
Yeah.
Like, where's the pussy?
Yeah.
I'm here for, I was mad. So, like, I need to go somewhere where it's just, like, all nude immediately, because at that point, it'll be better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yeah.
I've been to
Them
spots
hoes
like,
naked in them
I've been to
niggas.
spots
Butt
like that,
naked.
but even then, I've only thrown, like, $100 is the most I've, like, thrown. Like, I
A
don't
lot of times I heard like once they get butt naked, it's like they go ahead and take it to the next step. It's like like ping
They
pong
bu-
ball
they
shooting
bust
out,
it
yeah,
open.
like smoking cigarettes.
Oh shit!
They booty hole.
I don't have a strip club
puffing it out their
experience, bro.
mouth.
that's poor. I'm like, all right,
With a beer,
yeah, like all
with
right.
a beer bottle.
Hey, yo,
in their ass.
somebody in the treehouse, yo, invite us to the strip club and let's go crazy.
Time, please.
show us a good time, yo.
I'm gonna put booty hole smoking as the episode name.
Instagram's like, no, what? Come again?
She put nerds in her butthole.
All I remember is the stripper that gave me a lap dance. Like she was heavy. That's all I remember. She wasn't fat. It's like, she was like
He trying to clean it up.
a real
We
woman's
felt that
body.
weight,
She
though.
actually wasn't
No.
fat, but she was heavy. though.
No. She wasn't fat. She was like a real like stripper body.
Yeah, like
I'm just a skinny fucking guy.
Right,
So
right, right,
so
right,
when
right.
she was on me like a real woman's body, I was just like, damn, she's fucking heavy.
Right.
That's all I remember.
I mean, you gotta think like I guess I imagine like those women that have like that
Like an
stripper-
Amazon
yeah,
body.
that like Instagram girl body, like that super thick frame.
that's
Yo, they be like
Like a
170.
video vixen body.
Yeah.
They be,
Oh,
they
yeah. I
be
was
solid,
like,
man.
oh,
They
shit.
should weight on them.
My
man.
homegirl
That's
is
a
solid
lot of weight.
200.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
tall as hell.
Yeah.
But she thick as fuck.
Oh yeah,
She-
once women get to 5'9", 5'10",
Yeah,
They
have-
200.
start weighing.
Yeah,
She probably
Yeah,
was
it's
tall.
200.
especially
Yeah.
if they're thick.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
thick. Yeah.
That's hey, that stuff. That
Yeah, so that's what I meant when she wasn't fat. It was just she was just like a real woman's body, and I'm like a stick. So I was just like, oh shit.
she was like beating you with it.
So,
Yeah.
so I went to the gentleman's club twice.
I've been there too.
That's where I would work if I was ever a stripper.
Really?
Okay, so
It's
the
just a
first
titty
time
bar.
the first time I went,
That is a true titty bar.
yeah,
It
and
is.
that's what
That's
I
all
didn't
it is.
realize.
They don't get naked.
It's like
and they wear
Nicole.
gowns.
It's
and I
titties
like
only.
that.
It's titties only.
Yeah, and that was
Like
the
you
first,
can make bread just from sitting down and talking to a nigga.
Yeah, that's their whole
Probably.
thing
You
with
can't-
Most of your money
you
I
can't
probably
swear to
do that
God,
in
there was a
Asia.
girl up there with like an office pin skirt, like office skirt, office shoes, like heels, not super tall, and then just topless, literally strutting back and forth. She was just like sashaying back and forth, just like
On the stage or just like
on the
On the
stage.
ground,
Okay.
so.
And niggas were throwing everything at her. They were losing it. It was like
It's like a fetish.
this specific white man, like it was like 4 of them, literally just continuously.
Yeah.
And all she was doing was walking back and forth.
Wow.
But then it was
Probably
funny
a tick.
because I went with a girl that I was talking to at the time, and we sit down, and this is both of our first times going to the strip club. So like in my mind, I'm like, how perverted should I act in here with this girl that I'm talking to?
Right.
But I'm glad
She opened it up for you.
Well, no, she was so nervous. I was able to act as perverted as I want because she was so nervous. Like she liked everything about it, but she was a timid motherfucker. You know,
She
what I'm
didn't.
saying?
She waited for you to open it up.
Right.
Not even that. She never really opened it up, but in the conversation on the car ride back, like that shit was turning her on. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
So
okay,
it's just like that's just how she was. She just couldn't fully open up. Maybe the next few times.
Maybe in public or something like that.
Yeah, it might be that too, but we never went back. But I'm sure, you know, maybe later or whatever. But the first chick comes on stage at the men's club, and I swear to God, we both looked at each other like, oh my God, we thought it was a terrible strip club. It wasn't the best when we went, just to be honest. But this chick looked like she was either early pregnancy or just had a baby.
Whoa.
Literally. And we looked at each other. As soon as she came out, we were like this. Like, oh my God. Like, we were like,
Do you see what I
is
see?
this about to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, is this woman pregnant? Did she just have a baby? She wasn't that cute. And it was crazy. And then she bent over and started twerking. Her ass was crazy. And then I was like, forgot about her stomach already.
Yeah.
Forgot about her stomach.
That's what an ass will do.
That was one of the things that we talked about on the way back.
She knows that too.
When she first came out, I thought she was pregnant. And then she started twerking. She said, I literally got lost to her ass. I said, you remember how you asked me back in the day, how come men can fuck so many different types?
It happens,
varieties
man.
of-
It
I said,
happens.
that's exactly
Little
what
is
you
exactly
just
what it is,
experienced. I said, yeah,
Look,
we saw it. We collectively saw it, had the same thought.
We
But all of a sudden,
underestimate
she
the
just
power of
completely
horniness.
distracted us from
It's
it.
like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah, she completely distracted us for it, and we're able to do the entire deed now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was like, she's like, I don't think she said, I don't think I could judge men anymore. Like, she's like, because I didn't realize that would happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it now. I get it.
Hypnotic.
They definitely are like there's definitely a skill. There's definitely a skilled practice. Like the good ones, the good strippers anyway. Like you said, I guess,
Right.
you know, if you will. But like I said, it's
But yeah, that was another strange thing. That's definitely a titty bar because there was literally just Indian men in there having one drink, slowly drinking it and just watching. Not
that
tipping
sounds
it,
like pure gold to me.
not typing, not doing a
That
goddamn
place.
That sounds like pure
I've
gold.
been there twice
thing. I've
too.
never been to Pure Gold.
My homegirl used to dance
I've been there
there
twice, man. That
I know
place
a
is
couple
not.
girls that work there.
It's not the one.
70s vibes.
It's giving trailer park.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the one.
Kind of
bro.
trailer park vibes.
I heard the snow is in abundance over there.
Yeah,
too.
it is.
They play a lot of White
That's
Snake.
what I told
and
you.
like,
That girl
you
did
know,
a front.
Yeah.
like,
She's
like Guns N' Roses and whatnot.
God, that is so
Yeah.
whack.
That's when I told you that
Blonde
girl
on
did
the
that
car.
front handspring on me. That was there.
Oh, okay.
She did literally did a front handspring, legs on my shoulders, pussy in my face. Wouldn't even like smell like she's been dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like,
That
what
is
are
some
we?
shit.
What
Like,
are we
as
doing?
a stripper,
Like,
bro, like, and then you got moves that like put your pussy in front of somebody's face. I know there's definitely some strippers that just like wafting around some funk. And people say, "What do you do if that happens? Do you push her? Because it might your natural
no,
your
you
natural
don't.
reaction might
You damn
like,
sure don't.
bro. What if she jump up there? You
like,
paid for this lap
gotta be
dance.
wild.
Everything looking good. She does a handstand and then just a fish.
I mean, here's my thing.
Like you might naturally be like, "Whoa."
Yeah, you paid good money to have to get like that
To get-
thrown.
to
Yeah,
get
to get it thrown.
assaulted.
Right. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
that's
basically
assault.
assaulted. Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
assault at that point.
Damn.
Got
I'm
to
not
pay her to
covered
leave. I'm good, baby.
Yeah.
Take this extra dub. I'm good.
Yeah.
Get yourself cleaned up.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
thing.
What if that's her strategy?
I ain't with it.
Waft all the men, have them give
get
some
their money and be out.
They gotta pay her off.
Yeah.
They're paying her off.
She
Yeah,
won't
that
be able to
ain't-
last that long.
Yeah,
They
Nah,
might-
they're not dealing with that.
That's gonna be one
the
good
girls will
night.
probably
Because
fuck
then
her
word
up.
of mouth might get
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
She have one good night with money and that's it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
that's it. That wouldn't rock.
So
Damn.
wash yourself.
What if she just smells up? What if the whole venue just starts smelling like fish? Start smelling like a fish market.
She
Somebody's
probably changed
like,
the
"I
whole
like
mood
this."
in the whole building. You're like everybody just get.
Yeah.
Just
How's
get
the air
like-
conditioning in strip clubs? I don't know why I'm asking that. Is it pretty
I remember
cool in
being.
there?
I remember
It be
being
cold.
cold in there.
Yeah, I
heard
feel like it's got to be cold
remember
because
being
they're doing
cold.
some.
I don't remember.
They're doing some athletic shit.
That's
We
fine,
don't need
like,
them sweating too much. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I was definitely
because you don't want somebody super
uncomfortably
sweaty
cold.
just laying on top, like,
Yeah.
lap dancing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it
they got
probably
like a
does
whole
have to be
station.
It probably does have to be kind of cold.
I remember like a
it's like-
construction worker sitting at the table, like when I walked, foxy lady,
Yeah.
construction worker, and some hillbilly over there. It was very kind of white, like I think I was probably the only black dude there. Yeah, and I went
Yeah.
with these two white people. So.
I think it's kind of like a. I think it is kind of a white man's game.
Strip clubs?
Strip clubs. Yeah, I think it is.
No,
kinda.
I mean black people.
Nah,
love strip
bad people
clubs.
love that shit.
But like that's they're segregated. They're segregated. They're fully
Oh, for
segregated.
sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, definitely.
And like
They
because,
want two
like,
different things. Like when a white guy typically goes to a strip club, he wants a gentleman style club, depending on what his tap bracket is or whatever. And he wants somebody that he can vent to.
In them
wants-
legitimate
yeah,
clubs,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
they be
Yeah.
fucking a lot.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
Like in the gentleman's club or the
Yeah.
men's club.
Because that's
they
the cover.
Because they're high.
My homegirl
Yeah.
got fired because she would not.
High class.
So it's like a high. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say it's like
Yeah.
half a
That's
brothel.
covered,
But you
Yeah.
pay,
Yeah.
they
Because
could
they're
give
high-
you $500 for fucking 2 minutes to fuck. I mean,
Oh shit.
Yeah, because
Good
It's
times.
every man for himself on that, or every
Yeah.
woman for themselves.
pretty
That's
good
what it
money
is,
right
yeah.
there.
I can't fault nobody for that either. And first off, I actually I'm okay with sex work, but like,
So,
but like, if I was a woman, I don't want to even put the scenario out there. But if I was a woman and somebody offered me like $2,000 to just stick it in me, I'm like, okay, like
I mean, it's
she was offering 2,000
just for a minute.
like you said,
Okay.
like you could make 1,000 tonight or 5,000 tonight, and if you can morally like,
If you can morally stomach
yeah,
it,
if you
then
can stomach that,
you
then
can be fine.
yeah,
I
that's
feel like
like
as
if there's no
long
as
catch or anything,
Yeah.
because you have to be
Yeah.
aware about that shit too as a
like
woman.
as long as you
well,
got
you know, you
condoms
definitely use
on,
protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I think
definitely
maybe
use
it comes
protection,
from us just understanding hustle, and it's like I respect hustle. So if you gotta get it how you get it how you live.
yeah. That's one hustle they have that women will always
That's
have
the oldest
over
form
men.
of,
That's the oldest business in the world.
That's
Yeah,
the oldest business in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fact.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
For sure, for sure.
I mean, shit, like a man's thirst will always be taken advantage of.
yeah, they can always play
financially.
on that. Yeah, they can
You
always.
know,
play on
I mean, like,
Yeah.
because even though like I said, you know,
I mean,
like,
But
OnlyFans,
then-
that's
I
is
might
built
not,
on that.
But then a man's thirst could also be dangerous too.
It can be dangerous too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
playing. It's a double-edged sword.
It is,
but
sure is. It could be real profitable
Yeah.
or real dangerous.
but that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, if there's a because of how thirsty we are, anytime like a woman
Sex is
can
on
make
the
money off of it, in a safe way,
Right.
like they will. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm
It's
starting.
too easy.
Yeah, easy.
I don't even have to
Men,
meet you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't got to meet you. I don't got to have nobody's energy near me.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's real.
Yeah, so our thirst is a double-edged sword. Nobody likes it unless they're getting paid for it.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit
true.
will. That shit wild. Are you getting any topics at all?
Kind of not really, but it's all right. We can start doing some. So y'all see Justice Mouillet was released from jail on appeal.
Yeah, I saw the video too.
He only
Yeah.
lasted
What
6
is that?
days.
For what?
Yeah.
Like, is it because of good behavior?
No,
He was in the
'cause
psych
it was like-
ward, right?
Yeah, he was doing like psycho evaluations and stuff like that. But it was like they're saying like health concerns and things like that. But apparently, like ever since COVID, a lot of people are getting released from jail for COVID.
That's true. That's true.
So
Oh,
it's
I
like one of
didn't know
those
that.
type of things.
Yeah.
And then he's still maintaining his innocence. Even though he clearly got caught.
That's cool. He can get a job again.
You
so.
heard that?
Yeah,
yeah,
that sounds like a woman.
I wasn't sure if I heard that, but
Yeah.
then I saw your look and I was like, okay. I
And
wasn't
Cherry
sure.
too.
Oh, yeah,
like-
me too, I mean, at this point, he might as well. I
Justice
mean,
Mouillet is crazy.
Yeah.
I feel bad for his sister, man.
You think for sure? Thank
I
you.
know, but yeah, because she's like in
sure.
Birds of Prey and shit, and I'm like,
she's doing well for
I'm
herself.
surprised nobody has really like say, hey, so what do you
And
think?
he ain't
about
even
this?
been acting that long for him to be doing that. All of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Was
was
he
just an
really a
Empire.
star character though on
No.
Empire?
Yeah, I was thinking not really, right?
I don't think
I was about to
so.
say,
Not
I don't
really.
think he was
It
one
was
of the
Terrence
A-
Howard
Yeah,
and-
you know what I'm saying?
What's her name? Taraji P. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she was the star of that show.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Is
it's like,
Oh yeah.
so that's why the fact that this is the Empire's been attached to. I'm like, I'm wondering how major of a role he had in the show.
Yeah.
I didn't watch
I mean,
the
he
show.
definitely had a main role, but
Yeah, because he was like the son or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
A musician in the show, and then like
Empire was like that show. I missed a week, and then I just never caught back up.
yeah,
Oh,
I
I
dipped
watched like
in
3-4
and out.
episodes, and then I had to work one day, and then I just
And you just
never
never
picked
got
it
back.
back
in.
up.
I dipped in
Yeah.
just to see what the hoopla was about because like
Because
it
that
was
started
huge.
at the same time as Power,
Power,
right?
yeah.
And it was like those are the two things.
The
people
two
were-
black shows about
Right.
two corrupt men doing
Yeah,
shit.
pretty much that everybody was talking about.
Yeah, we like seeing our people being corrupt.
Yeah,
That's some shit.
I just started watching Top Boy just the other day though.
Shit's
Nice.
From the
good.
very beginning.
That's just
From the
good, bro.
beginning.
So
Yeah,
you're
Top
looking
Boy.
at the before they rebooted with better cameras and stuff.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
I haven't seen that part.
I mean, I feel like the production's pretty good in
It's
the first.
good,
it's
On
good,
Netflix,
it's
you told me
good.
the 2 seasons, right? There's 2 seasons.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The first
and
one's
one of
good.
them was
Top
It's
Boy?
decent already.
The first one's good, bro.
So
Everything's
no,
good.
there's
Yeah, but
like,
then
there's two
Netflix-
different Top Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
you got Top Boys that has 2 seasons, and then it's like Top Boy something else.
It
And
wasn't-
that's
yeah.
the
It's
very
when it was
first.
rebought.
Exactly.
Okay, so
And
maybe
then
I'm watching.
It wasn't
the
a
new
sequel.
Drake is like
I think,
the
yeah.
executive production. He's like executive. He's a
Producer.
I'm probably watching the rebought joint.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the old one has a whole nother cast. Like, well, the main character is still there, but there's like
Right.
you find out about him and his homies'
Right.
story pretty much. This is the new one. The reboot is about he's still an OG, but there's like another kid that we're really following as well too. That's like on his way to being the top boy.
Got you.
But it was like the first one, it's like even though the camera angles weren't as like quote unquote popping as the new one, the first one, the story was so well developed,
Yeah,
it was way
yeah.
better.
Yeah, that's
like,
what
you know
I
what I mean.
The
Like,
story's well put
so
together.
it's like you might be watching the first one.
Plug your phone out.
It's
I
like
wonder-
it's like Shada's. It's like Shada's, but more polished in a way.
Yeah.
Because
Taking a
Shada's had
piss,
like
bruv.
Shada's had some like you could punch holes in the plot a little bit,
Yeah.
You taking
yeah.
a piss.
but it was still watchable. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
true. You could for sure punch holes in the plants.
Like it had little bits.
Speaking
yeah.
of shows, so I had to show my homie that brand new cherry flavor episode, and as I was scrolling to the 35-minute mark, nigga, the scene before that sex scene,
Brand new wait, what?
It was
bitch,
crazy.
bitch had a
Oh, you
fucking
didn't see the clip.
tadpole baby.
Oh no! Oh, okay, so that's
The
the clip
bitch
you
had
guys were talking
like
about.
she birthed a tadpole.
So
like,
that's
of
why it's
some
called-
sort,
that's why it's called tadpole
Yeah.
smoothie.
Like I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, I'm not watching.
Out of that hole, out of that,
Yeah,
out of
like
the,
she was like
out of
in
the
the
orifice.
bathroom. Yeah, like she was in the bathroom and she was like, and you just see the shit pop out of her, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
And then he fisted it right after that.
Nasty.
No regard.
Filthy.
No
Oh
regard
my
for her.
god.
No regard
Did you
for
see
her.
that?
Nope.
Oh.
I just saw you guys reacting to it.
Oh yeah. It was crazy.
Your faces.
Bro, you gotta see
Yeah.
that shit. You gotta
was
see it,
filthy.
bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
dog.
show me after.
Yeah, it's
My homie
insane.
couldn't even watch the whole thing. He turned it off. He was
It's
like,
uncomfortable.
I'm good.
So it's a
It is,
show.
it is.
Like
It's
what
a
is
show
it?
on
Show,
Netflix.
brand new cherry
Netflix.
flavor on Netflix.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's just uncomfortable what's happening.
Like,
Right.
I have
Right.
no idea what the show is even.
Because they shoot it like it's erotic, but it's really actually just really disturbing.
Yeah.
sick.
Man, Netflix really will spend money on anything.
Yeah, we've zoomed past Juices Moyer, but who gives a fuck about
Oh shit.
Nobody.
Yeah,
Oh,
We're
yeah,
done.
yeah,
We've
yeah.
been done.
I feel like the more attention we give him, like that's
We're
serving
done.
him
You're
well.
done.
Yeah,
You're
talking
done.
because
about
I definitely think like he's gonna use even his bad press, whatever.
Right.
He's gonna use it again. He'll write a book.
He'll be like,
Yeah.
I'll be the bad guy.
At
Yeah.
this point,
Here's
it's
my
just-
side of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. It's just
Yeah.
whatever.
Anything
Yeah.
to do like because some people who are just obsessed with fame, like they'll use whatever clout or whatever attention they get, and they'll
Yeah.
just flip it. You
That's
know, they'll
true.
use it. So
That's true.
it's best to give him nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, did y'all hear this? That Mace returns with apparent Diddy diss track.
No.
Oracle. So
I haven't heard the track. I heard about it.
I haven't heard the track. I heard Mace was kind of snapping.
Really?
But yeah, I heard Mace was kind of snapping.
He wasn't bad though. Like he actually like I mean
Yeah, he was never a bad
Yeah,
rapper,
he
but
actually
yeah,
was
apparently he's got
never
some
really-
sort of.
Somebody
diss
called him
track.
the first mumble rapper.
Yeah, he was kinda sleepy.
He was. Yes, Mace, man. You know,
really.
Is
Is it clean? Is it have no cuss words in it?
it better be cursed.
Mace, I'm gonna mention. I
don't know, though, honestly.
See my
I
name
need
on
to
the
listen
board.
to it.
That sounds like I wonder.
Yeah, I need to listen to it. We probably should have listened to it before I brought it up.
Oh.
We probably should have just skipped that shit.
Because homie came straight off the pulpit into the booth.
But it is a fact though. Like he put out
It
a
is
diss
fact,
track
though.
too.
Yeah.
And
'cause I
what
saw
what the
other
fuck is
people
their
talking about
beef?
it, too.
Yeah, I've heard. I definitely heard about it. But I wonder. Yeah, I was like, is he coming for his throat?
So
Like,
I thought you found Jesus. What's going
Yeah.
on?
Maybe
Compassion.
that's what he was doing. Maybe he was calling him to Jesus.
Yeah, yeah,
He was like, brother, save your soul.
yeah. Get out the game.
I love Diddy, but he will ruin a motherfucker's career. Okay,
Really?
like,
Really, he gonna give you a contract that works in his favor.
especially all the
If you
groups
don't
that he
read
did.
it, you don't
Like,
read it.
Really?
it was so crazy. Like, all the groups he had should have been fucking superstars, especially in like that early 2000s. Like, starting with O Town. I fucking loved O Town in middle school.
Oh, damn.
He had,
Yeah.
You
he
fucking
had Blackstreet.
kidding me?
That was Diddy.
No,
No.
that was
He had Day 26
He had Day 26.
Teddy Riley. I
And
think.
then,
Day 26
um,
and Danity Kane.
and
Yeah,
Danny
oh yeah,
Kane.
Danny Kane.
Danny
Yeah.
Kane was
Yeah,
out for a
Danny
while.
Kane.
They
Danny
had a-
Kane
they
was
had a-
fire.
They had a couple hits.
Yeah.
They were
They were out for a while.
fire, and they fucked up.
And he what?
He fucked up.
He
just
fucked them up?
broke the
Tanked
group
him.
up, I guess.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he did.
He had Dawn go solo,
Yeah. She
And
looks
then-
completely different now.
and then Dawn made a
She's
hit.
got a
She
nose
made a hit song
job.
by herself too, I think.
She's got some. Yeah, she did have a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, after
She
that.
Aubrey O'Day, she just got hella weight. She gained hella weight, and then she was on like reality TV.
Damn, I was mixing them up with the Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
For a second, I was too.
Yeah, you
Also,
know.
I was like, wait. let me
Aubrey
think
O'Day
about
was
the
like
name,
kind of hot.
The no faces are popping up
Wasn't
for
Aubrey O'Day
Danny
at one
Kane.
point kind of hot?
too. She's one
She
with
was.
Nicole.
She was the blonde
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. We got a velociraptor in here.
He jumped on top.
Yeah.
I'll
It's like
take
Jurassic Park.
His ass.
All right,
Those
so
has a high pain tolerance. You can literally punch him, and he
Yeah.
just punches ass.
so the
He
Grammys
whoops
are
ass around here.
So the Grammys are pulling Kanye's performance off the set list. They said the reason was disturbing online behavior. The game has hit Twitter with a rant comparing this to the Colin Kaepernick situation with the NFL.
I'm so sick of fucking Game. Did we just talk about his ass? I'm so fucking sick of him.
The
Shut
game
up.
really does not know when to
Shut
stop.
up, Jason. Shut up.
He always name dropping,
Y'all
right? In all his songs and his
Bro,
speeches.
he's so annoying, bro.
Shut up, bro. Just shut up. Like, I can't say anything other than shut up. Like, just shut up. God.
Yeah.
But he's just like Whack 100. He's just like his manager, bro.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
nah, Wack is a little more like Wack is out there, bro. He be doing too much.
They both be out there to me.
Yeah.
I think it's like in different forms, but it's just like, yeah, bro, shut up, bro.
He's almost like such a good friend that you don't want to be friends with him because it's annoying.
Yeah, but then you know it's all clout too. But
Yeah.
then he'll mask it with like, nah, this is real from the heart. You can't question him because he's too gangster.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
so what else you gonna
he's
believe? It's like,
he's for sure ready to throw his career away
Right.
Yeah.
if you have something bad to say about him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now,
You
what
know
do
what I'm saying?
What
Like-
do you guys think of Kanye's fuckboy shit though?
It's,
What
We
the shit
know-
he doing the Skete?
oh man, it's the energy. is
Everything, man.
Let
I'm
me
just
just
like,
say- let me
what is
say
happening
this,
to my
like,
man's, man?
I was enjoying all the bullshit that he was saying, like, you know, like attacking Pete Davidson and
Davidson.
shit. But when Pete clapped back with the
That
pic,
was funny,
I'm in
actually.
bed
I
with
thought
your
that was-
wife. Like, he was like, bro, you're not gonna scare me. Like, he really. I'm glad that he finally said
I thought that was
something.
all warranted, yo. People were
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like he really snapped.
People
like,
were
he was
acting like he
bro,
said
you're
something
fucking
bad.
terrorizing me. Like
He didn't say anything bad. People
No.
were like, oh, he said, I'm in bed with your wife. Oh, he tripping. Like, you got to stuff
No,
him for
he's
that.
not.
No, that nigga is saying everything he needs to say at this point.
So
Yeah.
Kanye wasn't
been
tripping
going-
for saying what he said in the first place. They're ignoring that.
No, I'm saying Kanye was tripping. Kanye been going in at this dude for 6 months.
And he
Yeah,
hasn't
he's
said
been
anything.
polite.
No,
He's
he
been-
said
he's been
Kanye
very
is
polite.
tripping. So
Yeah.
when Pete finally clapped back, it was like,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. So it's
it's
just
like-
like
it's warranted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so I
people
get
are
it.
like, but Pete is tripping and ignoring how Kanye is
They
That's
tripping.
what
Those
people are
people.
saying.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
He's
yeah.
not there
That's
for
just
Kanye.
idiotic.
He's there for Kim.
Yeah.
Like that's
Right,
what it is.
right,
Like,
right.
and then Kanye around here, and y'all know I love Kanye. He around here acting.
We
like
all love
goddamn-
Kanye.
He's just so
That's why
fucking
it's so hard.
brokenhearted. And Kim's like, nigga, you just took the kids to school this morning. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, like you're not seeing them. Like we're not interacting. Like we're not co-parenting. Nigga, you
Like,
live
you're just
across
doing
the street.
goofy shit, bro. You're
Yeah,
just
he's just
doing
doing too
goofy
much.
shit.
You know, because they're celebrities. It's you could look at it as entertainment. But if
It's
this was
not.
the
It's-
dude,
yeah.
in your personal life doing this shit,
Like,
you would
imagine
call the
somebody
fucking
doing this to
cops.
your
Oh,
sister.
yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hell
That's a
no.
fact.
So that's what I'm saying. But nobody it's really showing you the difference between how regular people are treated and celebrities.
But
You know,
see, you know,
because
DL
it's
Hughley-
not treated
Order
as a
stuff.
problem.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about it like that, but he for sure would have had the police called him by now.
Yeah, just that's
Restraining
what.
order.
Yes,
and-
that's what he's
and-
doing.
and
But-
arrested.
That's what DL
He's
Hughley
getting
was
away
saying,
with
and
it.
then Kanye got on internet and then threatened him. Like,
But
nigga.
that's the
But
thing
DL
I'm saying.
Hughley
No.
is another one of them people.
You don't wanna fuck
He
with
is
him
annoying
either.
as hell.
He is, but you don't want to fuck with him.
He's with the
either.
Jason Taylor. He's in the same. I'm gonna start compiling a list of niggas I just every time they speak, I be like, we didn't ask you.
T.I. Put him at the top.
Chill out. Don't
It's
put him
DL
at the top.
Hughley.
Put him
He
at
up
the
there.
top.
He up
All
there.
right.
though. But don't
T.I.
put him
is
at
on
the
that
top.
list.
He on the list, but
The
don't put him
game
at
is
the
at the
though.
top of the list for me.
That's what I'm saying. Don't put T.I. at the top.
And then DL
T.I.
Hughley's
He there though.
on
He on there. He on there.
Mano
He
is
uses big
on
words,
there.
which is interesting.
Oh yeah,
So
man.
it's fun.
Mano is for sure on there.
Mano's
Those
up
are
there.
those are my three right there.
What
Yeah.
does Ja Rule think about this?
Yeah.
So T.I. is hit or miss for me.
Yeah, because
It's
sometimes
hit or miss. Sometimes I
After
be
that
like,
shit with his
you
daughter,
gotta stop
he lost
talking.
all cool points with me. I don't give a fuck.
A lot of
what
women
you got to
gave up
say
on
after
him
that.
for that.
I
those
don't. I
comments,
love
actually.
T.I. Like, love T.I. Like, no.
Wasn't the whole thing he wanted his daughter to be a virgin still, or
Like, that's not
he
even
has?
He was saying he was going to cut out her.
Oh no, he would ask the doctor if her hymen is still intact.
check
Yeah, like that's
Yeah,
too
yeah,
much.
yeah.
It's kinda- And then you came
it's
out and
just,
said it
you know.
on national TV or national
Yeah, yeah.
nationally.
But she was
You embarrassed
so-
that girl like hell. Like she,
Okay, that was the crazy part. The fact that he said it now, he was saying this is also when she was under 18, so
17. What the fuck? Who-
When she was
whatever.
17.
So I mean, all that part in terms of parenting standards, he's supposed to be in the room. He can ask those questions. You know what I'm saying? He's still
Yeah.
the guardian.
Yeah.
So all that really could have
They'd rather
happened.
be in the room.
You can feel how you feel
Yeah,
about
all
that.
that, all that could happen quietly and it wouldn't be an issue.
As long as he kept to
My
himself.
mom,
Yeah,
as long
but-
as I've been going to the gynecologist, my mom has only been in the room if I asked her to come. Like at
Well, that's what I'm
17, you
saying.
can go, nigga. You can go. to
I don't
the
know
bed
how
by
it works
yourself.
though. Yeah.
As long as you're older than like 13,
Oh,
you're
that's
good.
when it
And
goes.
see, you got to think. Most of the time, when the doctor is asking girls questions, especially like private questions like that, they don't want their parents in there because they don't
So
want
they
their
can
parents to
ask
know
you.
No, that they having
what the
sex
fuck
and
they
all that
going
shit.
on. Because when my mom wasn't there, are you fucking? No.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I was fucking.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't
so-
want my mom to know that though. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's crazy that T.I.
That
is just
is
like,
true.
let me see the
You know what
hype.
I'm saying? And Deja's a good from watching the show. Like she was the quiet one. Like she not like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
They're all entertaining. His one son is getting nice at rapping though.
he's fire.
Yeah, he
This
nice.
nigga has got
The little nigga with the dreads, like
Domani?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what his name
His
is.
son?
When he first
He's getting
started out,
nice.
like he came a long way.
Does he check to see if his son is a virgin still?
Of course not. Of course
now.
not.
Now his other daughter, she has 2 kids now. I think something. Zanique.
That's something.
Zanique. Well, I think that's Tiny's
funny.
daughter, but not.
But how do we
his
run away from
child.
this? So we can go back.
Yeah.
We're
What
talking
was-
about kind of sidetracked us.
Kanye and all that
People
shit.
people that are
Pete-
annoying.
Pete-
But
oh,
yeah,
people annoying.
The
yeah.
whole clapback thing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? But yeah, I mean,
Kanye's
that's
wildin'.
what-
He needs
But
to
I'm
chill.
be real with y'all. I unfollowed Kanye weeks ago.
That's what I was gonna
you
say.
did?
This is like one of those
Weeks
first.
ago.
This is one of those first moments where like I thought Kanye might have been able to not do anything that would turn me away from his shit. But it's like, bro,
I
it's
don't
like
follow-
it's
yeah.
like seeing your superstar finding out he's really a cornball.
Yeah.
Like Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj.
it's
sad.
That's how I
It's
felt
like-
about
It's
Nicki.
like, damn, bro,
sad
you
as
really
shit.
you
I
really a
was sad.
Really?
cornball like this,
Really?
bro?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj is so
Like,
corny.
this
to me
kind
now.
of
Did you see her interview with
Joe
Joe?
Budden? Yeah, I
Joe
saw
Budden?
it. I saw it.
Snooze fest.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
a snooze fest. I wasn't the only
I
one.
don't fuck with her. Like after, like she just
Well, they were
She's
saying
so
like maybe that's
fake.
what motherhood does to you.
no. Even
was a
before
snooze
she had
fest.
kids.
I mean,
like,
I
the whole
was
shit
never.
with- the
I
whole
always
shit with, like,
appreciated her
Cardi B and
music.
all that.
I appreciate her rapping abilities, and she for sure had verses that I was like, "Damn, she's going crazy." You know what I'm saying?
But her as
But
a
I was
person,
never. Yeah, I didn't enjoy watching her interviews ever.
I used
You
to
know what
love
I'm
her
saying?
interviews because she used to be just like so humble and just nice. But that, you know, it was different because she was the only female rapper that was really making noise.
But she wasn't. She
Now
wasn't
that
nice in
there's
that video.
Other,
She
No,
wasn't in his interview. She wasn't.
She was
like,
super
humble?
nice. She
I'm
was
not
so
saying
nice.
that. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
she's
like,
nice.
but it's just like when she be on like Queen Radio, the whole shit with
Oh.
Cardi B beefing with like, you know what I'm saying, like
Oh,
other
okay, I don't
rappers
listen to
or stylists and shit like that. That I see like people calling her out. I'm just like, yo, this bitch is corny. Like you put $20,000 on the woman's head who your husband raped. That's weird.
Oh.
That's weird. You try to
Okay,
get that woman
that
killed.
whole-
That's
That's
weird to me.
So
I
that
don't.
whole-
You're a woman. Like
See that I didn't know that, but
Yeah.
that whole thing, even with her brother, like that.
that's
on top-
weird.
It's a lot of
You
craziness.
married a sexual predator.
So is this all like,
Like-
in the court? Like, do you know this is a real thing, or we?
Yeah, the woman came out and
This is-
interviewed. Like this is
This
like
is for sure
legit.
confirmed. He's
like
going to
it's
jail time for this.
Yeah. What the
Her
rape?
husband-
Were you talking about the
Yeah,
$20,000?
well, I know
Both
that, yeah.
her husband
Yeah,
and
I know
her
he-
son,
yeah,
and
okay,
and her
I guess you're right,
and her
yeah.
brother.
The brother
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
husband
yeah.
were both charged, I think, and
Yeah,
convicted.
you're right.
And-
These are two different women that they did this to. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it was
saying? Like,
multiple. He had
These
multiple
were not connected
counts.
events. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
from the time he was like 15, 16, he was assaulting and raping women. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
nigga, that's not okay. Like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, you got
and you had a
problem.
child with him. You married him. Now your name is on the sex registry. Your address is on the sex registry because y'all live together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he got in trouble for not reporting the address
Yeah,
when they
that's
moved
right.
to Cali. So I'm just like, bitch, you're weird. You're doing weird
Yeah,
things.
but we're in
like,
love.
Love.
That should have really fucked you up when you fuck with an artist, man. They
I
start doing
love
some
Nicki
real
Minaj.
weird
Like,
shit.
her shit is disappointing.
It's the first time I could say, man, Kanye is really like, I can't even really like.
He had a great documentary. I
love-
prefer the
I
first
like that
two
shit.
episodes.
Yeah, I
the
didn't
the
watch
third
the
one
last
was a
one.
little like
I didn't even get to watch the last one. Now that
I
you
didn't
said
watch the
that.
last one.
it was a
No,
little
I mean it's not
meandering.
It
and
really
you
wasn't as
learned-
good as his first two.
Well, you learn nothing.
The first two was great.
Yeah, the first two were
the first two
amazing.
was
First
great
one
because it
was
was the
top.
whole rise of him.
Yeah.
Then the third one is current day him, and current day him is a little unbearable. you
It
know,
is
just
straight up
all-
like I miss the old Kanye. It's straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
It literally
yeah.
makes you want to
Straight
go
up.
back and watch the
It-
first two again.
Yeah.
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 The
But
third one
he
is like
hasn't really changed that much, though. It's just
Yeah.
like now that he has the
He don't have
notoriety and
nobody
money,
to tell him, Kanye, shut the fuck
like,
up.
That's
shut the
it.
fuck
I
up.
think
Yeah.
I think that
And then,
is
but
what
then
it
on
is at
top of
point.
that, you have the religious aspect of it. That's contradictory to
Yeah,
everything that
all,
he's
trying to
doing.
all
keep-
these
I feel like
actions that you're doing.
He's trying to do that to keep
Christianity is
hold to his mom.
is
like, 'cause his
compassion.
mom was
Shouldn't
so
you have
Christian.
compassion for him and you know?
Like,
he's
he's
that's
missing
what I'm
that side of it. Like he's missing the side of it.
saying. So
where
then
he's
you're doing
both.
Christianity for the
Yeah.
wrong reasons. You're doing
Yeah.
it to what? Sell records?
Right.
What are you doing it for then?
Well, I think I feel like it's genuine, but it's mixed in with like a little bit of mania too.
Yeah, well, he's one of those people
Yeah.
that will tell you, like, you know, like how those people they say that
you tell
condescendingly
me-
they say, "I'm gonna pray for you." You know what? I'm gonna pray for you. You know, those people they're not gonna pray for me for real.
It's almost
But-
like
Sending
that, but it's
healing
like.
energy.
But my thing
Yeah.
is like his is almost so dangerous that it's like he's saying things like God told me to do this. Or like, I got a direct message from God. God speaks to me and he tells me to run for president. Slow down.
pick on
Chill out,
people.
Kanye. Chill out, Kanye. Because yes, we all have conversations with God. If you're religious, whatever, you all have your conversation.
But he telling
chill.
you to do these things.
Yeah. And he's like, God told me that I was meant to be the best artist. You know, that's like.
He
That
told
is
me to go after
delusions of
Pete.
grandeur. That's what
Oh
that
my
is.
God.
Yeah, that's
All
not
right,
normal.
So
Yeah.
just to kind of go back as well. So
Yeah.
just gonna close up this segment of the video, but the thing with Pete in the Kanye thing as well. I never felt bad for Pete Davidson because I remember when. All right, I still think even though Pete Davidson's hitting a lot of hot chicks, I think he's still a slime ball. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
Pete Davidson
he has that
is-
look.
Pete Davidson is for sure still a slime ball. Not physically. I'm talking like dirty macking or whatever. Because we only see Pete pop up with somebody else's high profile ex.
Yeah,
we
that's
really never seen Pete get it out the mud with somebody. Like
Like
we
me.
we haven't seen somebody that like they both were not fresh out of a relationship. He's like
He's like the
rebound.
rebound.
He's the rebound. He's
Celebrity
the
rebound.
king.
Yeah.
And then I remember when he was dating Ariana Grande, I feel like I remember people saying he was sending like nudes.
He's
of
sending
him
news to Mac.
to Mac.
Yeah, and that's why she left his ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was the main reason.
I
why
did
she-
not like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the fact, yeah.
Of Ariana?
So
Yeah.
that's why when he did the whole, I'm in the bed with your wife, I said, nigga, you been on that sucker shit. Like that sucker shit. So like, yeah.
So it's two fucking
Honestly,
toxic dudes going
it's
at
like
each
he
other.
learned how to do it in a more respectful way.
Yeah.
It's still grimy because I don't know if this is 100% true, but if what is true and you did that, then he's still a sleazeball.
And they were kind of cool too, because I know they were
For sure,
because him
yeah.
and Kid Cudi are real close.
Right.
Pete and Kid Cudi,
Right.
and so that's how.
So it's a psycho going
Because they
after
were like
a
he
sleazeball.
was like at Kanye and Kim's house, like they took pictures with them. Because remember Kanye
See, I
had
don't-
posted that pic
yeah.
and like blurred him out or whatever.
Yeah, that I don't know as much about. Like, I don't know how close. I don't know if he really came in on some. I want to be cool with Kanye, and then all of a sudden I'm fucking your wife.
Yeah.
And like I did hear that, but I don't know how cool they really were.
Right.
But and I also don't know how he pulled Ariana Grande or whatever. I don't know if he did the same thing with Mac. Like they might have been cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just know he's rebound for sure, and I know he also for sure uses mental health as part of his game. I think, even though I understand this is a part of your life.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Don't he
Well,
have, like,
Kanye
don't
does
he-
the same thing, too,
Doesn't he have
though.
like
Yeah.
an autoimmune disease too? That's why his eyes are always
I
dark.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on top
Both
of that,
of them using mental
and on
health.
top of that, Kim for sure has a thing for men with like
What?
some sort of mental
Problem.
health issues.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Back to back, she's on fire right now.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Also, let's talk about
She
the
likes
age
tabloids.
gap. He's
And,
28.
and she like taking care of people.
Yeah.
He's 28.
Yeah.
She's 41 or 42.
Oh yeah, this is sugar mama status.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
like taking care of motherfuckers. That
grooming.
got health. That got
This is
issues.
grooming. I'm not going to be. I'm not
And
going
she
to.
likes telling people to work hard.
Yeah.
You need to work hard.
Yeah.
And work
that's
hard.
the problem. You're just
like
not
I
working hard
did.
enough.
Hey, so I didn't see that clip. What was that whole thing?
She was-
giving advice to people.
Yeah. I think they were talking about something else, but then at the end, like she was just saying, like
Like-
if you want to be successful and all that stuff,
Get
you know,
off your ass
get off
and
your ass
work.
and
Yeah.
work because that's how you're gonna do it. And everybody's just like this
Bitch, you
born rich
Yeah.
motherfucker.
She was like,
How dare you.
being born into a poor family is a state of mind. Okay.
She said that?
Oh, I didn't hear.
But
Oh,
my
but
God.
basically,
I mean,
She
but like
said that?
basically,
Then
she's
I
like
can understand why
work
niggas
harder.
hate her.
Yeah, she was just like work harder. I
But
mean, like,
even if it's the
like-
implication,
Right,
it's
right.
still you're a person who was born rich. A person born rich. Oh, you touch your hair. A person who's born rich telling you to work hard. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah.
strange.
You got famous off
Alright.
a sex tape.
Yeah.
Like,
So now, what
Yeah.
about
like he
so
worked.
you really
he
think there's
worked
some
hard.
messages that some people aren't allowed to say? Because if we're being really fair,
What?
that message does apply.
yeah,
To
she
what?
didn't say
What?
anything wrong,
Changing
but
your situation.
it's her.
No,
The fact it's coming
it's,
from
it's
her.
who it's coming from.
I know.
Right.
I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you really think there are some messages that some people shouldn't be able to deliver?
Yes.
Yes.
Or should not.
I do.
I wasn't
Personally.
jumping on this because fuck that. Kim ain't say shit wrong. Free Kim.
Okay, well, if a white person tells you, like, if you want to get out of your situation, you
No,
need to
but-
do this
but
and
it's
do that.
different-
It's like,
it's
well, who
different.
are you to tell me?
It's different
Yeah.
because she truly didn't do it in the way that would make us be mad at her. She didn't say if you want to be where I am, you should do this. She didn't like bring any of her shit into it. She just said people should work hard. And
I know, but did you?
my concern, okay,
Like-
so here's my concern with the brunt of the
I
backlash.
think she for sure worked hard.
Yeah.
Yes, I think she
Oh,
did
for
too.
sure.
I think she
For
did.
sure.
I think
For
she
sure.
did too.
I have
Not
no
only
doubt. She works very
that,
hard.
not only that.
Yeah,
My
she
my
still
concern
does.
with the brunt of the
she works very
backlash is that people are feeling attacked because they know they don't do shit in life. Like I feel like they. Here's the thing: if it was a guy who was a paraplegic who did everything in his world, like to do what he could, and he just made some accomplishment, he said, "Work hard." It's a motivational message to you.
Wait. You say
You know
if somebody came from the bottom to the top, you said?
Yeah, that's motivated. But
yeah,
if they say
that's
the same
not
thing,
Kim.
Right? But I'm saying we should be able to separate the
If
message
Kim
from the
did
person.
that, then it would be like.
But
I
I'm
wanna-
saying she never
did it.
She
So
never threw her
I
accomplishments.
can't be born rich.
But she never threw her accomplishments to anybody. There's also people in the world who were born rich and fucked it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's a lot of people.
But
who
she's
did
not
that.
saying
There's
if you're
still
rich
sons out there,
already,
but-
don't fuck it up. She's saying
But
if
what-
you're, you know.
No,
What I
but
think
the
is the biggest-
statement she said in general, I don't feel like the
I
statement
know
she
it's
said
not
was
what
crazy.
she said that's
I
wrong.
don't think
It's
it was
who it's coming
offensive.
from.
I just think it was
right.
tone deaf. Right. Like, read
Yeah,
the room.
yeah.
That's all. She didn't read the room.
Well, see, I don't know
Yeah.
what the room she was standing in when
That's
she
what I'm
said
saying.
that.
the room, well, I mean, like, the room being
Nobody was
America.
there,
The
but-
room being the America. The room being
Oh
the
no,
world.
I know, but
Yeah.
but what was it? Why? What I'm saying is, was this in an interview? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like with her
Wait,
sisters were there.
Like, what was the video? Where were they at in the video? Like,
Right,
was it
right.
an interview?
Standing
I'm interviewing
somewhere.
you, and I'm like, what would you give? What advice would you give to somebody?
It was like
Trying to be in
her
your
and her
position.
sisters
I don't know that
and her
actually. That's a good
mom
question.
standing behind like a dresser.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a dresser, wasn't it? Was it? Or it was some
looked like a
weird
lobby to
object.
me,
It was
but-
some weird, like,
yeah.
whatever. It was some large, like a podium type object almost. But like
Yeah.
they were kind of like, I think they were in a closet. Were they in a closet?
No.
I don't even know
like
what it was.
Am I imagining this weird? I feel like
I don't
I've
even
seen
know
this
what
picture.
It looked like
They're
all I
in
know it was
this
a
thing.
beige room.
It was just it was a weird.
So it
yeah,
looked
it was
like a lobby or something like that.
I think it was a lobby.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, she
Yeah.
was in this room and she's standing there with just her mom and her sisters, and she's giving this you
And
know,
advice, you know,
Work
just
hard.
work hard. A lot of
I
people don't
think
want
it
to
was-
like to work hard.
I think it was International Women's Day. I think
it was.
That's what it
It
was.
was. It
That's what it
definitely
It was
was.
something
Yeah.
that they were just
Yeah, it
broadcasting
was.
from the house.
Yeah, it
But
was.
what I'm saying, what my question is to you though is, see, I'm not minimizing her level of work compared to the position she started in. So
Right.
Rob Kardashian,
But it
yes,
is starting
yes.
ahead though.
That's okay.
for sure,
But it was never a
But I
comparison.
still don't
though.
think that
That's the
she
thing.
turned in maybe her dad's $500,000 salary a year to $1 billion empire. I still don't think that I don't minimize that level of work it takes
to do that.
from Kris Jenner to Kim Kardashian, no matter how they got it, to $500,000 to $1 million a year to $1 billion
That's
empire.
a
You know what I'm
grind.
saying? So
But
I
she
don't-
got to that point. Wait, you
Chris,
said from
the
the
real
sex
worker.
tape?
Exactly. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that to me, I still don't mind her being the messenger for that because I feel like that grind is just as hard as the projects to the millionaire status.
Right.
I
Right.
think
Like there's
the
still a
millionaire-
grind
I
that
think
goes
millionaire
into
to
it.
billionaire.
It's a grind, but
think
it's from
millionaire to-
two different. It's like from you starting from the starting line and her starting from up here.
Right, but the thing is, she never ever like positioned it in a way that it was like she's using what she had or she's talking about herself specifically.
I know,
It felt like
I know.
It was just a
Everybody
message to say-
brought that irony up.
Right.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
this rich person is
Right,
telling us
exactly.
to work hard.
But-
Isn't that ironically
But
funny?
that's my concern with that. Why the fuck did we go there with it?
Because
she
it's- because it's ir-
no
you
because
can't ignore
motherfuckers aren't
irony.
working, bro.
Huh?
Because niggas is lazy. That's
No.
why it went there, bro.
I think that's what it is.
That's
'Cause
why
this
it
is the
went
thing,
there, bro. Because niggas ain't working. It's lazy, bro.
Okay, bro. This is the one thing I know about rich white people.
But she
bro.
was lazy too. She was laying on her back.
No, I'm saying
But-
that's why there's
No,
backlash,
no.
bro.
This is something
Yeah.
that I learned from rich white people, white people that were born rich. I used to grow up around them, bro, and I even encounter them now, bro. They really do be working about 10, 12 hours a day.
They work, bro.
All of them. These niggas work hard. Even the
Yeah.
ones that are successful now, like these niggas be working nonstop. I know niggas getting it that still don't put in many hours in as a rich white person that I know that is running whatever his corporation or business is. So I just don't. I think what the biggest thing is, I think that we don't see. Let me give you this example. The Bushes. There was 2 Bushes that were fucking presidents. You think them niggas start their days at 4:00 in the morning?
Right.
I'm sure they do, and I'm sure they don't go to bed till 10.
Right.
I think they work just as hard to maintain to the point that they were able to get 2 presidents in,
Right.
a senior and a junior. I think they work just as hard in their day that somebody does from taking themselves from the projects to millionaire status. Yeah. I think those hustles are the same.
So if they didn't work, if the Bushes didn't work, they would
there would
lose
be
their
one-
money.
Yeah, they
there
wouldn't be able to maintain it.
They're not.
bro.
These rich white people are not there. We just don't see them. We don't.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing. We don't see rich white people. We know they running shit. We don't see their work day. A lot of us don't see their work
Right.
day. I've seen their work day. I've seen a couple of them. These niggas are going.
Yes,
bruh.
I have too.
Yeah, they go.
seen
Like
it
Ryan
come.
Seacrest ain't Ryan Seacrest because people like his personality. Ryan Seacrest is Ryan Seacrest because they like his personality, and he has like 4 full-time jobs, and he works like 12-hour days.
Now, did you have a better starting place, and did you have something that you could use?
I was gonna get to that. I was like, what? Was he born rich?
No. So did you have a better starting place? Did you have places you could flip shit? Yes, you did.
Sure.
For sure. 100% for sure. But you don't maintain
grow
that without work.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
For sure.
Okay, so that's right. It's just different levels of how to get to where she is. Like,
but even
it's just different
disregarding,
levels.
but even disregarding that, that wasn't even brought up. The fact that people are outraged about just a message that didn't involve what she has or how she got what she had, it was just a message. That speaks to me. That says the brunt of that majority are people who are just saying in general, who are you to tell me work hard because you don't have... Nigga, if it was from anybody else, you would just shut the fuck up about it and realize you don't work hard. I just feel like it's people.
If it was Kanye that said it, I think people would take it like, oh,
it's
okay,
it's like a hit dog
literally
will
came from the
It's
bottom.
like a hit dog will holler, right? That's like
Yeah.
that's like the country term, right? The country slang is like or phrase a hit dog will holler. So I could say something about a group of people out loud, and the people that it affects the most will be the ones that bark back at me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. I feel like it affected people who truly, I'm concerned. Okay, fuck it. It comes from this. I'm an old head now. I'm concerned about where we going. I don't think people really believe in hard work anymore, and I don't.
Well, that's a generational thing. Yeah,
and that's what I think she's speaking to, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I said, it's not what the message. It's who it's coming from. If Kanye said those exact words, it's what's the expression where it's just like
I get it though.
You're talking from experience.
It's just
I can't remember what
better,
it is.
like you said. It's received better from somebody.
Yeah. It was just like who is coming from. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He's had an apparent struggle. Yeah, like it's he's had an obvious struggle that is like. Okay, so I mean,
it's more digestible for sure.
I don't
it's
think
more
it makes her
digestible.
struggle
I get it.
invalid. I do not think that it makes her point invalid by any means. I totally
Yeah,
get what you're saying.
What she's saying is
I totally get what you're
right.
saying. She's making a valid point.
I think you should be able to separate the two, though.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this is-
and,
so
and
this
people
is-
are having
so
a
I
tough
think
time.
this is what
It'd
me
be like a
and
rich person
from
saying,
her.
"Hey, like everybody should
this
have,
is what- I
you
think
know,
this is what me
green
and
stuff." You know,
I think this is what me and Leon are getting at, though. So we feel like people shouldn't even have to say what you just said.
What?
We feel like people shouldn't have to say, but look who's saying. We feel
Right.
like people shouldn't even think that.
But wouldn't that
way.
just be
Right.
built blind?
No, I think you should. I think if you were in the right mindset, you would think that's a good message. Like I think.
No,
I
they're
think you
saying it
shouldn't
is a good. That nobody's saying that it's not a
The
good
people
message.
are saying it's
I don't
like
think
who
it
the
should
fuck-
irritate anybody.
It should
No,
irritate
they're
you.
mad.
Yeah, it doesn't irritate me. I mean, I
they're
just-
mad
I
at
roll my
who's
eyes.
saying the message
Why,
because
though?
because it's ironic. That's why. It's
Is it,
ironic.
though?
It's okay. It's
agree.
ironic.
Like you
Is it
said, like you
a
said,
rich person telling me to, work hard.
But-
a
but-
person,
yeah,
a
they
person
might have perceived the
born
message
rich.
as what it
Yeah.
They might have, but you.
Sure.
But so what do you speak to the people who are born rich and fuck richness up? Like it takes mindset, it takes.
Okay.
Well, she's not saying if you're rich already.
Okay, for that example, okay, that is super sad, but
That's
Why
not
is
what
that
she's
so
talking
funny?
about.
Like,
Why
but
is that
kind
so
of
sad?
funny too.
Right.
Why is that so sad? There's
Yeah,
people
but
out there who
because-
get riches and fuck it up.
Right,
Because
that's
they don't-
that's
because
true.
they
It's
don't
just kind of
work.
funny. Like that's
But
like
that's not what she's talking about. She's talking about going from rags to riches.
Right.
She's not talking about, hey, if you're rich already, don't fuck it up.
Right, but
She's talking about something that she can't do.
But what
fucking
I'm-
up rags to riches is the average American story.
Right.
When you come from nothing
That she doesn't
and you're
have.
trying to get to something,
It's the
and you
it's the
slip
Cinderella
up
story.
and you go to
It's-
jail
yeah.
or something, and that fucked up your whole story. That's
no,
sad
I got
as
it,
shit.
Leon. I got
That's
it.
sad
No,
as
I
shit.
got
I know
it.
you-
But
go
if
ahead,
you're
go
one
ahead,
of
go
the-
ahead,
I
but
got
if
it.
you're
Go ahead.
super
No,
wealthy and
I
you do
know
the
how
same
to
thing,
make
it's
y'all
not
see
sad.
it. I know how to
Go
make y'all
ahead,
see
go
it.
ahead, go ahead,
I
go
know
ahead.
how to make y'all see it to where y'all got to respect it on
Okay.
all levels.
Okay.
I got it. Okay. Was Rob Kardashian rich?
The son or the
The
dad?
father,
No,
senior.
That's his name?
No.
Rob Kardashian went from the trenches
Yeah, he did.
to Hollywood,
Yeah.
right?
He's a lawyer, though.
He
He's a
did.
lawyer, though.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
It don't
He
matter.
did that
That's
himself.
good.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like
He was
that. That's good
OJ's
hard work.
lawyer,
That's
too.
good hard
And-
work.
but-
But he
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
from the trap.
He was
though.
he was a highly intelligent.
I don't
man.
think he.
All right.
Yeah, I
He
don't
was
think
smart
he.
for that.
I don't think he had a. I don't think he had a upper middle class upbringing at all. I think
Okay,
he was
okay,
a regular
okay.
ass dude that went from low income to high income, being
Okay.
a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
He worked hard to get there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You don't think that same level of work hard he put into his
His kids,
wife
his
and his
family.
daughters,
Like
Absolutely.
the way
his
he's
kids,
teaching them.
and that's why they were able to take $1 million
Exactly.
foundation he set and make it billions.
Well,
I
if-
think he
I
can.
think
You
he-
see what I'm saying?
No,
I see
that's
exactly
true.
what
I'm
you're
saying what
saying,
you're
bro.
saying.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I don't think that. That's why.
But
I
they're
don't
different.
believe-
They're two different games
It's
almost.
not though.
Yeah.
It's not. All of it is still working hard. This is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
But it's different levels.
But I don't think we're
starting points. It's different starting
Maintaining
points.
wealth versus
It's different starting points.
versus
They
definitely-
did more than
like I said,
maintain.
and I'm
They went
like-
from millions to
Yeah.
billions.
They
bro.
built wealth. They
and like I
built
said,
wealth.
I cannot
After she
deny
fucked
the
somebody,
struggle.
by the way.
I'm kind of
But
It
even
don't
all
matter.
of them,
Yeah.
because even
Plenty of people
even
fuck somebody
Kylie
and
and
That's
Kendall.
what I'm saying. It don't matter. Plenty of people did
There's
that.
more than one billionaire in that family.
Yeah, so if she said, "Hey, fuck somebody," and then maintain that wealth that you get from it, then people
But
would be
my
like,
thing
"Oh,
is,
And how
why
many
are
people
we-
have we seen do that and they don't have billions like them?
yeah." Well, if she said that, then everybody would be like, "Oh, in agreement," because all those people
guess
who
what? A
failed
lot
at
of
that.
people
But that's
tried
not
and
what
still
she's
don't have a
talking
billion.
about.
But why are we even bringing up her life when she never brought it up herself?
I don't
She
think
was
because-
literally just giving a
Because
message.
it's ironic that she didn't read the room that you said that.
But why do we
wait
have
a minute,
to?
I'm a
Listen,
I didn't have those. I'm gonna
think
tell
she
people to
took
do
that-
something I didn't do.
I
Like,
think her dad had the from the mud.
Yeah,
From
mentality.
So if
I
he
think-
said that,
I think he
and
had
gave
from.
it to her.
I think he had.
Yep.
I think her father had from rags to riches hustle mentality.
Yep, gave
Yes.
it to her.
Took
Yep.
them from took himself from rags to riches and brought his family with, and also taught his daughters and had his wife learn
Really
the
taught
rags
his
to riches.
Yep,
wife.
I
and
think
then
so.
his
Oh,
wife.
his wife
And then-
probably.
and
I
And
think
then-
so.
we really taught his wife, and she
Yeah.
probably had her own level of
Yep.
it. Because if she's not from anywhere,
'Cause they were probably a
affluent
team.
as well.
Yeah.
She know
then
what's up
she got
too.
the same hustle.
Yeah.
So now we got two people with rag to riches hustle teaching now
Our
a
kids-
rich
low-
to riches
low-
hustle.
a rich to empire
To,
hustle.
yeah.
So-
but that's what
so
I'm saying.
which
Nobody's
I
starting
think-
from
so
rich.
Shane,
the people
if-
she's
so-
talking to isn't
Shane-
starting from rich.
So
Shane,
I don't
if
think
you-
we're allowed to be like
Facts.
But
Go
she
ahead.
just has a set. I don't think we're allowed to bring that up.
We
at
don't.
all.
We're not, bro.
When
We're not
speaking
so
allowed.
Shane,
Because look at
so
Kylie
Shane,
and Kendall.
if
They're
you-
not even
no, no,
Rob's
wait,
kids.
Not allowed,
and
but
they're
I don't
doing-
think that should be.
that shouldn't be a point of
We're only
conversation.
throwing it in there as a diss.
Hey, that's all. It's
As
just
a,
that's all.
as a,
Or
as,
it could
as
be-
a, as
That's
an
all.
L on her.
That's all my thing. I'm just okay. So
But
my
if we
only
just
thing is
talking
like
about the business, flawless victory.
my only thing is
That's what I'm saying,
like
bro.
okay. Here's my issue.
No,
here's my
good
issue. Here's my
business,
thing.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
other people's hustle when it actually is somebody coming from like a you know like a recognizable struggle to like people on like the ground level. It's like there's no room to like clown them. There's no room to be funny about that. There's no room for humor in that. But I'm like, my thing is just like, okay, my thing is, look, is it okay for her to handle just a little bit of irony? Just speak like she got it. She good. She earned it. She totally earned it. I do not deny
That's
that.
so
but like,
unfair, bro.
Yeah, I
Can
don't
we
think it's a
handle
little
some
bit
irony?
negative.
That's
It's
so
just
unfair,
like
handle
the
some irony?
irony of someone
That's
who
so
started
unfair,
from
bro,
wealth
because,
telling me to
because
work.
I
hard.
hope to make my children rich, bro.
So that
That's
means,
so unfair,
so
bro.
you
Yeah.
know what?
And
So
I'm
that,
not-
so that
but I'm
means,
saying, like, can we not have thick
hold up,
skin?
I
Like,
got
can
it.
we
I
not-
Yeah.
got it. So that means that when Sean Combs Jr.
That's
when
what
he
I'm
when he
saying,
becomes
bro.
the age when he has a message like that, we're not allowed to accept his message. either.
Right, bro. Like, come on.
Oh, you mean coming from being rich?
That's what it's. That's what you're
We can't-
saying, bro.
we
Yes,
can't
That's
yeah.
not cool,
And
bro.
I can't. I'm
that's
not allowed to
cool. Here's
accept
my
that.
thing.
I'm not allowed to accept that message from Romeo.
You feel
Well, no,
me?
no,
I'm not allowed to accept
That's
that
all the
message
shit
from
I'm talking
Romeo.
about right there, bro. We on the same page, nigga. I
Yeah.
feel you.
No, no, no.
Nigga, I feel you. This episode,
My
bro.
answer
I'm
is
getting mad at this shit, bro. I'm getting mad at this shit, bro. I know. I done had arguments with like 8 niggas about this, bro. I'm mad at this shit, bro. I ain't
Well,
gonna
what
hold
does that tell you?
I ain't gonna hold. I'm mad, nigga. We need to
You know what
fucking
I'm
get
talking
it,
about.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm mad,
I'm telling you.
All right,
Well,
look. We can accept the message from. Like I said, that's
It's
like,
not
that,
the
that
message
wasn't
that's
where
the
my face
problem.
came from. Like I said, the message is fine. We can accept
Yeah.
the message from Romeo when he
We
comes down the
get-
line.
we
But what I'm
get-
saying is that it's ironic, guys.
It's
Can we not
ironic that a
admit
rich
it's
person is
ironic?
telling you
can
to-
we,
that who was born
like
rich.
we were talking about
Excuse
before.
me. Yeah,
Remember when
yeah.
I came before? We were talking about ambivalence. The concept of ambivalence. You can
Word
have.
of the day, nigga.
You
Yeah.
can have. You see what I'm saying? You can simultaneously
I'm gonna
hold.
name this episode
Ambivalence. Yes,
Facts,
you can
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
that someone has a good message, and also simultaneously understand
The
that they're
irony
not
that-
the
of who it's
best
coming
person
from.
to deliver the message.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay.
No, I
And let the
understand
message
that.
live. The message is gonna live on, no
And-
matter what.
and people
I'm
like
not taking that from
Kanye,
her, and I can't.
if he
I'm
said
nobody.
that, then it's
and
like,
even if
okay.
I was somebody, I couldn't take that from her. I'm just saying it's ironic. It's funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
If we
yeah.
can't laugh like, are we that
But
serious?
here's the
Are we
thing.
that,
Here's
like,
here's my
committed?
concern. My concern is that we're inserting that irony ourselves.
No,
She-
it's
wait,
there.
but what-
We're
it's-
just pointing
it's-
it out.
we're not. But why?
fact.
Because she never brought it to her attention. So the fact that we're
I know,
pointing out
that's
the
why
irony
it's
in that
stupid.
sense, it's like
Yes.
I'm not
Because
against
she's
it.
not seeing it. It's going over her head, and we're
It's
like,
not,
"Hey,
though.
don't you see this thing?
So
Did you see
it's-
the elephant in the room over here?"
Here's
Has
the thing.
she
It's not.
responded? Has she responded to the backlash?
Hey,
Probably
the
not.
thing is, it wouldn't be. So if it was me, and if it was me, Like, I wouldn't think it was going over my head either, because if I'm a hustler if I was given this, but I know I hustled for everything I gained, I'd be delivering that message, and I'm not thinking it's going over people's head. I'm not thinking this is ironic. I'm thinking I'm a hustler.
You're saying if
and
you
I'm
were
giving
born
this-
rich, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I was born rich and I hustled to make myself richer, and
Yeah.
I did a lot of shit to make it happen, and I went to the right rooms, and I made connections, and I put investments in, and I watched them shits flip, and then I paid people,
Yeah.
and I hired employees, and I did this, and I did all this shit myself, and I spent hours and hours and hours, weeks doing this, and I delivered a message. I wouldn't think that it's ironic that I'm delivering this message. I'd be like, I'm a hustler, nigga.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this is how you get it.
And she
I know,
knows.
and
Tell
if
you the
Kim
message.
was just like, yeah,
And I would tell you the message. That's all I'm
regardless
saying.
of where I started from, blah 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 blah. blah. You know,
That's
then
all
people
I'm
be like,
saying,
oh,
like-
she's mindful about how she started. But since she didn't mention that, then it's like, oh, she's not even mindful of where she started.
Okay, so I can maybe agree with you in that sense
And
that
that's
like
all.
That's all it
but
was.
I also feel like that's
Acknowledge the irony
I
with
also
us.
feel like
That's all
I
it
also
is.
feel
Just
like
say.
sometimes that's a little bit of an unfair.
Because we all
way that
know
we
how
live.
she started. Like we get it. Like it's been decades. Like
What I mean is-
get it
what I
now.
mean is-
yeah, but
it's
does
like,
she know how?
when we-
how she started? That's the thing. It's
Of
just
course,
hey,
she's had interviews about it. Like
When society
she makes
when-
money off that sex tape.
Yeah, she did.
Even still,
She did. I mean, and
got
granted,
that
she
bitch on
It's on
definitely
porn.
had.
It's on porn.
And I don't want to.
The
I don't want to
whole
downplay the fact that she didn't. She had a start, and she had a thing that boomed her 100%. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
She started off low. Let's not forget she was definitely Paris Hilton's assistant.
And she used to be
She
at
was
Wendy
the one
Williams
cleaning
show
her
all the
fucking
time,
closet
sitting
and
down over
picking her
there.
clothes and shit like
According
that.
to Charlemagne, she used to just be at Wendy Williams all the time, just sitting down, like listening,
Yeah.
trying to talk and
Mhm.
network
Trying to
and
get
shit
in
like
there,
that, trying to
yeah.
get in there. So she like was doing some of that shit too.
Yeah.
But like I understand where she came, like how she got it and stuff like that, and I get where people
just starting
are coming
points
from
that we're arguing.
and starting
Just
points and all
yeah.
that. It's just like I'm mad that that's what we get from somebody trying to deliver a message. That's how I guess that's what I'm most concerned about.
Okay.
Somebody delivered a positive message about
Working
being
hard,
better, working hard, and the first thing we
It
did was
yeah.
tear it apart.
But
instead
I
of
bet
listening
they
to the
wouldn't do
message.
that if
And
it came
that-
from
Of course
Kanye
they
West.
wouldn't. Of course they wouldn't.
And
But that's
that's
the
the
problem.
No,
part that
because
we feel
Kanye
is
West.
That's my
no.
problem though.
No.
Yeah, that's the part we feel is wrong.
That's
No,
what I'm
what?
saying.
that it shouldn't
Like,
be
It shouldn't be
based
that.
off the messenger.
It should just come from
It
anybody,
should
like
just come
George
from-
W. Washington, George W. Bush, or
I mean,
whoever.
If
It's-
George W. Bush says
I
I became president because I work hard, I believe him. Nigga, 2 of them were in the office. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing out there?
Yeah.
With
We
their
have
father being
father
president,
and son
yeah, yeah.
as presidents. You think that shit is easy?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but Illuminati shit.
I don't know, man. Politics is a weird
Yeah,
thing.
that is
Nepotism.
different. That is
Okay,
yeah.
Nepotism is real.
This
Nepotism
the
is
thing.
real.
Like, this is the thing.
Nepotism
Yeah.
is real.
Even if it was
that is real.
nepotism,
That's real.
even if it was great politics, you still got to get to a position where you can even
Yeah.
have those type of connections.
Correct.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Even if it's all money motivated, I had to make enough money to finesse 2 of us in here.
Yeah.
So either way we look at it,
One of us.
Either
like
way,
pulling up
it's
strings,
working.
yeah,
But
you're
like
pulling
I
up
said,
strings,
like we're arguing just starting points. That's all we're arguing. And I know you're saying that
Are we
it
arguing
doesn't
starting
matter
points,
where
though?
you start from in order to say
think
certain
I don't
things.
know where
And I'm
we're
like,
arguing starting points,
we're
bro.
arguing
But it
messenger.
does.
We're arguing
Messenger.
messenger.
Messenger. Yeah, I don't think
Messenger.
we're arguing starting points, bro.
And I'm not saying that she can't say that. Like I said, she has every right
She can
to
say it,
that.
but
That's
she'll
sure.
get this.
But like I said, it's just
Yeah, she'll get
if you
this.
say it, then I'm allowed to acknowledge that there's irony.
Why?
I mean, and then I'm like, haha. And then she got her video off to millions of people, and like all I give was, I got a, that's kind of interesting. Like that's all I got. That's all she got out of me. And like, so what did I do to her?
This is
trying to
why
come
I
up
don't
with
do
it. I
motivational.
can't hurt you. I can't
This is
hurt
why
her.
I personally don't do motivational speaking type shit. Because
Why?
You be up there
Because
getting
you're not
emotional.
born rich.
Yeah,
You're
man,
not
like-
born rich, so you would be okay.
no, but I be wanting to say shit and tell people the word, but in my head I be like, who am I to tell people shit? You know what I'm saying? In my head, that's how I personally feel.
well,
And I be
but
like,
you are not born rich.
for reason, right? Because you have a relatable bottom to
Right.
You're
But
talking.
even-
You're
but even then-
you're preaching what
That's
you're
what- that's why-
preaching.
but-
What
but,
you're.
I've made strides for myself that I hustled to get. And it's like, I feel like my message is valid and I feel like my mindset is valid, but I just don't do it. But if I was in that position, I'd probably be more inclined to.
Huh?
I just think about
Maybe.
the super real that I'm gonna cut to this. I'm gonna introduce it, and it's gonna be just us going at it. And
Yeah.
then one point is just gonna be Leon.
You see that vein in his forehead?
I
That nigga eyes getting red.
It's gonna be a moment where the nigga is just like this.
I'm really upset, bro. I don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah.
people don't feel what I'm
hype,
feeling, bro.
But it's gonna be so fun because I'm gonna put everybody's kind of point of view, and then how it just turns
Yeah.
out.
Shit heat me
But
up,
we'll
bro.
kill
Yeah,
it.
I'll give you this
y'all-
though. I'll
y'all
give you
gotta
this
tell-
though.
Yeah, go ahead. Close
No,
it out.
I'll give you this though. Like the whole like people getting angry about what she said. I'll give you that. That's just the times that we're in where everybody's knee jerky
Yeah,
and everybody
yeah, I
on
feel that.
social
I
media.
feel
We're
that.
in social media time. Everybody just get
I feel that.
angry.
Hey, die it down with this one where I'm calm.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that the irony that they're talking about is still valid. You know, like of just like
I get it.
Oh, this
I get
person
it,
who was born rich telling me to go from rags to get to where she is. You know, like that's just the irony.
And that's my thing. She never said rags to riches. She never. But
you
I'm leaving
know
it
what I
alone.
mean.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of things we're introducing into this, she never said.
Right.
And that's the point that I keep getting at. A lot of the pieces
But
that
it's
we're
funny that
introducing
she
into this, she never ever said. It was
Or
just a
not even
simple
said, but it's
boom, like, hey, we need to work hard. People don't
It's
want to
just when
work.
you- it's
Try
just
to get
that-
into
those-
this.
It's
It's
when you're
like-
not self-aware. When somebody's not self-aware, sometimes you have to point it out to them. She's not. She wasn't self-aware
very
about
self-aware. I
when
ain't gonna
she was
hold you.
passionate in that moment. Given that, it's just like she wasn't self-aware of
I
where
think she was
came
aware
from
of
in
her
that
work
moment.
ethic and
I think it's
everything.
where she
I
just
think
doesn't
she was
care.
aware of everything.
I think she's aware. She just don't give a fuck.
Or
Yeah,
well, it
she
could be
was
that
over
too.
it.
She's
It
fully
could be that
aware,
too.
bro. I
She
think
don't
she's
care
fully
about
aware.
us.
Because it's always
Yeah.
that
No, she
narrative
care
of
about
like
the
how
haters.
she started. Like,
Yeah.
Never gonna like her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
all.
I don't think
Yeah.
she cares about it. I don't
Yeah,
think she
she's
cares.
fully aware.
She
It's
can't
not-
at this
She
point.
can't care.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
can't care. I don't think she
that's
cares.
all.
if she cared, she's so fucking emotional, bro. If she really cared about this shit, like she
Yeah, I don't
would
think
just
she
be a
cares.
fucking wreck. Like
Yeah.
watching the show, I know y'all ain't watched Keeping Up with
I've
Kardashians,
seen-
No,
but
I've seen a couple of
that
them.
bitch is fucking
Kinda
an
lit.
emotional fucking wreck. Like,
Shout out to this has been going viral recently too. Tell us what y'all think about Kim Kardashian as the messenger too. Well,
Yeah.
But
I do think she's self-aware. I mean, I've even seen her in interviews, like, or on a show talking. She was just like, I just feel like a failure. She was like, 3 fucking failed marriage. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck am I doing?
those are
Like,
three-
I mean, that's
Those are-
valid.
you know, like,
that's a valid
she's
reason to feel
very
that way.
Well, she
Self-aware.
definitely can't give advice on relationships, so we'll agree on that.
But what was I about to say? There's a clip that's going viral. Keeping Up with the Kardashians was lit though because Scott was the shit.
Yep.
Scott is the
Brother,
shit,
right?
and Scott
He's
was
dating a super young girl right now. I think she's like
Courtney,
21.
as
you
he
know.
should.
Whoa, how old is
As
he?
he should. Young
You know, they're
he's
in their 40s.
older and rich.
You know, I think
He's
all
like,
of them
he's
are in
like
their
40 and like billionaire.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got like old money. So he came in like a
He's a
billionaire.
fucking lord.
Yeah, literally.
Chill out.
Literally. Bloodline strong.
Oh,
Yeah, that's who he is. But he likes to party.
yeah.
And there's a clip going viral, and he goes to the studio with Courtney and Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
And he's like, they were like, this clip's been going viral. I know y'all have seen it, or some of y'all have seen it. But he was like, God, it's early. He's like, you guys come to the gym every morning? She's like, yeah, 5:30 every morning, so we could work out, and then we start to work out at 6. And he's like, God, what time do you get up? She was like, we get up at 4:45. He's like, what time do you go to bed? They were like 9. He was like, what? He was like, what are you doing up? He's like, bro, I'm up all night just thinking. They're like, thinking about what? He's like, all the bad things that have happened in my life. Real shit, bro. Oh my God, bro.
You sleep at 9? That's crazy.
He was
Yeah,
like,
I can't even-
but they're on like that 4:45 wake up.
Yeah.
Workout.
Workout
5:30
thing.
gym warm up.
Something like that for sure. I'm trying to
to.
transition to that actually.
That's the life to live.
The Rock does that
So
too.
what
I
I'm
tried it
saying,
once.
What I'm
I
saying
did
is
it,
these people
too.
that we look at, the Kardashians,
Yeah.
Chris, Ryan Seacrest, these people are doing that, y'all. These people are getting up at 3:45, 4:45.
Ryan Seacrest has like
They're
fucking 10
getting an hour
jobs.
workout in,
Yep.
they're showering,
Yep.
and they're going until 9, 10 at the absolute latest. And they're doing that shit 7 days a week.
And we can say that they have
6, 7
the
days a
resources
week.
to do it, but realistically, everything we just named is something that everybody could do right now.
Oh
if they
yeah,
wanted
we
to.
could all do that right now.
We could all do
Yeah.
that right now if we wanted to. If
Yeah.
we wanted to wake
Yeah,
up
yeah.
We could do
at
that
4:45, we could do that. If we wanted
Yeah,
to
and
figure
work
out how to
out,
work
blah,
out
blah,
on our
blah.
own at 4:45 in the morning, we could do that.
And
We
have
can get up and do
and have-
crunches.
and
We
have
can get up
10
and run
hours of our
around
day be
in the
extremely
neighborhood.
productive.
We can do all of that. We can all that shit. We could do ourselves right
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
So the
Yeah.
fact that they're doing that, that's human shit.
Yeah,
That's
and the only
human
reason
shit.
they're on that level is because they're that disciplined in their daily routine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
reason why they're on that level.
Yeah.
But
No arguments there.
Yeah.
We're just talking about,
Messenger.
Ryan Seacrest wasn't born rich. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So
all
it's
right.
it's more amazing that he got to where he is,
I feel
Ryan
you. I
Seacrest,
feel you.
because he did it from.
No,
you know,
I get that. The more you have on hand already, the
think
more
the
you can
Kardashians
do
are
with it.
pretty amazing.
And I always believe that. I
Yeah.
always believe that.
You
Like,
can turn $1 into $2, but can you
but
turn a nickel
but I can,
into a
but,
dollar?
But I can turn 1,000 into 10,000 quickly.
for
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can turn 10,000 into 50, and I can turn 50 into 250.
Like, it's a
You know what I'm
difference.
saying?
Yeah, it's a difference between
it'll start
starting with a
being-
penny and
it'll start
starting with a dollar.
It'll start expanding
You know?
really, really
That's
quickly.
all
Like,
we're talking about. Starting
exactly.
with a penny and starting with
$1 turns
dollar.
to 2, but 2 turns to 4, 4
Yeah.
turns to 8. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's just
it'll-
where you
it'll
started
flip.
from.
It'll flip real quick depending where
Yeah.
you start on. So I completely understand, and I'm empathetic to that point. It's
Yeah.
just I don't feel as though that point should have been brought up because the message was clear. Work hard to get where you can get in your life and where you feel like you can go. You know what I'm
And
saying?
people
that's
have
how I
heard that.
feel about
As a matter of fact, that's not even a new message.
It's
or
not a
anything.
new message.
you
It's
know,
not a
like
new
we're
message.
acting like she created this shit.
It's not
Yeah,
profound.
so
It's
that's why
really
I'm just
not.
like,
It's not
it's
profound.
almost like duh. Almost,
profound.
you know. So this
But-
was like,
I think that's the other
but we
the
accept
other part of
we
it.
accept unprofound messages from anybody else. It's the messenger at this point. That's really what it is. And that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's just like shit. Kanye telling me to do that, then it's like, oh, okay. Well, if I want to get to where he is, then he's speaking from the horse's mouth. So I gotta take his advice.
Sometimes too, though, because
Kanye, I don't.
he actually will.
I mean, I was just
say
using him
some
as an
profound
He's doing
shit.
he will.
Amongst like
The bullshit.
Yeah, if you
For sure.
sift through the bullshit,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a profound message.
That's true.
every now
That's
and
true.
then.
That's a
That's
fact.
true.
But it's like, but then right after he said something profound,
Can you bear
he
the
says some
entire
crazy
message?
shit.
Yeah.
Be able to pick it out later.
And that's the
Right.
frustrating thing with him, because, and
Yeah.
that's why I always
learning
find
how to
myself
pick
in
it
a
out.
position of defending him on certain
Right.
things that he said.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, no, he's actually making
Yeah,
sense.
he,
right
yeah,
now.
he makes it. It's just like, you giving.
It just came out wrong.
You give me so much crazy fluff around a great message
Yeah.
that we're only focusing on the fluff. And
Yeah.
his message gets lost
Yeah.
within the bullshit. a lot
See,
of
and then
the
that's
times.
another thing. Remember, talking in terms of like people shouldn't, bring this up or talk about this. Is just like, but at the same time, if like Kanye is like he has a message in the middle of like all the other bullshit he says, and just saying like, well, don't pay attention to all the other bullshit. Pay attention to this thing. It's like, well, people can't not pay attention to something that's right in front of their eyes.
Yeah.
Do you think we disagree with the people we like align with the most? Do you think there's people who are like Kim Kardashian fans who are just like on her side, and there's people who are like Kanye fans who are just on her side?
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
oh yeah,
sure.
even when they were together. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That was
Yeah.
always a house divided.
Yes. yes.
Like when you
If
see
you love
that-
him and hate her, or hate him and
Yes.
or love him and hate her. Yeah.
But
say-
I do
I
think
thought
that there
they-
are sensible people as well that could just, not
thought they
feed
were-
into celebrity
I
like
thought they were
that.
perfect.
Because I'm not obsessed with
I think so,
celebrities
too.
like that.
Yeah, I
in
don't
it.
really.
They were
think
friends
so.
for a long time.
I think they're still
too.
good for each other, low key.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I think
I mean, I don't-
he
well,
just has
he's
some
wilding now.
stuff he
He's
needs to
wilding
work
now.
out.
I never
He's
knew.
wild,
Like I never really cared about them being together. For some
I mean, I
reason.
didn't think about it too much.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't think
I
about it
know that. I felt like he got a little bit less crazy when they were together.
too much. Yeah.
Okay.
He toned down.
Okay.
She,
Yeah.
Calm down.
She had him kind
She
of
was
like
really
under control
trying with
type shit.
him, like all those pictures that they used to, like the paparazzi used to post about her, like in a car crying and shit, and he just got like a blank expression on his face. Like she really was trying.
Oh.
Like especially when like the divorce rumors first started circulating, and then she was like, "No, we're not getting a divorce." But he was just, I think he went off his meds or something, and he was wilding. That's when he was like going to Wyoming and all of that bullshit, like trying to move the
Making them
kids out there. She was like, "Nigga, I have a whole ass business. Like I got a TV show. Like my kids' lives are here. Like my family's here. Like no, you're doing too
Yeah,
fucking much."
yeah.
He was manic. He was fucking manic. Like,
Yeah. I think he said when he came out of the hospital, he was like high off his ass on opioids.
Yeah, I'm not
That's what
surprised.
he said. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
I think he did.
What time are we at?
2:28.
Okay, we should probably end this.
Damn, the dark night.
We missed,
That's
we
as
missed a
long
few
as the
topics,
dark-
but it's all good.
Yeah. Yo, one of these where science say this city building and urbanization is the strongest force to evolution today. Samples of plants taken from different cities around the world were evolving. With times, there were city dwelling people may actually become a part of species adept to the concrete jungle. And I know that had nothing to do with the rainforest we're talking about, but I
Yeah.
feel like we were talking about we were kind of near there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo,
Like,
low key, that's a good thought. I never thought about this.
Yeah, it's like city people will become a different type of human,
which that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
like an adapted type of human.
Yeah.
Bro, think about it. Like, think about just the amount. Like, one of the biggest things that any of my friends
wild,
that come
Joe.
to visit from up north, the main thing is they say is it's so green here,
Yeah, yeah.
That's like the most
yeah,
common
yeah,
thing
yeah.
that I
People say
hear.
that, yeah. And they say it's clean too. I hear a lot of people say it's clean.
and
too.
it's clean.
Yeah.
So those are like the top two. It's so green and it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but honestly, bro, I used to live up north. I used to live in suburb, but right outside of extremely major cities. When you come down south, bro, the people are bigger. You definitely evolve into a different human down here. I feel like I would not have been as tall if I didn't come down south.
Oh really?
I believe that. Yeah, like I feel like we're kind of like fish. I feel like
Oh.
we're gonna grow to our best height potential or whatever,
Depending on where you are,
depending on where you're at economically, like not economically,
like
Where-
regionally,
geographically.
Okay.
Yeah.
geographically.
yeah, wherever you're at, yeah. So
Well, we adapt as like as species and as beings. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
like
yeah,
bruh,
on that level. Like,
like,
That's
we're-
why people from up
primal.
north come down here and they get big as hell.
Yeah, so bro, when I came down, I pretty much was kind of done growing, and then I came down here, and all of a sudden, like after a year and a half of being here, I just fucking shot up out of nowhere. Like, but I don't know, bro. I just feel like the people here, and even when I came here, bro, the kids that I went to school with, I'm like, these niggas are tall down here.
Yeah.
Everybody is tall down here. Like,
Big country people.
yeah, country people are always strong.
Well, like,
Have you ever met
like,
somebody whose parents owned a farm, where they grew up on the farm and they were weak?
huge?
Yeah.
No, they're always huge.
No,
Always
I'm
huge.
talking
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not even talking huge. I'm talking just physically.
Yeah, know what
even
you
the
mean.
small ones,
Country
like,
strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
country strong.
yeah.
Like I knew
Farm strong.
I knew dudes that were like 5'4" in high school. These niggas were
Strong.
power bombs,
Built.
bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they were like,
Buff as hell.
yeah, they might not have been buff, but if you go with them, they're strong. They're like,
because they're
They
always
pick you up
lifting
and
shit.
slammed you type shit.
yeah, they will flip you on your head quick.
NFL gets all their linemen and all that.
Yeah,
Out of the middle
yeah.
of nowhere in
Out of
Wisconsin,
Texas.
Nebraska, Texas,
Mississippi.
yeah. Mississippi,
bro.
yeah.
So I'm not. That doesn't surprise me at all. That like city people, because we're breathing in a lot oxygen rich, a lot more
Fresh
oxygen
air,
rich
yeah.
areas,
Yeah, less polluted.
less polluted. There's everything's not near. We're getting more sun.
Yeah.
We're getting way more sun, and then just yeah.
No, it's
Imagine
real.
just our air quality here is probably like shit 80% probably. That's what I'm thinking.
True. Yeah.
I'm thinking in the city it's probably 50%.
Yeah. And like, you ever heard of like a food desert?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the concept. So like, people that live in a city, you can only get what you can get inside
whole
the city.
fact.
And so you have like
Like
your
in New York,
variety
yeah.
of vegetables
Everything is
and
coming
shit
in.
is so
That ain't
small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, here,
And
like,
it's expensive as hell.
yeah. It's like if you can think of if you could find some random recipe on Google, you can find the ingredients for it here.
For sure.
Yeah, people be
There's, like-
gardening in here. You
Yeah,
can't do
there's
shit
like,
in
yeah,
New
there are
York.
really,
Like,
there's a variety here. You could find whatever here. That's what I'm like, I imagine it's not the same way. Like I heard Memphis, places like that are awful. It's like people eat like if you get collard greens, they're from a can. Like you know what I mean? And see, like that sounds crazy to us because like
Yeah.
every makes
'Cause
fresh
I know
collard
the
greens.
Yeah,
collard-
yeah.
I ain't eating
I
no
haven't
goddamn canned
had
collard greens.
I've had them.
I've
before.
had them, but
I
I
have
can
too.
I can always
been a
taste
very
the
long
difference.
time.
Yeah, they
Glory.
not good. Yeah, they not good.
Glory,
They're,
yeah.
oh,
Always
they're so
taste the
nasty.
difference.
That's all I was used to for
Yeah,
a while.
I'm
And
used to
then
seeing
I-
collard greens in the sink, like getting work,
Soaking
them in the
soaking,
sink,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That didn't start till I moved
Yeah.
here. I'm pretty positive all I had was canned collard greens before.
That's what I'm saying. City life, man.
Yep.
They're gonna be built different this one day. Like one day they're just gonna be like totally different.
I think they're already weaker than us.
so is that what? What's that organic shit?
I think you got to have really strong genetics to be.
I about to say, that's why
strong
Caribbean
person.
people be strong as a bitch,
Yeah,
bro.
'cause
Yeah.
it's organic.
Niggas
shit.
eating all types of
Yeah.
different fruits and shit.
That's why
vegetables,
that's
raw
why
vegetables.
Caribbean skin be popping too.
Especially if they don't like. I follow this one dude who's on like a raw vegan diet. Like all that nigga eat is like raw fruits and raw vegetables. He don't cook nothing.
Oh yeah, I've seen dudes like that.
Drink coconut water,
They be-
like
their
cracking open a
bodies be-
coconut.
Oh, you be
like,
fit,
They
man.
work of art. type
he's
of
so
shit,
fucking
yeah.
fit. He's lean as hell, but like, bro, that nigga is strong as
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. No, people have said that about like the war that's going on in Russia and shit. Like
Ukraine.
Ukraine. I mean, yeah, they've been saying like a lot of the soldiers and shit they're not equipped to fight.
Ukraine is poor as hell.
Which one?
Yeah. No. I mean, just
Ukrainian ones?
no. The
Russian
Russian ones.
Both
Like
war
they're
too,
not
low-key.
equipped because of the generation. Or like a lot of people in generation, they're just not built for war.
Oh,
'Cause
They
just
play
drafting
war
anybody.
video games more, but they're not
Yeah, they just
built
drafting
for
anybody.
war.
Oh,
Like-
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
That I
Not
don't
mentally or physically fit enough
Yeah.
to do
Mhm.
this.
Me personally, I don't believe. I'm having a hard time believing any propaganda that's like
That's being like spread.
about Russia
Yeah.
being weak in any way.
You feel like they
they
popped
damn
this
sure
off because they have an advantage.
Like I said, I've seen
I
I've
just
seen a
like-
Russian lady dunk her baby into a pile of snow when it was like 2 fucking days
I'm
old.
saying, bro.
Like you can't tell me these motherfuckers aren't strong. I seen a Russian girl punch. She was like 11, punch a fucking tree,
I have
Bro,
seen
like
that.
and broke
Yes,
that fucking
bro.
tree. in
I'm talking about a
half.
little Russian
I know it was
girl.
an old
Girl,
ass
yes,
tree.
going with the
Bro,
speed
a
bump.
shit ton of
Yeah.
Russians
No.
running through the UFC right now.
They are.
yeah.
Yeah.
They can fight.
So
They
this is
can
what I'm
definitely
saying. Anytime I see some, like when they be shown, like when
I
that
feel like
video-
genetically they're just already
they're
just
already-
strong as
There are
fuck.
some strong white people. Like,
They are.
But
fight. I mean, you know.
like when I saw like the one that going viral where it was the soldier crying, I was like,
Soldier crying.
was he really a Russian soldier? That's really how I
Right.
feel. Because I just feel like Russia ain't putting
I ain't see
soldiers
that.
out here that are pussy like this.
They're
I mean,
not-
because unless he has unless he has a flag on his shoulder or something.
Right.
we
Unless
need
there's
to-
really something going
yeah.
on.
It's,
Like,
it's funny because I listen to like comedians talk about Russians when they go to Russia to do comedy.
Yeah.
They say Russian comedy like they be stern and that even that they be stern. Like
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they be
Serious
serious
comedy.
as fuck. They be
Yeah.
all like so I don't feel like any Russian I don't feel like they're weak people at all.
yeah. So when
Russians
they talking
seem
about
like-
Anybody that drink vodka, okay, like just
Straight.
regular like that.
It's regular.
I just think that I think they're doing whatever they can to make us feel better for Ukraine getting ran through right
don't-
now.
It belongs to Russia anyway, so
Guess
like,
what? But guess what?
and they're poor as hell.
Ukraine-
Like, just
apparently, the last thing I saw was Ukrainian president looks like he's willing to do a little bit more negotiation. Yeah, you better. 'Cause they're not gonna stop, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
What don't we
But
all understand?
that's the
Like,
concern. That's the concern because they not. They not gonna
They're
stop,
not, bro. And why
And
do
it's
they
like
have to?
it's
They
either
know
we
that-
let them take it or we go into a full-fledged world war and then China
on
gets
now. What's
involved
up?
and then
Yeah,
now it's
bro.
wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, dog.
They're gonna have to
like,
negotiate.
It's one or the other.
Like,
man.
They have no
sure,
choice. They're gonna have to negotiate.
sure, I feel bad for these people's schools getting blown up and shit, but also, I also know that the president, you can fight all you want to, but you also know whether you stand a chance or not.
Yeah, and you know
I
who's
feel
coming
like
for you.
From
You-
the
you're-
beginning. From the
Yeah.
beginning, you knew you never stood a chance.
Yeah.
And we all knew you never
And the
stood a
guy's
chance.
coming for you. He's not the one that's gonna stop.
Yeah.
Why would he stop?
Yeah.
They were like,
I'm
they were
seeing that
trying
a
to
lot
make it seem-
more.
They were like, Putin was a monster. He was celebrating some 8th annual thing, some celebration yesterday. And I'm like, this is business as usual for him. Okay, what don't y'all get? What don't y'all get? This nigga is
Life still goes on.
This nigga is not finna stop.
Yeah.
Holidays are gonna continue.
Hitler, I'm sure, took breaks to celebrate his birthday.
Celebrate birthdays, anniversaries.
More power to him.
So yeah, to me, the Ukrainian president, it's like you either need to you need to be real. You need to stop acting like, because they made it. NATO has made it very clear we're not interfering unless they draw the line over here. Right. They made that very clear. We're not going to interfere. We'll give you all the aid and supplies you want. Ukrainian president need to keep it real and say, hey, listen, we can't win this, but we know that.
I think they kind of did, low key.
We can't win this. We know that, but we're deciding to continue to fight.
Yeah.
Now y'all can have all the sympathy you fucking want. At least he's telling his country, we know we ain't gonna win this.
But you know what the power in that is to me? The power in that is like if Russia continues, like now we're really looking at them as evil. Because you
We
see,
always thought they were evil, though.
We always-
That's
but
why
it's-
I don't
it's-
think
but
that
it's-
matters.
I mean, shit, we're evil.
well, I think it.
I mean,
we just as evil.
we did that
We
with
are just
fucking
as evil.
Afghanistan.
We are, yeah,
Like we went in there with
100%.
that was
100%.
we're doing.
I'm just happy
we
that
did the
we
same
are
thing.
on the more powerful side of the evil.
Evil, right.
Like I'm just glad that we're.
I don't know if I'm
truly,
proud of
I
that.
get-
I mean,
but-
would y'all niggas want to live in Russia? I don't want to live nowhere else but America.
If I
Yeah,
live
no,
nowhere
no,
where I can't
I
smoke
don't want to
weed.
live in Russia.
I know they've done
Yeah.
terrible things to black people, but I for sure am an American.
No
okay?
Russia.
I am
Thank
not living anywhere where I can't smoke weed freely.
Yeah.
If I gotta go to jail, getting a little high, I'm not.
Yeah, we're definitely the
Constitution.
least of two evils. Yeah, that's
Yeah, even though
I'll
we
pick
evil,
that one.
at least the two
facts.
evils.
Yeah,
So
we've
yeah.
done.
To
Yeah.
But
every
you know
other
what? We
country.
evil people who have like Americans are evil people who have like understood their ways and learned to change or tried to change.
You can
Wait,
But they-
are
but
we
they
talking
still-
citizens or government?
Government, but they still have the evil lurking. They like we still have the evil button on lock, ready. It's on. It's
Yeah.
off safety, and we will fuck some shit up again if we need to like regain control.
Yeah.
But it's like we did what we had to do to make it happen.
Yeah.
That's how like
I think
Americans see-
we lie to our citizens and tell us we're the good guys.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
propaganda that's getting on my
Yeah,
nerves
kinda.
is the fact
Yeah.
that like they just keep broadcasting all this sympathy shit, and it's like
Especially
but
like
we're not doing anything about. We
Yeah.
know you're not
Yeah.
gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
about
So
it.
why?
what do we have to do
we
with
know
it?
he has an agenda to get his fucking country back.
Yeah.
So we either gonna interfere
Or not?
Or not,
see,
yeah.
or tell these niggas to throw the towel in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
There's only so
Yeah.
bad we can feel.
I think if they were going to interfere, they would have already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he was, and I honestly feel like if Putin was really trying to run some shit over and really prove a point, he would have dogged them way faster.
Yeah.
Way faster.
He's giving him a chance.
Bro, he's giving them time to escape. We blowing these buildings up until these niggas hand this shit over. So please evacuate as fast as you can because we're gonna.
Because they ain't got money to fucking rebuild it any damn ways.
I don't
It's
want
not a fair
to. I
fight
don't want
or
to have to
anything.
burn half the country. I plan on rebuilding anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But I will.
But I will if I need to. Don't
Don't get it fucked up.
Don't get it fucked
will
up. I'll burn it down and rebuild it. But I'm
Look,
giving you time to get.
Create and destroy. Stop fucking
But
playing.
I'm giving you time to leave.
Yeah.
Your president could either sacrifice y'all
Yeah.
and be casualties a part of what I'm doing, or y'all can respect. You might as well just get out the way and try to get it back later. You're better off doing that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I haven't been looking into it. Like, what is this about?
Since the Cold War.
I know whenever there's a war, somebody's making money. That's all I know.
Okay, so
war is a
ever since-
business.
Ever since the Cold War, like the USSR, when the USSR was broken up, NATO, the USSR was broken up into like these 13 different countries. Like Ukraine is like one of those. It's kind of in the middle, and then there's like Poland and shit like that, like NATO borders, and they have slowly
Encroached on like Russia's.
encroached.
Yeah.
There's like a sliver of land in between these countries.
That's like
that they
yeah.
both used to respect.
Okay.
But then all of a sudden, the unity on the left side started getting stronger, and they started moving into that area. And Putin already lost 13
Crimea.
of his territories.
Yeah, he lost Crimea and a few others. Yeah.
during the USSR breaking up in the Cold War. But this is one of the tactical hot positions
It's like a flat
Ukraine.
land. Like there's like a flat.
It's a land bridge.
Yeah,
It's a land bridge.
Exactly.
It's a
And-
good tactical advantage to where, bruh, he feels like we threaten. I'm like, bro, you keep getting close to this line that we were respecting for a nice little minute.
Right.
Okay.
I already lost 13 of my countries. But you keep getting close to this line, I'm gonna start taking my countries back, nigga.
Right,
And
right.
I'll reestablish what the fuck we are.
Right.
Okay.
If you
right.
want to
Technically, yeah, because technically we broke the treaty first.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We told him.
So Ukraine-
back when we made the agreement, like
Mm-hmm.
where the USSR split up, we NATO said that they weren't going to expand. anymore.
right?
Yep.
That was part of the agreement. That was part of the
And
thing.
you know we're the treaty breakers?
Okay.
And they broke it.
You
They
know
broke
what we
it.
do?
And they
We
broke it.
enslave people and we're
yeah,
treaty
they
breakers.
expanded
That's what
more,
we do.
and then
And
like
so
they
this
hadn't
is
expanded with
based on-
Ukraine. Ukraine's not in NATO, but they had talks and shit like that. And then,
They over here flirting with.
they're not
Yeah.
letting them in, though.
Hey, you
And
want
I
to be a
think-
part
I
of
think
NATO?
Russia saw
He's
the
like,
talks,
oh,
yeah.
You really got me fucked.
I think Russia
Because-
saw the talks, and he was like, you know what, just for that,
Yeah, because
You
it's
know what I'm saying?
like
Like,
you
yeah.
already are starting to disrespect the line that we drew in the sand. You've already disrespected it. Now you trying to take one of the countries that I agreed to break up and join it as well. Yeah, now you got me fucked up. Let me go ahead and get my shit back.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like a great HBO show.
yeah, pretty much.
It
So it's like
It will be
The
once it's
description.
all done.
it will be once it's all done.
that's
so
a fact. We are
That's
gonna
true.
monetize.
That's true.
We are going to
it will be.
monetize.
It'll be a great
No, it will. Yeah, or it might be a show too, like a
It'll be,
mini
yeah.
series. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because
that'd be fun.
he's been the leader. You know, he's been in power
20
for
years.
Yeah, and somebody will
years,
play
yeah,
him.
so-
and-
They can. Yeah.
I mean, that's what's
before
happening
that,
to
he was
everything.
like
What if Putin live?
KGB
What
and
Putin's only
he
like
was-
60,
yeah.
right?
I think he's 70. Let me see.
Yeah, I think
What if
he's
Putin lives to like
think he's
90?
70.
Yeah.
He has a lot more time to do some damage.
Yeah, he's 69.
69.
He was born in 52,
They
so he
about to
turned
turn into
70
North
this year.
Korea.
70 in October.
That's how it's gonna be.
Well, those are the only two like countries that still have like full like military control by one person. Like,
Like dictatorship.
he still has full dictatorship to like control the whole military and all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of wild. One
There's not
nigga
many
who
of
can
those.
press the button at any time.
Yes. Nobody can
What a
say no.
depressing
Nobody
place
can
to
say anything.
live.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just so cold. Oh my
That's my
God.
yeah, it's
wild,
cold,
man.
and then, like the weather just.
Is the Mount Caucasus in
The Caucasus
Russia?
Mountains. You want
No,
it to
that's
be,
near,
don't
like,
you?
Germany,
You want
I
it to be. I
believe.
feel like you want
I
it to
do
be.
want it to be in
Caucasus Mountains.
Stranger in
I wanna know white people
Moscow.
can-
It's in
I like-
it's somewhere in
I wanna know-
Scandinavia.
The part of
Yeah, is that what it
Russia-
is? Scandinavia.
Scandinavia
that came
somewhere.
The
down
part
with
of Russia
all
I
their-
like is like Siberia, where they
all their
have like
sicknesses and diseases.
part of the Asian people in there. So you got like the Asian looking
Like
Russians.
Yakubian.
That's one thing white people did in history. They spread some goddamn diseases.
That's hilarious.
Test the vaccines on us.
Caucasus
Nah.
Mountains form a border between Russia to the north, Georgia to the south, and the Azerbaijan to the southeast.
He is fighting for Caucasus Mountain right now.
He's kind of working his way towards the Caucasus Mountain range.
Yup.
Yeah, Russia. Yeah,
I bet you
yeah,
it's a
that's
crazy
what it is.
tactical advantage.
He's trying to
too.
take back the cradle of whiteness.
Yeah, it's probably a crazy tactical advantage
That's
if he
crazy.
maintains that.
But like I can understand that though. It's like when I listened to the Flagrant 2 podcast, they had mentioned that it was like they likened it to a game of Risk.
For sure.
And they were like a certain land. It's like I know that we're bottled in right here, and we have to take this if we want to be able to secure ourselves in the future.
Yes, if
You know what I
anybody's
mean?
ever played Risk, they know
Yeah,
exactly
they
what's
know exactly
happening
what it
right
is.
now.
I don't,
kinda
yeah,
wanna
I've never
play
played it, but I
again.
Oh my
know
God,
of
so
Risk.
I
Yeah, I know
wanna
of it.
play-
I want to play again, by the way.
Yeah, have us play and then we can record it and put it online.
Yeah.
But Risk is literally like a map of the country.
Yeah.
And you have soldiers and you control
Let's-
North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. And you know how like everything, all the continents used to be touched in one big piece. So those are all your supply lines. So you might have North America, but if you also got Asia, then I can send some troops from Asia all the way to Florida, like the South America area.
Yeah.
But if somebody comes in and breaks my supply line, now my army is split into two pieces.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the game they're playing right now.
Yeah. I think don't the U.S. don't we have troops in Russia? Well, most of the
No,
I think they're in Ukraine, aren't they?
That's what I mean. I don't want to put her on blast, but
Ukraine
I think that's what my brother. He was dating someone who was of Russian descent, and he said
What?
that.
I think we.
Yeah.
You
I think
motherfucking
we-
traitor.
yeah.
I think we actually do have troops.
No, in
on the border of
2005 or 4
Yeah.
or something. Oh, wait. I don't even think he was dating her, but she was probably like a friend. But because like we all used to hang out and shit.
Definitely
but,
Germany.
She might be a spy.
But yeah, no, but
Chill out.
she had a brother who
Germany
was
suck.
in the army, in the American army, and she said like, don't tell anybody, but we're planning to like have a base in Russia and other countries and all that stuff, but don't tell anybody because they're not supposed to know that. But even though I just told people, but this was 2005. She said it.
If they do, they hostages right now. I can promise you that.
Yeah, because
terrible
we're trying to
staging,
have
yo.
troops in all over the world. So in case that we, people are trying to say that we're trying to create some kind of monopoly.
One
but
last thing, real quick, then before we go.
Yeah.
Speaking of like having troops in there that might be hostage and bases in Russia.
yeah.
How y'all feel about the Brittany
Griner.
Brittany Griner.
Yeah, man. I don't, man.
I feel like they should be talking about it a little bit more.
They need to go.
Brittany Griner.
I mean, like Michael Phelps. Maybe Michael Phelps. They kind of cast him away. What's a good white athlete that we all love?
If Sean White,
Tom
if
Brady.
Sean
Brady?
White,
Lance Armstrong.
or Lance
Lance
Armstrong,
Armstrong, yeah.
we're stuck over
Wait,
there.
so
No, they
enlighten
would
me a little
negotiate.
bit.
Okay. So Brittany Griner is a WNBA All Star in America, but in the off season, a lot of those WNBA stars they
Play overseas.
They play overseas for extra money. She plays in Russia. She was going through the airport trying to fly out, and she had those CBD cartridges in her bag, in her carry-on bag, and they found it, and they arrested her, and they're saying that 10 years is the penalty.
For CBD?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Damn, it wasn't even weed.
It was CBD.
I don't think it was weed. I think it was CBD.
I think you're right. It was. I think you're right. It was
100%
CBD. But
Yeah, I was about
It's
to say,
just
I don't know.
roasted
What?
her, yo. But yeah, she's stuck in Russia, man.
She's stuck in Russia right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're gonna. I guess they're gonna try her in Russia.
Yeah.
They're gonna hit her with like Russia. They're gonna. I would
for
think they would
sure.
extradite her though.
Because
they're not letting
CBD
her
over
go.
there is a little.
They're
Like,
not go. Ever since she's been arrested, nobody's been able to talk to her. No, nothing.
They said she in there till like March something or May something.
So they are gonna let her out. They're gonna.
I think they mentioned she has to stay there through like some part of May or something. Like I gotta look it up, but yeah,
Yeah.
I heard something along those lines. That
See what she got.
leaving
See
there.
what she got caught with. See if it was.
It was a
see if it
it was a
CBD.
vape cartridge.
I know, but was it CBD or THC?
I actually don't know. Is she over there? What happened?
No, the little.
right
The
here.
thing, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, she right here.
But even though
Tail.
even though that's happening to her,
Yeah.
at the same time, bro, why are you in Russia with these fucking vape cartridges? Why would you
Exactly.
get rid of this before you got on the airplane?
Yeah.
Like she's broke or something. Like she can't buy that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Look,
agree.
man, look.
Yeah.
American arrogance is one thing.
Yeah, it was vape cartridges with hashish oil.
Yep, that's real. That's real.
THC. Oh, yeah.
So she had hash. In it.
Oh.
I mean, what you doing, bro?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What
Why
you
in fucking
doing with
America?
it? Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing? You know what I'm saying? And sure, I mean, sure, 100% America would be making more of a fuss if she was white,
Right.
A white athlete, a gold medalist, all star that was trapped over there or whatever. Yeah, sure, that's all true as well. But at the same time, what the hell are you doing playing in other countries with weed?
Being that loose over there.
Yeah, you can't play like that.
And I mean, they on the news. I was watching the news with my mom last night. They on the news like all she ever did was bring the Russian people joy, playing over here in her off season. I'm like, hey, look, man, but she broke the law over there, man.
Yeah.
That was their law.
That's their law, bro. Like I know based off just stories that I've heard. First of all, I've watched Locked Up Abroad. I've heard what's that? Isn't that what it's called? The show?
I don't know.
Locked
I don't
Abroad.
know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Locked Up Abroad. It is Americans who get caught up in the legal system. They
The
might
lady
do
that owned the goat, that happened to her.
for real.
Y'all don't remember that? That was
Nah,
on
I didn't know
news.
that.
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Look that
Me
up,
either.
Leon. I'm pretty
Maybe that
sure,
older
or
goat.
I think it was like the old owners or somebody that owned a bar or something here
Got
locked up
overseas.
over like they thought I think it was like they thought she had like one of those like canister type of Coke bottles or like some shit like
Oh, where you can hide the product inside.
Yeah.
But long story short, I've seen this show, and this show is Americans getting caught up in something and going to jail in another country, and nobody can help them. They're not. The country's not extraditing them out. America can't go in there and get them, and they just they accidentally spend, or they have to end up spending 4 to 5 years in jail or 6 months in jail, and nobody's heard from them in these 6
They need
months at
Olivia
all.
Pope.
It was
Not
a,
every
it was a
country has due
mistake,
process
bro.
like we
It
do.
was a mistake.
Yeah,
you were talking
don't
about,
work.
Sherry.
The legal
Yeah,
system
but they
don't
had
work
her
the
locked
same.
up,
Right,
didn't
where you
they?
have the right
Yeah.
to a lawyer and all this stuff.
Yeah,
That's so
it's
different,
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
man.
They don't have that process over in these other countries. Like, so it's like the governor, the president of Vietnam, they like that. They're like that too. He straight up said, I remember this was a couple of years ago. He said, "Man, we catch you with weed, we gonna kill you."
That's it.
Period.
Or to like beat you in public or something weird.
Yeah,
Like, cane
yeah.
you.
Like
Yeah.
they were like, if the penalty is death.
Yeah, they're
Period.
ruthless.
Yeah, so I know for me, I know I'm not fucking around out of the country.
It's not worth it.
You could be sober for how long you're there.
They got mushrooms. And then that cactus that get you real
I
high.
understand you might be in pain, but they got doctors over there. They got stuff. You can find alternatives.
Nigga, they
to
got
CBD
opium. I'm about to get
or
zooted.
THC. Yeah,
I'm
get some
getting high.
opium, nigga. Get on a
Yeah.
little bit of
Getting
heroin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Now you went too far with
Bruh.
heroin.
Isn't that an opiate?
I didn't even call it heroin. I said
Yeah,
heroin.
but
He danced just that heroin.
I don't know.
yeah. Go ahead, man.
Old
Get
school
on that
opium they used to
heroin.
smoke in like in China like that.
Yeah.
Where's that stuff at?
Yeah.
That dog food.
Oh, shit.
But bruh, I even know in Mexico, if you get pulled over by the police, you better get them niggas $100 to go home.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
seen that. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
police over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's certain
that's what I'm
countries
saying.
in South America, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
Don't look too rich. They still
Don't go to Brazil.
You still
They
look
fuck you
American.
up.
Let's not
The
get it fucked
cartel
up,
just-
but don't be inviting trouble.
Yeah, the cartel just
Bro,
doing
when I was in
whatever.
Aruba, bro, me and my boy Andre, we looking for a club. This is night 1, maybe night 2. And we walk in, we don't pay for a taxi. We walk in, and it goes from, so Aruba is 100% tourists for like a couple blocks. Everything outside of that, nigga, it's the trap, nigga. It's hood. There's stray dogs, helicopters,
Yeah.
prostitutes. And we literally are walking, looking for this club. And he's just kind of walking like everything's sweet.
Yeah.
But the neighborhood had a very clear change,
I
nigga.
told you about this.
Bruh, I had my chain on. I had the big Cuban on. I said,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
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 Niggas
that.
gonna put this shit in my pocket.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
pull my pen. I said, because it might go down. We either gotta,
Yeah.
we might have to book it running, or we
we
might
gotta
have,
stand our ground
Or
somewhere.
we might have to stand our ground somewhere,
Yeah.
and we still
Yeah.
might get stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, hey man, slow down, take your hat off. Slow down, take your hat
Yeah.
off. You look too much like you look like a tourist nigga. We
Yeah.
need to lower our
need to
profile.
blend- we need to
right?
blend in.
We need to
Yeah.
blend in as much as we can, even though I know we still stink of American.
Yeah.
Then we walk it. He's like, right now, it's all good. I'm like, nigga.
Looking
these
like
people
a
don't
mark
have front-
right now.
Nah,
Bro,
you
people
look
in the
like a
room don't
mark.
even have doors, nigga. They got curtains in front of their fucking
You
house.
look like a
Shit.
mark, bro. You look
Yeah,
like a mark.
no, bruh. No, we're not okay.
Yeah.
This one gold chain is gonna feed this whole community.
Bruh, yes, bruh.
Like, nigga,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
this whole
I'm-
city is about to eat off of this
I'm like,
gold chain.
You looking like a come up.
Bruh, there's
Yeah.
no front door, my nigga. We're not good right now, bruh. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
But y'all was
and
good
then-
though.
Yeah, almost. Bruh, it was risky, bruh. Then I'm like, we finally found the club. I'm like, all right, yeah, they close. We're going back. So we started walking back. We walked past these 3 prostitutes. He walks up to the prostitutes. Like, shit is sweet. Talking about, hey, you know where this club is at? And they're like, looking us up and down. I see 2 niggas sitting in the car. I said, hey, look, man, fuck this convo. We got to go. You know what I'm saying? We're not about to be
Yeah.
sitting ducks out here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy.
Definitely not
bro.
traveling with him again. You're gonna get us killed.
Yeah, bro, you might, yeah. That shit could have went left, bro, because them niggas
My
in
people
that
went to
car,
Cuba and got robbed by the taxi driver.
It happens that way.
that happens.
It happens that way.
You will get robbed. by
My
the
my
taxi driver.
my stepdad's daughter, they almost got robbed in the Bahamas, trying to go find some fucking cigars of some sort.
You just ask
Anything,
somebody.
yeah, anything
Just
you need
ask-
is like,
just
yeah,
like,
that's not good for
Hey
them.
man, where's the pharmacy? Oh, this nigga got money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over here. Come
He will
follow
set
me.
a trap.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like yeah.
In St. Thomas, my uncle had to save me because like we were at some kind of like celebration, and this dude came up to me and was like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" Because I guess I was dressed in a way that looked like I wasn't from there.
Oh yeah, we stink of America when we go over there.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
he was like,
Any
trying to
country
tell
we go
people- yeah,
to,
so-
we
try to
stink
tell
of
people,
America.
I try to tell people that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
we
trying to
stink,
start a
bro.
conversation, and then my uncle came in. He was like, "Hey, Shane, come on, let's
Yeah,
go." You know,
fuck
because
him.
he know what we,
Yeah,
you know,
he-
he's from there. You know,
He
so
know what time it is.
Yeah.
That wasn't the conversation. He was listening. He was trying
yeah,
to figure you
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They're trying to line you up at all
Trying to
times,
line
bro.
yeah.
But shit, let's get out of here.
Yeah, because we damn near at 3.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
The Batman.
Yeah, we did. We just did a whole Batman movie.
It's like now we reached the Batman.
It's gonna be like
The newest one.
2:45, 2.5.
Yeah,
though,
probably.
Still, but,
Once we move
yeah.
this, all
'cause
the
it was-
moments.
I'm still cutting stuff out, but
Yeah.
like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything at the Oak Podcast. New intro, y'all will see it soon.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll try to get it done. Well, I mean, it won't be on this episode, but it'll make an appearance next week though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll make
yeah.
an appearance on one of these.
Yeah.
And I'll use that to do some promo. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything at the 3 Podcast. Peace.